game, right? That the native gaming going up against Sentinels, it really felt explosive. We were seeing a lot of
freeze.
Sentinels versus Complexity happening right now live, everybody. This is not a highlight. This is happening live in front of us. Huss picking up that shock rifle. What's he gonna do? Oh, just misses that headshot.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
But you know, obviously sometimes it takes a little bit longer to get yourself warmed up, ready to hit those shots. Boo Boo Doo able to find that punish because of it. And although Complexity, they have the scoring ability right now, this is about to change all on its head.
Complexity going for that trip cap.
Okay, I just gotta say, Ryan, he's
wait.
by himself. He's 1v4 on the map, and he somehow just decimates Boo Boo Doo to get himself in a position to get his team some space on the map, and they're gonna be able to translate that into a trip cap.
Incredible plays from both of them. This is like 105 versus 15 for Sentinels right now. This is Complexity's really making a play against Sentinels right now.
And what's surprising about it is it's you know, the Slays, they aren't necessarily so lopsided, right? It's not like we've seen Complexity just dominating on the Slay comp. Obviously they're up in the Slays, but surprising that Sentinels has allowed so many points to come on the board with how they've been playing earlier today. I would have thought they would have come out the gate storming here, but they've finally been able to get themselves in that 2-cap situation. The question is, how does Complexity battle back? And really good timing from the side of Complexity. This is where that's going to be their bread and butter, is finding those quick flanks, popping people down and trying to collapse in at the same time. Unfortunately, that push going to be stopped a little bit short, and Sentinels, they're going to be able to make their way for this for a potential trip cap.
Looks like it is their turn for a trip cap for Sentinels. But how long can they hold it for? Ryan, you picking up that camo?
Go a little incognito with this thing, see who we can find the back of. Unfortunately, it always feels a little bit bad when you have the camouflage and you're in this trip cap situation, because you have to play slow, right? You're not allowed to sprint on the map when you're camouflaged. You want to take that methodical angle, and while he's caught out, you're still getting scored on. That camouflage not going to play much of an impact, and suddenly all that pad that you had, right, when it was 110 to 15, and it's just slowly slipping out of your hands. Complexity's lead is slipping away.
Ooh, incredible shock there. I like how we both like laugh at the shock rifle from Falcated. Incredible player also, Falcated. We saw some incredible plays yesterday from him as well.
Yeah, he's just such a good player, right? Falcated. I feel like you can say he's like probably the most underrated player in the scene. Not a lot of people, when we talk about the best players or players that are special and have that explosive talent, he's not really the first player you bring up, or many people bring up in conversation, but his gameplay speaks for himself. He consistently finds killing sprees. He's consistently finding big shots, and while the players that play against him, they respect him to an extreme degree. I've never heard anyone say anything bad about Falcade's gameplay when it comes to the pro scene, that everyone wants to team with the guy, wants him on their 8 squad. Really, I think a player that I would love to see get a little bit more recognition in the next year of HCS play.
This is such an incredibly close game, but I feel like we started with what? It was 100 to 15 points. So if you guys ever want to figure out how to get back in the game, this is a good match to watch. I mean, look at this, 123 now, 141 in favor of Complexity. This is looking spicy here.
It's the trip caps I've really been putting in work for Complexity as well, right? So Sentinels, they've had a great little spree of 2 caps, keeping that control, trying to keep Complexity on their back foot and corralled. But Complexity, when they break out, they're going for the kill shot, it seems, every time, which is something when you look at a Ryan New team, usually you don't expect. Usually they're pretty tame and try not to over push. Okay, I was about to say Boo Boo Doo about to make a crazy camo play in that 1v2 situation, but Complexity's been quick to draw into those trip cap scenarios, and it's paying dividends for them. They're just getting more effective points scored off of their kills because of these trip caps.
Budubu known for his camo plays, am I right?
Yeah, Budubu, a phenomenal camo player. I'd say probably the best camo player to ever play. I think there's a conversation between Budubu and I Got Your Pistola, right? It just depends whether you favor the new or the old. Both of them phenomenal with it, but Budubu, when he became known in the Halo scene, I think it really started in that 2016 World Championship. Had camouflage, had the entire crowd just absolutely losing their mind because of the plays that he was able to make, and everyone knew Budubu from that point on. And well, we saw many more camo plays in the future because of it.
What's up, everybody? I got someone watching on YouTube and on Twitch.
2 caps in for Sentinels, but I really love Ryan Noob's position here.
My videos for
He's
the day
going to be able to
quick.
just keep getting damage down. Players are going to be distracted on him, and all of those Sentinels are still in that scoring position. The Complexity is going to have a chance to push out, but you have to get kills, right? You have to be able to facilitate your pushes. And Sentinels, they get them 3 down, and Budubu, this is hyper awareness. Look, he knew instantly where that spawn was coming from. He's gonna slow down the push towards C, and now his team has a real chance to collapse in on these players at B. And Budubu taps on up, give him the camouflage. He's ready to make some plays.
Let's see what sneaky plays he can do this time. Just an update for everybody watching right now. HCS Open Series. SSG has won Game 5. SSG moves forward to go up against Optic in the elimination bracket.
That's a big moment for SSG, right? Legend able to clutch up in a Game 5, keep his team going forward. Now we will be able to see who can win in that bout between SSG and Optic Gaming, but Sentinels is making their comeback here, and now the trip cap is in, and this is one where they're going to try to make Complexity tap on the mat. They really don't have a lot of positions to push out. You see the 2-2 split. 2 players going to go out through pipes, the other 2 going through C, but Sentinels is well established and ready for these pushes. Descendant has to win a 1v1 against Spartan. Spartan's going to use everything on the map to stop him. Nothing Complexity could do with that back in that last situation. Really, I think a great heads-up play by Sentinels to get into that trip cap and then to be set up perfectly for the push that Complexity tries to make their way out of that corralled position at pipes. Really impressed with Sentinels and how they set up at the end of that game.
Yeah, what a game to learn from here. Being down so many points on a stronghold, I think it's a good one to take some notes from.
Yeah, I honestly, we've been seeing a lot of trip caps in these games, right? Even with the Optic phase matchup, and I think that's one thing that if you're a player that's up and coming, trying to figure out how to be better at the game, look at how teams handle being trip capped. How do they push out? How do they break out of these positions? And that's where you're going to see teams that are...
Wow, your skin is amazing.
Oh, thank you. I got my Old Spice Gentleman's Body Wash to thank for that.
I need to have Eli up.
For the game, Optic had a dominant trip cap. They sent all 4 players down a single lane to try to break through to A, but they're in a single lane, but they have space between them. They keep a player in the back, they kept 2 players at the tip of the spear, and they're still working with each other in that single lane, but they're generally grabbing space on the map. Sometimes players like just rush. They think that they have to try to put all their numbers, all the eggs into one basket, and once you get wiped out that way, that's how you continually get put into a spawn trap. Teams like Optic, teams like FaZe, they're not going to fall for that. That's why you see a lot of back-to-back trip caps. Optic and FaZe are really slugging it out in their games because they know how to break out of trip caps. They know how to put other teams in trip caps. Really just fantastic work that we saw in that series, and a couple fantastic trip caps we saw from both Complexity and Sentinels in our last game as well.
For those of you that are joining us right now, we're watching the HCS Open Series, and we are getting into our next game, Sentinels versus Complexity. A little bit of an update in case you guys missed it. SSG did move forward along the elimination bracket to face off Optic, and here we go, Sentinels versus Complexity. Tools.
Chaos making his way over towards this flank, but you see how Sentinels, they put their numbers towards C. They really want to flip out that tower side. The reason for it is they want to have that high ground, better positioning to play for the camouflage that comes up. And when you have this sniper rifle that's going to be able to rain free, you're going to be able to get a little bit of a better sight line when it comes to that camo play. But Complexity quick to take the space on the other side, pushing that sniper rifle out of play. And honestly, a little bit surprised. I thought they were gonna make an all-out fight effort for camouflage, but it looks like this fight's heading over towards green. And Complexity, they didn't go back for camouflage. They didn't say, yeah, we'll just take it. They're putting a lot of pressure on Sentinels at the back of green here. Boo Boo Doo Boo's gonna have to find some sort of solution in the mid of chaos.
So we're watching a live fire Slayer right now. Sentinels versus Complexity. Do you feel like you have a...
Come on!
Flags in allied hands.
Double kill. Triple kill. Overkill.
A team like
Yeah, come
you have
on,
to
bro.
Look at what Native did in their games and get a little extra aggressive. Something that I think Ryan is kind of figuring out about this teaming with a bunch of these younger players is you have to be very aggressive and try to capitalize on any opportunities. Get this game to be a little bit chaotic and try to flourish in that chaos. Well, Descend is.
Overkill. Little kill-tacular.
Kill.
Be the next one. Ah, come on!
Push out themselves.
Sentinels slowly creeping back up through that score, 10-13 right now. Ubuduvu moving through middle. He has the QT activated. Where do you leave his portal? Is it in green?
Oh, it is behind
It is in
all
green.
three of those players, but I think he thinks that they've seen it and he's not gonna. He goes back.
He did,
Yeah,
he
I
goes
was about
for
to
it.
say. When you see three players like that, they see that portal, and you know one player's just sitting there looking at it.
Double
Overkill. Little kill-tacular.
kill.
Be the next one. Ah, come on!
Flags in allied hands.
Double kill. Triple kill. Overkill.
Dude, come on, bro.
Double kill.
I love the way that him and Boo Boo Doo Boo play together, right? You can tell that they've been teaming with each other.
Dude, come on, bro.
It always seems to come back to each other at certain points in time, and well, they're able to play off each other so well because of that. And God, Boo Boo Doo Boo is just really good at this game.
Dude, come on, bro.
It never really feels like he's baiting his teammates, right? He's always ready to follow up on damage. Lets Lethal go loose with that AR right there, and he has that sniper rifle in the back pocket. Even though he's so isolated away from his teammates, look at where everyone else is on the map. He's always quick to get back to them, gets this quantum translocator, and well, I think this is a very good position for Sentinels, and I love how patient he's being with his QT. He wants to put in a spot that he knows is going to be safe to go back to, and now he has a much more freedom. Look how aggressive he's getting with the sniper rifle because of it.
Sentinels now in the lead, 24 now, 24-19.
Holy shit.
Just casually jumping through the QT. He's having
love
fun
it.
with it.
Well, the reason he comes back right there, right, it's because of the spawn points. He goes back to the tower because two players are coming off a spawn. He doesn't want to open up that back lane, and well, look at the advantage he gets because of it. That is the biggest play you might just see today. 4 goes down for Complexity, and look how Sentinels take space. Players going out to the right and left. They want to force these spawns towards dummies. It makes easy shots for Boo Boo Doo Boo, and the lead has just exploded from Sentinels. And it's really thanks to the big unrestrained plays that we've seen from this kid. Boo Boo Dubu is a phenomenal
Boo Boo Dubu.
player. Honestly, I think anyone that disparages Boo Boo Dubu just doesn't watch
Boo
his
Boo Dubu.
gameplay enough.
He's got
One
a
of the
great fucking name.
smartest players you'll see.
What an incredible play with that. That's what I'm talking about, Tools. That's what I want to see when it comes to new Halo Infinite equipment. The QT, the blocking spawn to the QT, the previous kill we saw with the portal. Like, this is what I want to see in this year moving forward. Like,
Yo,
really creative
Yukimi,
ways
what's
to
up, bro?
use the
Get it?
equipment.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Honestly,
Right now, I'm just watching the LVT. I'm editing some clips on my other monitor real quick, and then once this LVT is done, I'm gonna play some BTB myself.
He follows up on kills.
I appreciate the
Three
follow
go
back,
down.
by the way.
You better come on spot, Boo Boo Dubu.
Much appreciation, man.
Putting the pressure on. Find another 5 in a row. He's taking over. Honestly,
I
game
gotta
of
hurry up
the day
and
for an
upload these clips
individual
for the
player
day.
thus far. 14 and
Did I
5,
download
8
it? I
assists
think I
for
did.
his team, controlling everything on the
I did.
map.
Cool.
influencing spawns.
I'm editing
Boo Boo
clips on one
Dubu
screen.
does
I'm
it all.
uploading clips
He's
on
looking
fucking
so
phone,
comfortable
watching
right
shit.
now, Tools.
Talk about
He's just flying
multitasking.
through the map. 14. Look at that, Katie. 14 and 5 deaths.
What
43.
complex-
I was just gonna talk about the score. 43-31.
Complexity really has been trying to tighten up.
Sentinels kicking
Got
ass.
some
pushes.
food in
They've
the
been
system.
putting 3-4 players into a
Much
single
better.
lane and trying to just overpower Sentinels that way. And you see
The Arbiter
they're getting
Rush,
some
what's up, dude?
success with it. 3
Appreciate
players
everyone
go
being here,
down.
guys.
Complexity
Thanks for sticking
being
around through that little
tight-knit.
break.
They're basically not allowing Sentinels to take any of those 1v1s. The problem with that strategy for Complexity is oftentimes if you don't find that advantage, when you get first shot put onto you, it's very easy for 3 players to go down at once. That's where we saw that Boo Boo Dubu triple kill, but
Poor Dad.
Complexity needs this aggression if they're going to come back into this game. They need to find clean wipes, and they're finding them time and time again. Spartan's playing low, right? Stay behind enemy lines. He's waiting for information. He's waiting for damage, and Spartan's going to pop out the corner, back smack into the player. Great job by Boo Boo Dubu and Spartan working together, communicating, and letting Spartan play a slower, more methodical pace right there to slow Complexity down, right? It's not, you don't necessarily have to worry about going trade for trade. You just can't get wiped.
You
And
just
Spartan
can't get wiped.
did a fantastic job right there to slow Complexity down just enough to ensure that game 2 is going Sentinel's way.
Boo Boo Dubu watching the camo like it's his. We got the victory now for Sentinels. That was an easy kill. It looked easy for Sentinels there, but
It was.
it didn't look like that in
It
the
looked
very
easy because it
beginning.
was.
No, it was a pretty big lead for Complexity out the gate. They were able to make up some ground in that second game, but honestly, I think a fantastic effort from Boo Boo Dubu pushes them over the edge. I don't think I've seen cleaner Halo.
Wait, so what's
some time
what's
from an
gonna happen
individual
with
player
the
playing with his
winners,
teammate,
finals,
and then
and
also
stuff?
using new equipment
Almost
to
playing
make himself that
matchmaking.
much better, right? The QT plays that we saw from him going to back tower to block off spawns, right? That's something no one has talked about, really. You know, we like these flashy flanking plays that you can make with the QT to make flashy things happen. But just the ability to control 2 parts of the map at a press of a button is an advantage that you just do not see in other games. Flashing back towards tower, influencing spawns, and instantly QTing back to where those spawners are after you influence spawns is such a cool and interesting play. Love what we saw from Sentinels. I'm geeking out a little bit here, Alec. It makes me so happy when I see just smart heads up plays like that.
No, I'm right there with you. I think this is going to be the year where we see a lot of creative usage of things we've never seen before. We're in year 3 now of Halo Infinite. It's about time, Tools. It's about time we see the QT being used and the smokes being used to block. Like I'm here and I'm ready for it. We just had just a moment ago we saw that they were setting up the Optic versus Space Station lobby. We'll keep you all updated as best as we can while we follow.
So,
the
winners final
Sentinels
is
versus Complexity,
native versus.
series. We have
That's
Sentinels with
insane.
a 2-0 over Complexity at the moment.
Yeah, honestly, it's a shame that we're not able to just put every game on screen, right? 2-0 right now, we're able to watch that, but the fact that Optic and Space Station's going on at the same time in our winners bracket,
I'd rather watch that.
Wow, your skin is amazing.
Oh, thank you. I got my Old Spice gentleman's body wash to thank for that.
Your man glow is on point, bro.
Well, you know.
The key to great skin is exfoliating and moisturizing, and Old Spice gives me both.
He used to rely on me for skincare advice. Now he's
So moisturized. Well, I mean,
he's
So fresh.
but I probably should use Old Spice too.
Babe, actually, that's my.
Who the hell is? I keep being told I look like DJ Avicii.
The hell?
Kinda. Okay. Sorta. I understand. Blonde hair. I don't think we really look that much alike, but I can
Okay.
kind of see how
Fuck
some
with
people
that.
might think.
For sure.
All right. Fair.
Should we close the lobby?
Yeah, I just did.
That was like a warning sign, just in case.
All right, we're all good to
It
go.
was. Zane, nothing, I think. Yeah, he is. To the bathroom.
Gotcha.
Wait, and Space Station got knocked down? That means that the... Oh my god! I didn't even think about it. That means that Piggy won. That means that Piggy's team... Is Piggy live right now? Piggy ain't live right now? Why?
Okay. That's not starting. I'll leave it. I'll leave it.
No way, though. No way.
Ryan, get your freaking tag off. Disruptor sucks so bad now. It's literally just good for like the 3-shot melee. And having a second weapon, and I guess it's a pistol that you can punch with, which is faster than regular, so.
I didn't know that. It's faster to punch with a pistol.
I really don't mind Forbidden, honestly. I think it's a decent map. You can kind of get shit on it, though. Like if they get both snipes, or just one snipe and you don't have one.
Okay, okay.
Actually, I'm gonna go bottom tower though and throw a nade mid-bridge.
Okay.
Let me do the slide, like bottom.
Like sloping mango door thing.
We got
Silo,
Silo.
one tower, one to tower.
Up there.
See flat also.
Long,
One shot long, one shot long, one shot long.
One shot, absolute.
Silo weak.
Got camo. There's another guy sneaky.
One shot, cellular.
On the stairs. Item's twice on the stairs. Absolutely top. Okay, he's on the stairs. Weak.
He's dead, he's dead.
Long haul and top gold.
Leaky
Long haul, top
and
gold.
Top gold. Yep. He,
Caution,
he
caution.
might saw you, Tommy. Just he's
Hold
just sitting
weak,
there. Just
cellular.
going back to long haul. He doesn't
Yeah, I'm
need
gonna
it.
start capping this. He's still top gold. Top gold, top gold.
That's not dead.
Mango door me too.
Melee, melee.
Dead.
Missed it, missed
You're
it,
dead right now.
Dead.
Looking caution.
Caution.
One shot, one shot.
He's flat. Really weak. He's flat. Really weak.
Grabbing shock, grabbing
Okay.
shock.
I'm getting
Four dead,
CMAC.
guys, four dead.
Okay, I'm leaving long haul open. Leaving long haul open.
This guy cellular, he should spawn A. He should spawn A alone.
Two shot long,
Okay.
two shot long,
Okay.
two shot,
Mine's
two shot.
mine long.
Trying to look A
In
then.
the Siggy.
He's stellar.
Too long. One shot cellular. Absolute on the
Two guys A.
box.
Two guys A.
I went Siggy.
I'm getting pushed out. I'm getting pushed out right away.
I heard that, I heard
Long haul
that.
right now. Long haul right
I'm
now.
talking about
Full shield, full shield.
Guerrilla business.
There was
oh
another guy in A.
shit.
There was another guy A. Half shields on me.
What up, Gorilla?
Aping, aping,
It
two
made the
gold.
noise, but it
Getting out.
didn't
Yeah,
make
bad ledge, bad ledge,
your
bad ledge.
overlay. Why didn't it do
No,
the
let's be
overlay? Hold up.
Yeah, 2 here, 2 on B. L2 and R2, L2 and R2.
Because I don't
R1,
think I
R1
have-
legend, one shot.
Ah,
And neither too.
I just watch R1 just sitting there.
It's just you,
Copy.
Zane. It's just you.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Back to this.
Let's go.
Another one CK anyway, I think. Or long haul, actually. Zane's
Yeah,
out,
one guy
caution, guys. Zane's out, caution.
Yes, yeah.
There we
Glass,
go.
glass, glass.
Lots of shock.
Yo, gold stairs, running one.
He's going gold stairs. Dead.
Now,
One shot,
you
one
can't
shot.
refollow.
Die from Needler.
But
Or
now
no, we
if
got
you
Needler.
follow or
Needler.
something that should actually...
Oh, there's 2 towers, 2
screen
towers.
do an alert too, not
Oh,
just a
no,
sound.
no, that's them then. One guy tower, one guy tower.
How's it going, Gorilla?
Two
Appreciate
cameras
the follow,
probably.
man. Hope you're having a good day.
One guy half wall.
Ads. One, two of Jesus. And it's annoying that it doesn't tell you how long the total ad break's gonna be. Just tell me how long the total ads break is gonna be, like for real. I'll hit you with the follow back in just a second, Gorilla. Actually, I can do that right now.
Gold stairs. One shot gold stairs. Hiding.
Look at C, Zane. Come here.
Yo, glass on me, guys.
Another one, Zane.
Just you, Joey. It's just you. Just stay alive. Stay alive.
Business.
Looking glad. Yo, L2, Joey. L2. One shot.
One shot, Sailor.
The left side, go.
Toxic.
Left
Yeah,
side.
two dead.
Oh, I already followed her.
Dude, I'm behind the wall.
I've already
Yeah, let's go,
followed
let's go.
him.
I'm gonna get tower controls, hold B.
Yep.
Alright,
Spawn at bottom.
I'm watching top and bottom K right now.
Can somebody help me go door here?
Bottom A one.
I can, yeah, I can.
I'm going
Go door
double
me.
stack to look at this.
There's 2 guys on gold door at least.
Absolute go door. Bound.
No
top
one,
of cap
no
two.
one triangle. No, 2 triangle. 2
Triangle weak legend. That was also one.
Nice. Dude.
One top A eco. One's really weak half wall. Sailor.
There's 2 there.
Another one top A sky, top A sky. Eco.
Looking tower. Looking
Might be
tower.
bottom, might be bottom. They're gonna spawn weird. Hey, cat, drop fell Manger bit.
I'm watching Mango door, for you.
Looking.
I just run a.
Don't see him.
He ran bottom mid. He's bottom mid still. One shot. Dead.
Come on,
Nice,
come
I
on.
got
She plat, Stellar. She plat, Stellar.
One shot. Stellar.
In the hill weak, legend.
Dead.
In the hill weak, and a guy C boxes. C boxes. after
Main
that.
shock,
Okay,
main
yeah,
shock.
yeah,
Okay.
Bottom tower, back to C. C
I'm
boxes.
here. I'm looking here.
It's weird getting used to the
Play
voice of
Absolute.
Dead Zone.
Yeah, I'm gonna get. We should push this.
Penguin,
They're
whatever.
gonna spawn here, Joey. They're gonna spawn here. Yeah, focus with this, man. Focus with this.
Dude, 3 there. Shock's on bottom mid.
Back up, Tommy. Back up.
One shot. One shot.
Nice, love you.
They're gonna go B.
I'm dead. Yeah, so one's turbine to B, or I think they're just holding right now.
One's L2, one's Mango weak eco. Going bottom tower.
Backed up.
I'm looking out
Bottom A.
he's weak. Two shot and B. Two shot and B.
Look at me, look at me.
We could be.
L2 absolutely bound. L2 absolutely not moving. Bound. I'm still one shot L2, not moving.
One shot. He's one shot.
Still one shot L2.
He's
Still 2.
He's still top tower in battery.
Well, now one's bottom tower going C. Bottom tower to C. First guy. He's gonna hop C. He's gonna hop C. I jump up to it. 2 of them. Nice, another one.
I got stuck.
One shot and C. Seller.
Spawn day. Spawn day.
I'm gonna get your half wall. Tell me.
Bottom A. Bottom A.
I heard bottom A. Bottom A, one shot. Legend. 10.
There was a guy tower, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna look bottom tower.
On B. I'm
Gold
shooting on
stairs.
B,
Gold
guys.
stairs.
Gold stairs, eco. One shot, gold stairs.
One shot,
Absolute
gold stairs,
gold stairs, Joey.
Still gold stairs.
And Mango pit, Mango door, camo going bottom tower. Eco's dead. Bottom tower, camo. Bottom tower, camo. We can hop B here, maybe. Bottom tower with camo.
Yeah, top tower and bottom. I can't really hop this because top.
I can hop it, Joey.
Bottom tower half. There's 2 there. There's 2 there. Yeah, just watch.
Bottom tower pushing.
Caution,
Caution, legend.
I just scratched right
Okay.
I didn't get B.
Alright, keep playing your shields a little bit harder, okay?
Doing gold.
Just want to see. I'm playing tower. Try to.
I don't know where legend.
I can look A. I can look A.
Gold stairs, one shot, legend.
Fight these guys.
One's long haul. Nice, shoot at,
Top cat.
Yeah, gold stairs, guys. Gold stairs. I'm hopping B.
Bottom A.
Bottom A? I think I got it.
guys.
Bottom A, half shields.
Yeah, top gold, one shot, eco, dropping on B. One shot on B, absolute joy. And Ballage, also weak on me, legend. And Ballage, Stellar weak.
Get C.
I'm trying to. Ballage is one Stellar, and one's on grapple, half, legend. He's grappling at me bottom mid, half health bottom mid, legend, I'm gonna die. Orange door, one shot. Dead.
Yo, behind me at C.
I'm looking A.
That's it.
Yo, bottom A.
Spawn.
Turbine.
One guy C flat.
Let's go, Get in the gold,
Going Mangler.
Here's the mango call,
Hold on me. Hold on me. I'm probably dead.
Bottom A me, top A me, legend.
Grapple on
One
me.
shot bottom A, legend. One shot bottom A, legend, absolute. Bottom A, absolute, jumping up.
One bullet.
Nice. Half wall?
Probably on you.
Yeah, half wall.
just getting pushed.
Trying to get C.
Yeah, we need C. We need
Yeah, I'm
C.
gonna up to. One top glass sniping, Stellar half. One shot glass, absolute sniping, Stellar.
Die low.
Look at Stellar. Still there. I'm dead from neither. One was glass sniping, Stellar.
Yeah, tower and the stairs.
I spawned A.
Oh, we spawned in behind him.
We kick cat.
They can maybe kill a guy.
Keep out of me.
Dude, he's 2 shot long all.
I'm just making sure you get ahead, bro. They're gonna
Tower
get Kimbo
shot,
again. I'm gonna
tower
gold. I'm
shot.
gonna gold. I'm gonna gold.
Camo, I'm trying to like camo.
Ballage now. Ballage.
Hey,
Ballage.
Ballage. Let me grapple.
Ballage about grapple. Yeah.
One shot.
One shot. One shot. Absolute. Going mega pit.
Come on, four more.
One shot. One shot. I'm grapple, guys. On grapple. Down.
Can't see him.
Yeah, two dead. Two dead.
Nice
One guy A,
little
one guy A.
dub skis.
Like they
Push that out, Joey.
Autumn. Long hole sniping. Stellar. One today. Long hole sniping. One today.
Let's go with me.
Caution.
Yep, caution. Good.
Alright, grapple.
We got A.
He's double stack. Double
Going
stack.
in.
Nice, cool.
We're gonna.
Bottom mid and caution, going straight to B and hitting Needler. Hitting Needler right away.
Fucking neither. I don't see him.
Okay, maybe he went bottom mid. He might
Might
have
be
went
mega
mid.
pit. Might be mega pit. I think he is. I think he's mega pit. I think he's mega pit.
B, R1,
Hold
R2.
on. I'm watching top cat.
Got him.
Nice head. On you, man.
That B.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
Top tower nading me, and one's like C plat.
Top
Top
tower,
tower,
one
absolute.
shot,
Dead.
bottom tower as well.
One guy
Push
back
down,
silo.
push down, push down.
Heavy tower, heavy
Dead,
tower.
dead,
Back
dead,
silo,
dead.
back silo, back silo.
Hit tower. Hit tower.
C flat, last two.
Last two.
T box is
Looking at
weak.
you. I'm looking for reason.
Long hole. Long hole. Long hole. Long
Long
hole.
hole,
Seeky.
long
Seeky
hole.
weak. Seeky weak. Seeky weak. Dead.
Nice,
Pushing
guys.
last now.
Yeah, I heard you. I'm looking Bellage. I'm gonna hold C. Okay. I'm
Gold
gonna hold C. I'm
door
gonna hold C. I'm
to me,
gonna hold C.
I'm coming gold door. I'm coming gold door.
Yeah, gold door
Watch this,
now.
Joey. Gold door, gold door, gold door. Hitting it,
I'm
hitting
spawn.
it, hitting
I'm
it.
coming up here.
Two, they're both weak.
I'm
Both weak.
I got one.
I'm gonna be two.
Half all guys.
I killed the guy in B.
Weak, third one. Really weak. Bottom A, absolute. Legend. One
Dead.
shot. Dead.
Last guy's top A. One bullet, one bullet, one bullet.
Two dead.
Nice.
Nice. I'm going back to silo. I'm going back
I'm
to
gonna try
silo.
to get the glass or gold. I mean, I'm gonna try to get the gold.
Yo, C plat on me. Stellar, absolute.
I'm gonna help C. I'm help C. I'm help C.
Nice,
Nice.
nice.
Another one
Long hole
squeeze
again
you.
on me. C
I'm
plat
here.
on
I'm
me.
here. I'm here. I'm here.
Alone and gold on me.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah, I'm
Yo,
bottom
blue
tower
pipes,
right
blue pipes, blue pipes.
Spikes,
Two
spikes,
guys,
spikes,
blue
spikes.
pipes. Two guys with pipes.
One shot.
Yo, one
back
shot.
silo, absolute, back silo, back-
One shot eco long. One shot eco absolute long. I hear.
Shot
Here. Here.
single stack. He would bottom mid, mid bridge, mid bridge.
So caution me too.
now. Tower legend.
I'm there.
Killing me. She stairs.
Bottom tower weak. Bottom tower weak.
Double stack. Double stack.
He
You
just
wanna be?
naded himself. That's unfortunate.
Camo's
One
in
day.
20 here.
They're gonna get you guys.
Looks turbine, Tommy.
Yo, mid bridge,
Turbine.
mid bridge, mid bridge.
Try to
Kinda, I don't really know why he dropped
Bottom tower weak.
One's still on gold too. One's still on gold.
strip stacks there.
He's
It doesn't.
fat ledge, Joey.
I'm
I don't know.
Over
Fat
there?
shields, three shots.
In the towers. Yo, gold surge eco weak. Gold surge eco
I'm
weak.
not
Half.
the pro, so I'm not trying
Gold surge half
to.
as well. Eco.
I'm not trying to like
Gold surge eco. Gold surge eco.
like seriously criticize
First half eco.
his decision making by any means,
Gold, Joey,
but
Gold
I
surge
just,
eco.
that
One
one sequence doesn't make a lot of sense.
Spot one shot stellar.
On camo, on camo, on camo.
Yeah, two dead.
Camo.
But what do I know?
One shot on a mid. 30 dead. 30 dead.
Ooh, that was good. That was good.
No, we're pushing C. Yeah, we're pushing C. We're pushing C. Watch
Formal
back
I think he's
none.
in tower.
He doesn't need my advice from
Got
fucking
you a new
me.
deodorant.
Why? It's Old Spice Gentleman's Total Body. Gives me 24/7 freshness from pits to toes.
At the moment. Oh, I thought he was going to be able to secure those A spawns, but no, they're over at pipes, and with Sniper on the other side, this could be dangerous for Space Station. There's no one there to finish B, and Trippy takes off the head of Legend. They never finish A. Eco's in trouble. The trip cap is in, and Trippy stands. No! Taken down at just the last moment, but the follow-up is there. Space Station has time on all three hills, but nothing is secured. The trip cap is in for just a bit longer. Space Station in danger of losing this first game.
Not now. Not now, they say Station Gaming. This is getting way too close. 225 to 231. Optic Gaming controlling A and B side right now.
And so far, they have a little bit more space to work with. Unfortunately, losing that fight on the other side, Optic Gaming suddenly finding themselves in desperation mode as they're trying to get over towards B. Stellar, though, just at his top proud, taking down player after player with the best bandit shots in the game, comes to finish the fight for Space Station. Oh no, they weren't able
Nobody
to get
close
that
to B.
hill. They
Nobody
never
close to
stopped
B?
B. I thought they had B. Optic Gaming live. I can't believe I missed that.
I was looking for who was going to stand on that hill. All right, guys, we're moving over to Sentinels versus Complexity, which is still happening. That forbidden match is happening still right now, and the flag is, the CTF is 2-2. The score is tied with only 25 seconds remaining. Descendant with a double kill.
Okay, hey, I see you, young man. I see you, young man. One of the youngest players in the HCS, but boy, can he take over a game. Descendants knocking on the door. These players spawning at the back of the base. What they want to do is they want to pull that flag and just get it underneath that platform to run it towards Snipe's side. But Sentinel's doing a great job at stalling them for now.
Oh, dude, he was right there for the pull. That's so sad.
We have another 5 minutes of overtime to play. Complexity went up 2-0 early in this game. Sentinels battled back to make it a tied up. First flag captured will win this game.
Descendant picking up the sniper. Watching that camo, I mean, I would. No, that overshield, I would.
Spartan. Do you think that's big brain for Spartan or just a
Honestly,
little bit of a...
sometimes you gotta be a bit of a wild card, no? I feel like Spartan can be one of those players that just, you know, also comfortable in a chaos there. Here we go Falcated. Trying to make some moves.
Honestly, I would have just kept running that flag. Okay, well, Descendant. I was going to say the only player you have to worry about is Descendant and the sniper side, but, you know, you have to worry about it for a reason. 2 great shots, and I like this. Going to the backside. Do they check down? Falcade does check, but a sniper shot's going to put him down. Spartan, he's spawning over towards the snipe side, and Descendant has to make a decision. This is what I love. Because he knew that spawn was happening over there, he's going to opt to take it the other way, but Spartan has the sniper, and the only player alive gets the overkill, stops the push from Complexity. Spartan, the one-man army.
Incredible. Oh, I'll count that as a kill tag. A double kill for Falcated. That was an incredible play from Spartan, but this could still go either way. We have Sentinels all over Complexity's base right now. With Complexity spawning all the way in the back, they're all there, tools.
They're trapped, and this is the problem, right? Is that flag is put down towards Sniper. If they're able to get it around that corner, Complexity really has no easy way to stop the run. All Complexity's looking for is 1 or 2 picks, block the snipe side, and get the run going. The problem is not the cavalry just isn't there yet to help support the players in the front lines. And well, with Overshield coming up, the focuses are going to change for Sentinels. I think they're going to try to prioritize that Crab Descendant's done some just filthy things so far in this game, though.
He got help there. He didn't get the kill.
Lose that Overshield to Spartan. He got the overkill earlier to stop Complexity. Can he use this Overshield to be the dagger to kill their hopes and dreams?
And he will. He's definitely keeping that pressure up on mid, getting 2 kills already with that Overshield.
Staying forward. Look at the push on the other side. They have each other's sniper bases. Spartan did see that player over in his team's own sniper, and he's going to try to take out as much space as possible. Complexity's overcommitted on the opposite snipe side. If Sentinels can find this pick on Huss and get this flag going quickly, they will be able to capture it. Falcade got the kill, and there's no one else here from Complexity. Get this flag going. Complexity has to make the counter play on the other side. They have no sight line. I want to see Precision take some more space with this sniper rifle. It's going to be up to hitting some big shots right here.
It's all up to Precision. Can he stop this flag cap?
Shot in. Spartan has the sniper on the other side. He's stuck. The nades.
He's slowing it down at least.
Flags out. Precision buys them a little bit more time, but they just don't have the control. Every number they lose is just backbreaking at this moment. Complexity, there's no one there to stop it. The flag is being returned. Spartan, he's on the killing spree. The flag's back home. Just put it back in. Grenade the air metal from Boo Boo Doo Boo. And Complexity on their last stand, and Complexity falls lethal.
No. For a split second there, he bobbled that hop up. I was like, if they kill him.
Incredible. Oh man, we're hopping over to Optic versus Space Station Gaming. It is happening again right now. Live fire. Starting off with Trippy here.
Tried to do his best to get that kill. Wasn't quite able to stay alive, but the sniper stays on his team's side, right? Take a look at the score. They have just about a double-digit lead. Just one wipe away from getting themselves, I think, to the point of no return for Space Station. Formal trying to shut any sort of door behind him with this sniper rifle at the moment. This is the answer that Optic's looking for. Put Space Station down early. Do not let them get back into these games. It almost felt like Space Station, they made the plays to win that game number 1. It just didn't reflect it in the score. Now you have to have no questions asked in this game too. Make sure that everyone knows that you are the better team in this situation. And Formal certainly making a case for it. Eco goes down, and well, there might be some more pickets.
Damn.
That's the second headshot rings true. Bound spawns underneath him. Bound, you're in trouble. Formal playing that corner.
Ooh, Bound played that. Oh, he ended up getting killed.
And it was a bait and switch.
Bound played that pretty well, though, in terms of getting away just from Formal.
What a good feeling for Dead Zone to be able to say, I did the right choice, guys. I did the right choice. Space Station Gaming, though, it's not over yet. It's not over
I
yet.
did the right choice.
I mean, 45-28, they can come back. They can come back. They can come back. 4 kills remaining for Optic Gaming.
I mean, theoretically.
I think we're calling it a steak. Is it gonna be a steak?
Is it a steak? Yeah. No. They got it. They got it there. 31. I was gonna say, hey, yeah, we never know. You know what I'm saying? You never know.
You never know. You never know. Backing up the camera, trying to do a last sneaky play. Hopping over comfortable through Nest, see if he gets his eyes on somebody, and I think dead zone. That's just gonna be it.
He's gonna
Moose is going down too.
Oh, Trip, you gotta trade though. It's just like those trades, they feel backbreaking in these situations, but Bound's doing what he can to get his team into it. I will say Optic, they're playing awfully slow for being in that position that they are. Sometimes you just play out fast and try to get close to other players to get those trades.
I do feel like Space Station has kind of shut down a little bit in this later end of this match, or maybe they're just playing slow too. Maybe hope for a comeback. But I think they knew exactly how this game was going to end, and they're just eager for the next match.
And sometimes you just play to get yourself a little bit of momentum in the end. Like, you know that the comeback is very close to 0, right? There's no chance, but you still have to play as if there is a chance, just so that you get yourself into that frame of mind.
Because there
which
is
you're
a chance. It's just a
win,
very,
right?
very,
At any point in
very,
time, you find
very,
yourself
very
not
low
playing
chance.
for a win, and that you're just going through the motions. You can kind of feel yourself getting checked out of a series. Now suddenly, remember, Space Station, Optic Gaming, they played each other last week. Optic Gaming, they lost against Space Station, and it was on a map that they were up 2-0, and it's the map that's coming up next. Forbidden Flag. This is the map that Space Station sent Optic packing just a week ago. Can they do it again?
But they had
can
Monster,
Optic
though.
get their revenge this time around for a 3-0 sweep against Legend and Space Station in their new debut roster?
That's what we're about
Space
to find
Station's not
out.
looking too
The
good, man.
The score is 2-0 in favor of Optic currently. We're going to hop into some Forbidden CTF once the players are ready. Forbidden, you said it's quickly becoming one of your, it's becoming like a favorite map as you learn it. Can you give us some reasons why you found it a little bit more fun to play?
It's the flag routes, right? So at first, when you look at the map, you see all these, like you said, like it's almost maze. Like you see a lot of hallways, but there's this. Oh, and it's kind of interesting that the hallways, when you run it down the hallways, that's the most exposed part of the map, right? But when you run it down the openness part of the map, that's the most closed off part of the map. And it all comes down to how the spawn system works on Forbidden. Because the game consistently spawns you into the very back of the base, there's no clean sight lines towards those bottom routes that you see on your screen. Actually, where we're looking at Forbidden right now in this splash screen right here is sort of the route that I really love on this map. Because it's the first map where when you get those 4 kills, when a team goes down, it feels like you guaranteed yourself a flag cap. And I feel like that's something that was kind of missing in Halo Infinite that was there in other games, right? When I was talking about Halo 5, for example, in Coliseum, if you got that team wipe while you're in the base, you can basically guarantee the flag cap was going to go in. Yes, the other team might have a chance to overextend and stop you at the goal line, but that never really quite felt good in your mind. In Halo 3, it's a map like Onslaught, right? Like you are in their base, you're getting them 4 down, you have them in the spawn trap.
What map is Onslaught?
Get yourself going. You've earned yourself a flag cap. That's what I want to see more of in future map design for Halo Infinite, right? I want the work to be setting yourself up to control the other base. I don't necessarily want to do all that work just to have to pull the flag and then slay another time, and then maybe move the flag a little bit and then slay another time. I think that's what was happening on a map like Archive that I wasn't truly a big fan of.
This is Onslaught. Onslaught is that Forge map.
It makes it feel like you're
not Forge, but Foundry.
One of the older maps, which is kind of why I like it too. Just bringing me back a little bit. The game has begun. Optic versus Space Station Gaming. Who is going to take this win, or is Space Station gonna come in with a reverse sweep? Anything can happen. The game starts now.
So far, Eco and the rest of Space Station, they're feasting in the other base right now, getting kill after kill. Optic Gaming needing to find themselves much needed space, but Stellar's going to shut that down on the other side. Formal's in trouble. Stellar's going to be able to pick up the sniper rifle, and Space Station have themselves a vice grip on Optic Gaming's base right now. They just need one player to be able to push in and try to get that flag out.
Dead zone, see if he can shine just like he did last game.
Legends of North America, folks. I know that a lot of people want to blame that on connection. I did get confirmation. He is in the United States right now, so that wasn't no EU to NA. That was just classic Halo Infinite. You don't have to worry about the regions anymore. But Optic Gaming, I think, get a little bit lucky with with some connection errors over there, as Bound and the rest of Space Station are getting ready to find this push. And this way, I like that from Bound to expect the push to come. It's just a little bit of a better play by Lucid to go check their corners, but eventually Bound finds the help needed to take down Lucid on that push. Optic Gaming go 3 down, and where is any player to take advantage of this play? It's going to be Eco that gets himself the overshield, and look at that.
No, the way
round.
around.
That
Fuck.
is, hey, add that to the notebook for y'all
and I
playing
got
matchmaking today. Eco
Centered.
saves himself from the top mid position.
Kind of a possible risky route to take when you pick up the overshield. I could see myself. Oh, okay.
No, it is that right. Damn it, I had it right.
Run there for that overshield.
Hey, the one thing about Forbidden is we definitely have a lot of corners that you can't play. A lot of mazes on the map, and sometimes you play a little bit slow, you play patient, you better check your corners if you're not 100% confident.
Check your corners, and Lucid just did that. Not a sneaky player hiding in that little corner. This is like, you kind of got to play a little bit like Valorant, and literally just check every single corner to see if there's anybody hiding there.
I like the way Stellar plays the game, because Stellar plays the game in a way where he's saying to everyone else, I have a better shot than you. Like, he will never not take a long range fight. And another player that's just like that is this man on screen, Formal. There's players that are just
Holy shit.
Spot right here just to corral the rest of Space Station to ensure that flag's coming home. So all those Space Stations start off great in this game. It looks like that first flag is probably going to be going into the hands of Optic Gaming.
I was going to say, could we talk about Desmond, but there's things happening right now.
What just happened to the flag?
They dropped
Did I
it.
miss something? Did they drop it off the map?
I feel like they dropped it off the map. I could be wrong.
Did that flag somehow go off the map?
I mean, we're talking about a map that has holes everywhere. It's why it can be a little bit of a scary map to run flag. I think that's what happened.
This game, they need to end the game. I know what actually happened now. This game is, they were playing flag warm-up before they played this game at some point, and it glitched the flag returns.
Oh.
So the flags are just getting instant return.
All right, everybody. So it looks like we're going into a bit of a reset right now on this Forbidden CTF, and we're waiting to see what's going to happen now. Optic versus Space Station Gaming. We're on game 3. Optic currently with the lead 2-0.
Well, the question is, does Space Station give Optic a 1-0 lead? Because that flag was going in. What do you think?
Close.
You think?
That's
what makes a carnival vacation fun?
No.
And a whole lot of this. Jumping feet first into a ditch and reaching a new level of relaxation.
Whatever. All good. Good shit. Done that well.
Oh, I'm gonna go take a piss real quick.
About them playing flag warm up beforehand, glitching the lobby. They joined my lobby though. We weren't playing flag warm up. We were in a brand new lobby.
He's gone through those menus so many times. He knows exactly where shit's at.
You guys can join my lobby.
Get another game, bro.
Yeah. Which LVT gamer tag was that?
It's in the fucking Faceit chat.
This is the Louis Vuitton, bro.
I don't have that open.
Louis V Titan.
I can open it, yeah.
It was the Louis V Titan, bro. I'm telling you.
LVT 3987. I think.
Yeah.
Not the play I'm looking for.
That shit's so funny, bro.
Alright, you ready to go?
Yeah. Ready?
Yep.
Alright.
No, it's that one. It's the should have had the kill tag one. Okay. Okay.
Lobby's on friends only. Close it real quick, Tommy.
Oh yeah.
You
Good
must.
looks. Good looks.
Shit, Matt. Some Hawkeye shit right there.
Locked in. Should be. Alright, I'm gonna do something a little bit different.
Yo, can you slow play it? Top right.
Yeah, I'm not doing that ever again.
Alright, just slow play it up right. I'm gonna do some fringe stuff.
I'm gonna jump on our stickies and go pistol.
Okay.
Just to see what
I
happens.
actually kind of like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I kind of like that actually.
Someone normally goes there, so you might want to like wait a second to
Yeah,
see if you can catch
yeah.
somebody.
I think I would look you well. Might try to play for me.
They're
Solid.
flat.
Back
They're,
up.
they're sniper. They're sniper.
One shot R Street.
They're flat. Pistol.
Oh, Max, shoot it.
Hut sniping
Damn.
Hut sniping last guy. Hut sniping last guy.
To the month, Taylor.
I'm pulling it towards
Trying to
them.
play for OV.
They did not
Trying to play
kill
for
me.
OV.
Oh, shit, we're here. One shot. No scope me. Top sniper, really weak Seller.
Yep, for that guy.
Got OV. I got OV.
Still hut. Absolutely.
Nice. Stay alive, Nozin.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's already top mid. Already top mid.
I'm here, Tommy. He's underpass. Making
Commando one guy.
right there, Matt. I'm leaving.
I'll come.
I died to their sniper or something.
I
Top
threw
left block. Tom mid.
Yeah, yeah. One shot there, Mohawk too.
Watch your face.
He's one bullet. He's one bullet. Yo, there's
Nice.
street. There's
Right.
sniper street. There's sniper street right now. Snipe down on our brick. Snipe down our brick.
yeah,
To their hut. To their hut. Looking at that snipe. Try to get that and get out. Get that and get out.
I needed stickies.
We there, I
Back
think?
hut. One shot back hut.
Snipe.
Hey, shoot on a pistol, shoot on a pistol. Come on.
They're Mohawk. They're Mohawk.
Legend's weak here. They're both weak. Bound and Legend on the pistol.
Yeah, you see them? I see them. Yeah.
That's one.
We're there, Legend.
One guy there. Flag plat.
Here again.
One shot their flag plat. One shot their flag plat.
Yeah,
That's
we on the
1v1 right
right
now,
side.
Tom.
We on the right side.
Left for now.
I hear that. Can you go our back ramp on you?
One shot. He did. One bullet sniper there. One bullet sniper back
I'm here.
Absolutely.
Okay, there's one guy left. One guy left on our.
One shot. Nice.
Nice. Last guy was their main ramp or
Pressure,
back
pressure,
ramp or something. He was.
Probably like, I'll pick up.
Yeah, he was out this way. He was out this way.
Alright,
Go. I'll
I'm
pick
going
up
this way.
I don't see underpass. Look at top mid, Jay.
I'm looking
Maybe
like
just riding
Chris,
somewhere.
Maybe hiding.
Definitely riding.
Yeah, hiding pistol.
Where's Ray?
Well, I'll top mid behind you.
Regular Ray?
Yo, one's underpass, flanking.
Yeah, yeah, I heard that.
Turning.
I think they're behind me on their flag. Behind me on their flag. I can't run that.
Nothing else. Yeah, help him.
Legend,
Back up,
leave
back
your
up.
flag.
They're still alive, still alive. No death, no death.
Bounce also really weak. Bounce also one shot, absolutely dead.
Nice, we're missing one. We're missing one
One's
somewhere.
underpass, underpass probably.
Flag ramp now, one shot.
I spawned our flag. I spawned our flag.
Top mid.
Top mid. Top mid one. Top mid one. One shot. Top mid.
Another
One
one
shot.
top mid. Top mid again.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then
Use their plat. They're plat. They're plat. Our
Our
plat. One shot. One shot or plat. Two shot or plat. Two shot or plat. Another one snipe bridge. Snipe bridge.
Obi's down where it at. Obi's down.
Yeah, they're gonna grab their Obi and push it quick.
Yeah, I tried.
Just try to slide it in. Actually, yeah.
Up right, bound, weak. One shot up right.
There, there.
Up right, weak, bound.
It's not our hut. Alright, they're gonna have Obi on this ball.
Yeah. One top mid bound.
Obi's sitting back. Obi's sitting back. There's a guy. He's our long. Our flag plat.
Yeah, yeah.
One shot their plat.
Our flag plat. Our flag plat.
Need the flag, need the flag. On it now. 2-2, nated again.
Stay alive. Stay alive.
So much damage on the flag. Going our backside.
Maybe our commando, yeah.
Yeah, go backside.
I'm running
Top
behind
right
this. I'm gonna try to run behind this.
I'm gonna fight this, yeah.
If you guys are weak, we should hit top right at the same time so we can turn around for free.
We're
Yeah, behind me, our big door. Our big door. Our big door.
Yeah, Obi's watching Obi. Obi's watching Obi.
Here you go.
Top mid still?
They don't have it far, dude. They don't have it
Fly
far.
guys have. Fly guys have shields.
Flag guys have three.
Right here. Pistol.
He's behind flag.
Yeah, behind you guys plat. Our plat. Our plat also. Behind you. Behind you, Joey. Right behind you. Right behind you. Got him. Play for their snipe. Play for their snipe.
Absolutely back ramp and one.
Whoa, Dynamo. What up? What up? How did I miss you follow?
Still
I have sound alert and everything. Did it go off and I just wasn't paying
No,
attention?
on their flag. On their flag.
My bad, homie.
Their flag plat.
I appreciate the follow, bro. I really do.
All four.
Let me give you a shout out.
One just spawned. Bolt hut.
One shot back up. Absolute legend.
Yo, get a kill with snipe, Joey. Get a kill with snipe.
I don't know. I'm just gonna go.
Okay.
One shot
Okay.
back ramp again.
Nice guys, we got one.
Okay.
One's on the commander.
Yeah, they're back hut. One shot.
You're dead.
Watching our OE. I'm watching our OE.
Make sure we secure this.
Wait,
ROE.
Dynamo 9639.
Dude,
That's
one
so
shot
funny.
underpass.
It just
One
now
shot or
saying
shot.
you're
One shot or
following,
shot.
like it just now being in the chat. But then when I go to my actual YouTube, it says, or my Twitch, it says you follow
gotta
over
go for
14
goal.
hours
Go for
ago.
goal.
Kill this guy.
Hola,
One shot to you guys.
¿Cómo está?
On the pillar. He's courtyard then.
Muy bien. E2?
Our hut sniping. Our hut sniping. He's pushing Mohawk. Joey has him on scan.
On the pull down weak.
Live.
Donde es el biblioteca?
Look at Obi. Look at Obi.
I'm looking.
They got it.
You got it.
Fine. Just we have two snipes. We have two snipes.
Just sitting there top right.
I'm
On the
still in the
brick,
brick.
I think,
Sitting
yeah.
right there.
Slow,
Doing
slow.
damage to him.
God or good? I think you mean good.
I'm coming hut. I'm here, Joey. I'm here. Stay down. Stay down.
Out of Obi, top right. He's out of Obi.
They're flat. Three shots. One shot on
Much
Obi. One shot on
love,
Obi.
much love, Dynamo.
right, top
Much
right.
love.
One shot on ping. One shot on ping.
I hear that.
One shot on me.
Me Espanol speaking brethren.
Yo.
Pass. Shoot that.
Three shots. Three shots are plat. Three shots are plat. Stellar. He's still our pistol. Our pistol pushing me. Pushing me.
I'm going there hut.
He was here. He was here. Still there, Joey. Jumping up. Jumping up.
They're hut on me. They're hut on me.
How do I?
One shot.
Hut's not moving. One on the right side.
I'm getting shot by their flag. Get back right. Back hut.
Back out right now.
They're plat.
They're on us.
They're
Main
plat.
ramp.
Is
Main
there a way
ramp.
to give you a shout out?
I think they're back
How do I
ramp.
give you a shout out? How do I do that?
Could be flanking our underpass.
On the
Underpass is clear. Underpass is clear. One shot flag. One shot flag. One shot flag. There's two guys here on me. I can't move on that. They're gonna try to kill me.
I don't know how to do it. I know there's a way to do it though.
Another one back up.
Three shots. They're back ramp. They're back ramp. They're back
Hold
ramp.
up, hold up.
It's eco.
How do you shout?
On their gate.
Yo, they're pillar. Or they're stickies. They're stickies.
Shot on Mohawk. Down two there. Commando and Mohawk.
We need kills, guys. We need kills.
Weak commando. I'm absolutely.
Going top right.
I'm dead.
One shot.
Okay, so
I'm
shut.
gonna push out left with you.
Okay, when is their sniper
Already
streak
here?
now?
Dude, two guys there.
Okay, left.
I'm open left. Here's in. Our side sheet weak stellar. Shit on
shots.
so hard. Another one on our left. Pulling a flag.
I spawned behind him. I spawned behind him.
Our hut, guys. Our hut. Top hut to your
Our
left.
flag really weak bound. Going our back. Our sitting on the plat. Sitting on the plat. Tommy now. On touch now.
Yeah, there we go.
Shield.
Just
Absolute. Just hide. Tommy, hide. Flag's weak thing.
And bridge. Behind you. On pistol. He's going top mid on Obi. On Obi.
I gave Dynamo a shout out. If you click on that,
Yeah,
you
our
can go
hut, our
follow
hut.
him off it.
We're gonna get Obi.
On touch. On touch.
On
We
our
just
back as
OE
well.
there?
Very nice, very nice.
I can't. It's Obi's top mid. I'm trying to live.
Saving our
the
tree.
flag on me, down?
Obi's top mid. He's coming to you.
Yeah, he knows I'm here.
Just don't move, Joey.
Tommy,
Don't move.
Obi. I couldn't.
They're gonna be sniped top left.
Okay, I'm getting back in our hut then.
On our snipe street. Sniping top mid.
One shot. Trolling top left.
Sniping our top right as well. Both weak.
two snipes,
Both one.
Yeah, right.
One shot top right, sniping. And one
He went our rat. Yeah,
back that weak. Dead.
Yo, still sniping top left. Top left, top right.
Left cellar, one shot. And top right, too. Left cellar, one shot.
Have shields.
Into wing, guys. Into wing.
Still sitting our rat with snipe.
Yellow shot left me, too.
Hear that.
Yeah, he's
Still
still
here.
here.
Bound. One shot cellar, absolute.
Sniping if they're bound.
He's their court. The court. They're in the court. They're in really weak. They're in really weak.
Yeah, he just dropped. He went back to their underpass with snipe.
Flag, one shot right here. Cellar.
Sniping their underpass.
Underpass sniping, bound, half. Really weak, they're underpass, bound.
Give me a second. Yo, they're hut. One shot.
I'm ping one hit.
Hear that.
Pull.
Got him.
That was good.
He gave him the 360 for that. That's funny.
Being cross map from back flag.
Your hawk dead, nice.
I have a flag.
Have shields on their flagpole.
There's two here, both weak.
Ooh, that was dirty. Little G slide, grab the flag to get out of there. That was clean, son.
Yo, I sniped tree. I can't pull this, sir. I can't touch it yet. One shot, dropped. Got him.
Full time mid. They're flag hut in the hut.
That was clean.
Flag weak, stellar.
Snipe trees on top mid.
Here. Traded. Two dead right now. Two dead.
Shot their hut, legend. One shot pistol on there.
Stay alive. We need this OB. Don't worry about the touch. Don't worry about flag at all.
Top right, legend right now. Going our block.
Going Zane, stay alive.
One's a pistol on Zane, I think.
Yo, behind you, top ramp, one shot. Nice. On OB. Dead. Last guy's here. He's on it.
Beat him down. Beat his ass.
I got OB.
That was pretty clear. Or huge.
They're back ramp.
Look at the OB. Yeah, underpass now.
Yo, back man on me. Go.
Underpass.
I'll pull this flag. I will run this flag, Joey.
I got it.
Yeah, I'm just following Joey with OB. We're following Joey in. Let me run this, Joey. Let me run it in with OB.
I got you.
What's that? Another top left, Zane. Come on, Zane, street, sniper shoot or something.
There's two shot here.
Still here, right here. I'm ping.
Nice shot. Fucking players.
Holy shit, I was shitting all over them. Oh my god.
Hit Matt.
I almost didn't get that like.
Next area should be ready.
OB.
Play sentinels.
Good.
Oh, dude. I didn't play them. We haven't played them at all. Literally haven't played them at all. Shit.
Went to the bathroom.
Lucid has to take a tinkle.
You'll never run out of experience.
Are you kidding me? I paused it. So this whole time it hasn't been playing these ads. That should have been done forever ago. That's so sad.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
No, he did not. He went back.
Okay.
Three guys
on their flag.
Two hitting commando.
I'm hitting commando.
Flag plat. I threw wall.
Commander dead. One more there. 3 dead, 4 dead.
All four.
Ooh.
Is it underpass side?
No, he did not. He went back.
The other side, who finished top 12 last week, now secured top 3 with Monster this week. So is Monster just that dude? I mean, he's kind of making a case to be that dude this weekend and last weekend. And the question is, do they have it left in the tank to now beat out FaZe, who have so far looked unstoppable?
Feels like everybody's stock is a little bit all over the place, and even FaZe, who approaches this winter final as the defending world champion.
Monster's gonna have so many online points.
Doubling in that grand final against SSG last week, so this is anyone's game. I think Native Gaming comes into this a little bit lower ranked in the power rankings. Again, you got Monster as a substitute, but how many more times are we gonna say Monster is a substitute with almost like a negative connotation, like it's hurting the squad that he joins? Seemingly every single team Monster competes with online, they're in the grand finals. At least top 4 is Native Gaming are in that position once again, looking to make their first
know you guys beat SSG. Yeah. Yeah, we knocked them out. Then we lost to Optic. Monster is a sub. Neptune was playing, but they dropped him, and they're subbing Monster right now. They haven't officially announced their fourth, but we think it's gonna be Barcode.
Losing his spot on Optic, but finding a new home here with McWin and Collect, and he's been playing great all day as well.
Opening break is chaotic. Multiple members going down for each side, and you mentioned Collect earlier. I agree. He is on fire.
No, we didn't beat SSG. I'm just trolling Spartan Swag.
To ride up on Collect to the grand finals potentially, but first they got to take down FaZe. Frosty with the shot in his hand. Native Gaming with a minimal lead on this bottom mid hill, but Frosty gonna get FaZe right back in it with the shot. Lands a one, now two perfect shots.
Damn.
For the double as Frosty starts off as well as you can imagine. Probably would have hit that for the triple, but instead 3 go down for Native Gaming. Frosty
Who knocked them down, the losers?
continue on with the score.
Sentinels yesterday. No, you're good.
Let me just delete Collect off the map first. Hits the sliding headshot.
Sentinels knocked them down, the losers. Yeah, the shock rifle's terrible. It doesn't even work on like higher ping. Like, oh, Frosty's hitting shots in Texas, you know. Like, obviously, he's hitting them. He's good, but it's just like sometimes if other people are shooting on a different ping, it's not hitting. The snipe though, the snipe works great. So just keep the sniper in. You are good, Spartan.
Take their first hill. Game 1.
Wow, look at this. Frosty yet to die. 6 kills, 2 assists. Still maintains his life on this very sneaky ledge. Use the repulsor.
I feel like a dick. I feel like a dick. I genuinely thought they'd beat SSG.
Actually, purposefully gonna try to get control of the yard side of the map before the hill transitions over there. No, okay, they are gonna just go.
I'm super confused. How did the bracket work out? I got my bracket all sorts of confused. Because they did play SSG. So they played them in the loser bracket then, evidently? Because he said that SSG got brought down to loser bracket yesterday by Sentinel. So you guys got brought, I thought you guys were still in the winner somehow. I must have got my shit all sorts of confused, bro. I feel kind of bad now. Because my other guys beat SSG, and he's like, yeah, we beat SSG, and it's like, oh, my bad. I feel like a dick. I feel like a dick. I wasn't trying to, like, make fun of him. I got all sorts of confused, bro. I don't know what I was thinking, dude. I genuinely feel bad.
That's going to help FaZe regain control of that hill continuously. Everybody going back to respawn for 10 seconds. But look at Collect spawn. Back of A.
Poor hot shot snipe, dude. I feel bad. I'm over here trolling the kid.
Will be split out.
I really didn't mean that. Dude, I must have gotten them confused with someone else. Where is the bracket? Like, I want to know, like, can I actually look at it and see, like, the bracket? Like, 1 second. Hold on.
Steal that shock rifle right back.
HCS online bracket.
This gun. You can understand why he beeline to this side of the map to grab it. It's going to shut down Monster, not let him be a part of the action. And when your spawns are staggered during this hill, it's very difficult to come back in. But Collect has stayed alive this whole time. After respawning, I think, on the tram side, finally gets taken down, and Native have to find a way to break into this setup. It's going to be too late. I think instead they're going to opt to just rotate to snipe side for this next hill.
FaZe take a 2-0 lead as Renegade takes the back of Monster with the Ninja. Frosty takes the face of McWin as Native Gaming go 3 down, and FaZe Clan are going to roll here. And I gotta credit Frosty really prioritizing the repulsor in this one, especially paired with the shock. Native Gaming tries to get.
I genuinely feel bad, bro. I genuinely feel bad. I was not trying to troll that kid, bro. Oh my
God. In his face, he just repulses him right back. Heads up.
He handled it pretty well. I'm like, yeah, you guys beat SSG, man. I was wondering why he laughed, because he laughed and was like, haha, yeah, we beat SSG. I'm like, why is that funny? Like, I thought you guys actually beat him. I feel so bad, bro. Oh my God, I'm retarded.
Gameplay out of Frosty right now. He's holding on to this repulsor because he's got stickies in his eyes, and he can't miss. How many perfect headshots can this man hit?
Bad.
It's almost every single shot out of the shot. Finally goes for the sticky repulse after he finally misses a shot, but holy cow, save some headshots for the rest of us.
Frosty, 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 looking ice cold with that shock in his hands. My God, how does Native Gaming regroup after that just absolute slay fest from Frosty? Well, it's Monster on the other side with a slay fest of his own. Takes down 2, 3 go down for FaZe Clan. And if Roll 2 goes down, it'll be all 4. Monster now clutching up for his squad. And how often has Monster felt like the main character despite being the substitute 2 weeks in a row?
Missing a couple of crucial shots there, but I think that player got team killed. The only reason Monster got that kill. McWin trying to hold down space on the opposite side. This snipe side of the map, very important during this hill, mind you. I mean, it's got perfect sight lines to look at this
That
hill.
shit's still so
FaZe
funny. I
knows
can't
that.
believe
They're probably gonna send
I
at
feel
least
so
one
bad
player
having that
to
dude's
win,
chat.
probably
Like,
2
congratulations, you
shots
guys
outside
beat
of the map. Draws
SSG.
attention to the other side. Monster gonna play this pillar and Snakebite with a great grenade to shut him down. And look at that, we see multiple members pushing
God.
that snipe side. Like I said, they're gonna shut down McWin and they're gonna take the map right back here.
With less than 2 minutes to go, this is a
Yeah, that's
must
so funny.
win hill for Native Gaming, or they're
That's
going to
so
go down
funny.
1-0 in this
I
series.
got
FaZe
myself
Clan as
confused.
the underdog. That's not the route you want to take to taking down the
I
defending
got
world
myself
champion. I got to call out
confused.
Renegade. 12, 6, and 9. Starting off this series,
Oh, he
much
handled it
better.
pretty well.
He just
He was
did
pretty
not
chill.
look
He wasn't
like
actually
himself until Game 5 against Optic. Starting off here in the winter finals as him, but it's really Frosty rising above the rest. Look at this. He's doubling and tripling the likes of Native Gaming. Outside of Monster, he has 4 times the slays of the likes of McWin and APG. Frosty having himself a hell of a game 1.
Monster's the only one doing good.
Saw the way he used that repulsor and the frag grenade. We've gotten accustomed to seeing the repulsor sticky, but
I want to see APG
the
do
frag
good.
just as effective, pushes back APG
Come on,
into the
APG.
grenade that he threw. APG has no option but to just take the full damage of the frag grenade. Frosty looking like the Terminator this match so far. 20-6. It's made it
Damn, he is
absolutely
popping off. Holy
impossible
shit.
for Native to get any kind of control of the map. Renegade gonna try to do one better, hit a couple shots of his own, but unable to hit that one. He gets the chain effect though, so he hits multiple targets and knows it with that audio sound effect, knows that player's half shields. Each tick of the chain effect does about the same damage as a BR burst, by the way. So he knew that player was weak, tries to find another target. Royal 2 cleans up the situation, and if they cap this hill, this game is certainly over. But honestly, if Native can get this cap and then get an early rotation for the next hill, it's not over.
It's not over.
Playing very patiently, was actually backed out of the hill despite
Ooh, he should have had that.
having the time, space, and slays to acquire it. But now with 4 down, that seems to be what FaZe was waiting for. And with a 2-0 lead, it makes perfect sense. That's the opportunity you afford yourself to back off of a hill that looks there for you. Instead, FaZe taking a little bit later. 3-0 lead, 30 seconds left. This one's over.
Essentially impossible for Native to come back at this point. I mean, they've got to play 2 perfect hills in a row without getting out of the hill. A team like FaZe is not going to let you sit in the hill comfortably, especially when Frosty is playing like he is. They're just going to
25
get some
and
spawn
6.
kills
He's
here
going
and close
off.
out the game. Native going to have to desperate for the hill, but they also know this game's over. You have to imagine they're already talking about the next game perhaps. They're just going to play this one through, see if they can maybe get a kill. They hit Frosty with, was that a double repulsor? It looked like a playing catch with the man. Only way to take him down apparently, but 3 of them go down, and as long as this last player dies, this game is over.
Frosty in the winter final. Excuse me, Snakebite with the overkill extermination. There's too many members of FaZe Clan popping off. There's too much to handle for Native Gaming. As I wanted to talk about Frosty going just under a 5.0 KD in the winter final, but Royal 2, Snakebite ends it with the overkill extermination in emphatic fashion. Native Gaming have no answer and no hope in that game 1 as FaZe Clan are just too strong.
FaZe, such an incredible roster. I mean, this little sequence here at the end was just adding insult to injury. Snakebite's like, you know what? Let the casters talk about me too. What about me, guys? I know my teammates are awesome, but I'm here too. What am I, chopped liver? We just hit an overkill for the fans real quick. And that's what I mean when I talk about this roster, man. Everybody's so, you know.
During football's biggest event.
Fuck you and your ads, bro.
All to one winner. Just look for the promo code on the big day for a chance to win it all. DoorDashAllTheAds.com.
You know, you can just do chicken now, bro. I got this. Don't worry about it. I'll be the best player in the world today. We can take turns being the best player in the world. Why does it just got to be one of us? So I think that's just what makes FaZe so strong and so difficult to beat. You shut down one player, you still got to worry about the other 3.
For Native Gaming at the end of that game one. No confidence kills, no confidence hills at all. They didn't really get any momentum swinging in their favor, approaching a game 2 Slayer against, well, the best slaying team in Halo history, questionably. That's an argument later for some podcasts and other discussions, YouTube videos. For now, FaZe Clan going to have to decide it on live fire here. TS as we kick things off with Frosty.
Definitely feels like somewhat
Good kill,
of an
APG.
uphill battle, but they do have the man, the legend himself, Chance Monster Duncan, on the side of Native. He needs to step it up here to give his team a chance to win this one.
APG looking to stay alive, but he has an aggressive player for FaZe. Renegade, my God, I give a lot of credit to APG on that win. That is a difficult G sliding QT using Renegade, and APG still wins it. Impressive bounce back here for Native Gaming in the early goings. We're tied 4-all, now 5.
Kind of an awkward fight there for Royal 2. Can't quite get the melee. The rest of his team are here to fight for that camo. Renegade finding a sneaky position here, predicting that that's likely the spot that Native would try to move in that moment. Finds a kill before trading out, but a lot of pressure at the bottom of the map right now. We're used to seeing both teams fight more so for top control, but this bottom tunnel actually a great route to relocate on the map, but FaZe get a few dead, and not only that, they've got the sniper. They know this player is hiding. APG just gets jumped inside of the B stronghold. Thought maybe he was safe, but clearly not. Now they're going to immediately spread out and take space. This is what FaZe is so good at. So yes, they were all three in that same position during that play, but immediately spread out and take map space. That not only gives them better sight lines and angles to shut down spawners, but also forces the spawns into a smaller and smaller location, because they know their Spartans are moving the other team's spawns to different places. They are such masters of controlling the entire map.
Renegade controlling the snipe, and he's got one already. APG back to the respawn screen. What was once a 5-5 game is now 14-7. A 7-2 run recently for FaZe Clan. A lot of it has been not only from Renegade individually with the sniper, but just unlimited aggression from FaZe Clan. They're absolutely swarming onto this Native Gaming roster, and it's led to a 16-8 lead.
Camo up in about 20 seconds. Renegade's going to hold this position down as he hits a very nice jumping headshot on McWin. Nice just flick of the reticle. Perfect accuracy there. And look at this. He pushes forward in front of the camo, throws all his grenades to just open space for his teammates behind him to
I'm sure they're probably going to hold the other series, right? Like,
he's going to comfortably grab the camouflage. Going to now kill Monster, who tried to contest it, and he's going to shoot Monster's body. Renegade not afraid to say how he feels about Monster. Early spice here in this one.
I think that's smart from Renegade to try to continue to tumble the mental of Native Gaming. I like that play actually. And physically on the map. Renegade asserting himself. 10-0-2, no assist, but because most of his headshots are just clean through the skulls of Native Gaming, as FaZe Clan have built a massive lead here, 25-11. And this is really going back to Monster. This is the first time that it feels like Monster has been nerfed or muted, and FaZe Clan are finding an answer. Weren't able to last week against SSG.
We're gonna drink real quick.
Here, Native with Monster seems to be a different story.
Yes, FaZe looking to be firing on all cylinders. Like I said, we saw Frosty with game of the tournament so far last game, but now it's Renegade's turn to be the best in the world, right? He's the one that's stepping up and popping off in this game, and Frosty's there to support it, of course. Monster finally getting a little bit of ground here, finds a kill, gets a lot of damage here, trying to open space for the squad to follow up behind him. Aggressively pushes, finds the trade. That sniper falls down. I'm sure he's calling that out, sees that in a death screen. Mikwen's going to find that sniper, but can he survive? Frosty wants to snipe for himself. He's going to shut that player down, and FaZe has secured the sniper as well.
33-15 as FaZe Clan have more than doubled up on Native Gaming, and we saw that trade earlier from Monster. It's a nice play in the micro, but my goodness, they're going to need some positive net outcomes if they want to come back in this one. Still doubled up on Native Gaming. Snakebite with plenty of space on the scoreboard. Not so much on the snipe tower, as he is feeling some pressure. Goes down before Monster trades out, though. And again, those trades are going to be a win condition here for FaZe as they're up big heading into the 40s.
It seems almost insurmountable. I mean, what are the actual win conditions to come back in this when you're down by 17 kills against the reigning world champions? I don't know if any players besides APG on Native have been able to defeat FaZe Clan I know APG obviously on that Optic roster did get the better of FaZe a time or two last season, but it's kind of unfamiliar territory for these guys. They've played against them a lot, I'm sure, but when it comes to a tournament match, guys have been unable to defeat FaZe, and FaZe is showing why.
Bring out the A1, the mashed potatoes, the asparagus, the green beans, and roasted broccoli, because FaZe Clan are cooking right now against Native Gaming, looking to secure the Steaktacular in Game 2 and a massive 2-0 lead in this series. As Frosty popping off some cross-map shots with that MK sidekick. Drops instead, as so too does Royal 2, and string of slays there for Native, but again, they trade out directly 2 for 2. APG gets a nice grenade kill, though, on Renegade, but every bit of effort feels futile here for Native Gaming as they're down 43 to 27.
God damn.
Right now, their best bet is to, again, secure some confidence kills at the end, avoid a Steaktacular, but FaZe just feels like too much. But they do go 4 down. So, again, props here to Native Gaming. It just feels like it's too little, too late.
Never over.
Oh, I got a drink and I left my
I
drink
said was the X factor. So far, having a tough game. He's been shut down in the kills department. Does have 6 assists, so he's clearly been part of the mix. But look at this play from FaZe. They're all just waiting on the cut side. I've never seen a team make that play before, and that just shows the creativity of FaZe. They're like, let's just do something completely unpredictable. They get all they have to do really is trade out until the end. Didn't really mind that they died in that moment, but don't look now. It's getting a bit closer. Now just a 9-kill lead. Back to 10.
11.
The numbers looking a little fuzzy on my end here. I'm old, guys. These eyes don't work the same as they used to, but now just 2 kills. I think this one we can finally say it is over. And FaZe, I mean, the thing about it is they don't really give many free kills, right? Like they're just not gonna let you come back.
Yeah, there we saw FaZe Clan organizing a No Scopers Anonymous meeting on the cuts, but instead they cut down Native Gaming 2-0 in this series. They did avoid the Steaktacular and actually surged once they reached the 30s, did Native Gaming, but again, you just did not give yourself enough time and space. It was 34 to 17 at one point, just too much for Native Gaming, or really any roster in the world, even an SSG or Optic to come back from, as FaZe Clan will take it convincingly in Game 2, 50 to 38.
APG was the only one that went.
A picture
4.8. Damn, you are a beast.
The lower semifinals, so that is going to be a match for top 3 winner of the Optic versus Sentinels match. Going to go on to face the loser of this winners finals match. Going to stay right here, but keep an eye on that other series. Have an observer there, so please show up to the next event is in chat, and whatever got bleeped there by 343. By the way, there's a lot of words that can get bleeped, so it could have been tame, but by the looks of it, probably not.
No. Renegade is carrying the body disrespect. We saw him shooting the dead body of Monster, and
yeah, Renegade don't like
that.
Monster.
Stop,
apparently
he's dead already, but Renegade doesn't care, and that's the level of alpha competitor he is, right? He knows that he's got them dead to rights. He knows he's the better player, better team, but he's still gonna keep coming. Love that from Renegade, and my God, we talked about him. We almost set a challenge. I'd almost argue, me and Eli, calling on Renegade to wake up, and he's done just that. Looking like the Renegade of old in this winter finals as FaZe Clan looks set to take a 3-0 sweep on Native Gaming, but they've got some Empyrean CTF to stop the bleeding. Can they, though? That's the big question.
FaZe is one of those teams that's already insanely good, but I feel like they play even better when they have some type of vendetta on the line. Like they just want to prove that they're the better team, and they play even better. They play smarter. They hit more shots, and right now they've just been too much for Native. But I do think this is a pretty solid game type, perhaps, to give Native Gaming a chance back into this. This is certainly one of APG's best maps. Seen some of his highest kill games on this map. McWin also insane with the sniper on this map. I mean, he's been sniping on the map for what, 15 years? So he knows how to use this gun, but missing some shots that he really needs to hit. Kind of looking a little shaky early on here.
Yeah, people might think Renegade's being a jerk, but he's not here in Halo to make friends. He's got enough of those. He's here for more championships, and he'll do whatever it takes, even if it involves some body disrespect or some trash talk, which I think Eli, as far as competitors are concerned, is all fair game, as Royal 2 is up at the top of his snipe tower.
APG popping off.
It's actually Native Gaming who break through. Looks like bait as Monster goes down to the snipe from Royal 2. APG along the long haul wall there, just trying to stay alive.
Royal 2, one of the best in the world at picking the angles that he's zoomed in on as the sniper. This is not the guy I want on the other snipe tower. He's only going to expose himself long enough to get kills. Rarely is he going to get taken down. He's going to move up, though. Maybe aware that his teammates are positioning themselves to pull the flag. Also, just a good idea to rotate to a different position with the sniper. Be a bit unpredictable. If Native think he's still on the tower, they're going to adjust their routing, and he might catch them off guard with some snipes here.
Royal 2 with the headshot. Guardian Angel lines up the no-scope on Monster, but he does a good job to cause some chaos. D-scope Royal 2, make it a little bit more difficult for him as Snakebite, though, cleans up on the aforementioned Monster. Collect trying to stop the bleed.
On the aforementioned Monster.
It's Slay on Renegade, and looks like Native Gaming are going to settle things down. 2v2 scenario, but a flag's out.
Native playing solid defense at the moment, though. They do get it returned. McWin gonna try to earn some space on this side of the map here.
What are you doing, buddy?
Royal 2 predicting the routes of his opponents.
You wanna go outside?
Gonna just kind of bait
Is that what you want? You wanna go
rockets
outside?
are coming up, so they're trying to position themselves to get the rockets. I think APG probably the one that survived with them. It's gonna actually burn one of the rockets there, though. I think they are now out, and not sure what happened with the overshield, but with rockets already out of the play, FaZe are gonna feel a lot more comfortable pushing forward.
Royal 2 forward, Frosty forward, but Royal 2 goes down. You have Frosty on the snipe side with the full Ovi. Scratch that as Native Gaming depletes the overshield entirely. Frosty down to 1 HP. Stay alive here as Native Gaming has done a good job defensively, but Frosty so pesky, maximizing the overshield value in the sense that he stays alive. Would have gone down without it, and now he's stealing a snipe as a result. Really heads up play here from Frosty, just maintaining his life and positioning on the Native Gaming snipe tower.
Also, you guys in chat should learn from what Frosty just did. He did a short lift. If you go up that lift the normal way, you get launched 50 feet into the air, and you are easily picked off by snipers. But he jumped into it from the box in the courtyard. That does allow you a shorter lift. Gonna make sure that he lands safely on his feet and
he almost did that second one
for the next round of slays. He gets taken
Damn,
down,
Collect
though,
was
so
3-0. Now he's 4-4. That happened quick.
from Native. Royal 2 running out of snipe ammo means FaZe are kind of starting over from square one here.
Roughly 4 minutes off the clock, and both teams have had a rough time trying to extend that flag past even the wall sheet. You can see that behind McWin, that location. Nobody's really had a viable a viable pull just yet as APG goes down in the sword side. McWin expecting maybe a player to push through off of that X for APG, but instead, most of FaZe is directly in front of him on the long haul side of the map. As McWin looks to stay alive, 1 HP. Heads up play, though, from Frosty. Takes him down with a remote detonation.
The shotguns on this map now is so crazy.
Into the base here. Got the shotgun. New addition to this map. Used to be the heat wave. The trades hands into Monster, though. He's got the double, and it's 4 dead for FaZe.
Oh, so there's only one shotgun
to move
then.
Forward on the map. They're not going to get many opportunities like this.
And they changed it up for the heat wave. I don't know how I feel about that. I think I kind of rather the heat wave.
Rockets and overshield are coming up, so they don't want to risk an overextension and dying and give up those items to FaZe Clan. So even though they got 4 dead, they're gonna have to play this one patiently and win again. And we see Monster with a little bit of body disrespect back there. He definitely knew that player was already dead. Didn't need to melee in that moment, but maybe fighting back a little bit. I respect that.
I respect that from Monster, but I also remember a moment in the match where Monster took himself out of the game, quite literally went down and died because he just stood over the body of an opponent last week and teabagged him. So yeah, it's a little bit of that mental game, right? Renegade, you could argue, kind of baiting Monster into playing for bags as opposed to playing for the first priority on the map, which is to first and foremost stay alive, especially when you're on the green hall for FaZe. So yeah, I like that clap back from Monster, but I'd rather see it in the form of things like a double kill here from McWin as he helps push out a lot of these slays, though. A lot of times when we see 2 down, we see a double for Native, we see 4 down for FaZe Clan. It's on Native side of the map because of that.
I think Royal APG needs to slow that down a little bit
and
and
they
wait.
go 4 down now, and now it's on FaZe to regain
help.
that map control. Snipers up in 10.
Honestly, if there's some type of disrespect going on, you gotta like destroy your opponent in a spot where you shouldn't have, right? Like,
right.
I don't know. If I shotgun a guy, I'm just gonna keep it moving. Like to teabag after a shotgun kill, I don't know about that one. But regardless, if you can get into your opponent's head, it could be worth it. So I think Monster fighting back in that way, but it's Frosty with the sniper, but he gets shut down again. Monster in a great spot to pick up the double kill. If he can secure this flag return, they once again play defensively perfect. Now he's going to grab this repulsor and push up, playing very aggressive just to try to maybe buy some time and space for his team to push up.
I'm pretty positive that's why there's all the
well. It
disrespect,
has
because
teammates
everyone
going through
thinks
the
he's
long
cheating.
haul, but they get shut down. APG, I think the first player to die, tries to hit some tricky repulsor move, and I don't know about that one, but finds a renegade with a sniper, eats the no scope, and I mean, wow. That's a nice shot from Mickwin, though. 3 dead for FaZe, and this is the best
Right,
chance
and
so far
I don't know,
to
but part of me
have an
thinks that
offensive
Monster's
effort
probably not cheating, only because APG was one of the people last year that was calling him out for it, and now APG is like teaming with him. It's like you're gonna team with someone who you think's actively cheating.
Six
Like, I don't.
shots in it, so
I don't know.
McWin able to do a lot of damage with that snipe, but ultimately takes it over to the FaZe Clan side of the map and gives 6 shots back to Frosty.
Man, this doesn't feel great for Native. Like, they've played great defense, but the problem is they haven't really even given themselves a chance to cap a flag yet. Like, they've done great to stop FaZe, but at some point you've got to be the one that are giving yourselves a chance to pull the flag and run it. But so far FaZe has played some phenomenal defense of their own, haven't been able to win the offensive effort, but the way this is going, I don't know if there's any way FaZe loses this, right? Like, if they just continue to play the way they've been playing, eventually one of these caps will make it home. But so far, at least Native have put up a good fight to stop that from happening.
It feels like based on the eye test, Eli, I'd give this one to FaZe. My God, how many times do you have to see Frosty pop out with a snipe? Another no-scope to his name. Where is FaZe finally pushing deep into the Native Gaming base? As all 4 go down, I take a quick look at the scoreboard. Quick math, plus 20. FaZe are absolutely destroying Native Gaming. So yes, the eye test matches what could be an end result flag score here as FaZe look to go up 1-0.
Frosty knows he's going to die, just causing a little bit more mayhem in the base of Native while his teammate runs that flag all the way home. Like I said, the way that FaZe have been playing, eventually one of these flags will get through. Native going to have to win the fight and take space into FaZe's base, but right here, even after capping the flag, they're still holding off the push from Native. Native have not been able to survive on FaZe's side of the map for very long at all this game.
Snakebite goes down in the green hall. Again, numbers for Native, but every single time Native Gaming have the numbers edge, it's after clearing out their own base. They have not been able to get a 2 or 3-4 down on FaZe's side because of that. FaZe are up 1-0, but it feels like a little bit more convincing lead than just 1.
Every time I take a look at the kill feed, it feels like FaZe are just picking up kills. APG actually having to backtrack all the way to his side of the map to just make sure he can help his team stop this push from FaZe. Like this decision by APG. He's playing the long game, still has 2.5 minutes left. He understands best way to win this would be to get some kills on his side of the map as he hits a nice headshot on Snakebite. They're going to have to get more than that if they're going to be able to advance.
I wish they would fix the observer mode.
2.5
Because like an
left
observer
in
mode,
this
that wasn't
game,
even anywhere
and
near
this
even
just
hitting the
reminds
guy,
me
let
of
alone
what
being a
we brought up
headshot.
earlier, where Native Gaming, yeah, their A game is good, but more often than not, they're not able to consistently show that. Again, they do have a substitute here, so a little bit more difficult to have that level of cohesion and chemistry, but I entirely agree. Native Gaming's A game in this week's tournament could probably win the whole thing. It's just not consistent enough, and especially when you get a FaZe clan with their back against the wall or in a winter final like they are in right now, they've really turned things up, and they've done just that. Looking to secure a 3-0 sweep. 2 minutes left on the clock. FaZe do go 3 down. But again, everybody for Native Gaming on the Native Gaming side of the map. 1, maybe 2 final good pushes here for Native. This one's over.
Probably one of the most said phrases in casting when it comes to video games or any sport is a good defense is a good offense. Well, how's it go, Hunter? Something
the best
about
offense is a good defense.
Oh, right. Yeah,
something
of course.
like that.
Yeah, so yeah, it sounds about right. So that's kind of what we're seeing here from FaZe, right? They're just keeping
the best
Native
offense
in their
is a
base.
good defense. No, it's the other way around. The best defense is a good offense.
It looked like a player
That's the
of
saying.
Native
Yeah,
actually
defense
kinda
win
YOLO'd their
championships,
way
but then
into
the
FaZe's
saying
base.
is sometimes the best
Got a pull,
defense
but it was
is a
all
good
for naught.
offense. And what that means is sometimes your
APG,
defense sucks and you
finally
can't
gets
stop
the
their
headshot, but
offense.
wasted a
So
lot
the
of
best
time in doing so,
defense is to have a
recognizing
really
just
good
a minute on the
offense
clock, he's
so that
got
they're
to get
so that
into
you're on
FaZe's
offense
face and
more.
start
You know,
getting
like,
some
that's a
headshots,
football
but
thing.
look at this. I mean, FaZe just applying so much pressure. Snakebite with a
Yeah, it
perfect
doesn't make sense.
grenade,
The
not
best
only kills
offense is
one,
a good
but gets
defense
another
that
to
doesn't.
one shot. And this is starting to
Unless
look
your
like
defense
the
is scoring
last
points, which is like really
possible
hard to do
stand
though
for
in
Native
football.
Gaming.
This is it.
I mean, it happens.
48
I mean,
seconds on the
doesn't,
clock, and
but-
APG going to need another headshot this time on the side of FaZe Clan. Can Native Gaming secure?
Because it makes sense that way around. If you have a good offense, that the offense can hold the ball and not let the other team have the ball, then that's a good defense. Because the other team can't score if you have the ball.
Native Gaming is APG, last player alive. Cannot 1v4 in this scenario. FaZe Clan should take it. Renegade bagging the competition, and it looks like a 3-0 series sweep in the winter final.
Technically not over, but this has got to be the best push of all time, and Monster gets taken down. You have to think his play had to work. Collect also get taken down, and even if they do get a flagpole, you have to imagine this is going to get stopped short. Renegade going for the style points with the phase up 360 no scope with the repulsor. But that will do it. FaZe Clan winning the winners bracket in emphatic fashion.
And FaZe Clan are looking good. Everybody looked a little shaky last week outside of SSG, really.
I just hate the fact that they're on FaZe. Like, I don't even dislike the team. If all 4 members were on a different org, I could root for them. But it's like, you just have to be on FaZe Clan, dude.
But for now, your grand finals are half of the way set as FaZe Clan take it. Eli, that'll do it for us on the broadcast. We're going to send things back to the desk, in addition to Active and Why Not, who will be casting you through the rest of the day. Y'all have fun, take care, and we'll see you guys next week.
Incredible game there from FaZe. That was our winners finals of today, but there's some more games coming up ahead, right, Tools?
Yeah, games right away as well. I believe we have Optic versus Sentinels. It might be already on its way. We're going to get ourselves into that as soon as possible. You know, the Halo action, it just doesn't stop here, Ali. Look at this. We're already in. And look, we're still in game 1. I absolutely love that. It looks like a 1-0 lead for Optic Gaming thus far, trying to take this first series. But
damn, Penguin.
In a strong
I'm sorry, I know he's dead zone, but I'm always just going to call him Penguin.
Only needing
but he's popping off.
More seconds
26 and 16 with 65 seconds of ball time. That's pretty crazy.
Right now on Oddball, in case you guys were wondering where we were at. 66 the score for this Oddball. Optic creeping up to getting closer to Sentinels. Tools.
Creeping up into this position, really the players that I'm looking for to take over in this game, and someone that's having not the greatest game thus far it's been Spartan, right? Spartan's been a phenomenal player throughout the offseason, has been making play after play. Love to see him pick it up in this Oddball right here, start to show off why he's one of the best players in the game, and pull Sentinels to a victory against Optic in this game 1. It's going to be a tough task, but Spartan's already getting towards this ball right away.
Can we quickly talk about like Dead Zone? Like, or you know what? I have a better idea. I want to talk about Dead Zone, but I want to hear our casters talk about Dead Zone. Casters, take it away.
Well, just as much of a fan as Ali is of Dead Zone, I promise you I am as well. From going back to the advanced analytics all the way back in Halo 5, Dead Zone was one of the best objective players in the league, especially in Capture the Flag. But I promise you, he can also go off in the Slayer.
Oh, here we go. It's going to be Optic who are about to close in this round here and close in this game against Sentinels. A very strong finish right here, and Optic will be victorious. A 1-0 series already. We came in through the very end of it, Tony, but looking really solid. Of course, is Optic Gaming with the change of Penguin. Of course, I'm sorry, Dead Zone, known as Dead Zone now.
Yo.
Hey, Spartan, how's it going?
Like that,
going well. Just watching the turn.
Yeah. I was streaming it in here because I keep getting over the commercials before Colossal.
It's gonna be FaZe v Optic.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. I hope FaZe wins.
Dude, I hate that they're FaZe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like the,
I
like
wish
the
they
actual.
weren't.
Yeah, if they were another organization, I'd have no problem rooting for them. But they just have
I've
to
been
be
rooting
FaZe.
for them since they were Optic Gaming. So.
Right. Yeah.
Back in Halo 5.
Yeah.
they could
Honestly, I
easily
don't
go
dislike
become
any of
top
those
two
those
and
players.
maybe
Really.
even win a
But the
tournament
team,
or
it's
two.
like
They're
ah.
that good. They're that talented.
Yeah, I mean,
100%
I
agree,
started
Tony.
following
I mean,
them
you know, they're world champs
in Halo
for a
5,
reason, right? Former world
and when they
champs,
became Talks,
obviously,
I was like, oh, okay,
season
all right,
one,
I'll
of
follow
course,
these guys.
in season 2.
Because
I think, you know,
the
changes
whole
for
reason they
good.
became Talks is
You know,
because
EG
Optic Gaming wanted them to
kinda
make
got its
roster
own route
changes
now with
because
native
they didn't win.
obviously you see
And they were
Dead
like,
Zone,
fuck you,
like
we're
I
not making
said,
changes. And
you
so
know,
they like started
still
their own
needs a little bit
organization.
of work in terms of like gelling with this
Yeah,
squad, but
so
I think so
they like
far,
gained a lot of
doing
respect for me.
phenomenal job, right?
But
2019 in
then
that last oddball
obviously like
game,
recently they
he's
got rid of
popping off, and now they go
Lethal.
to game
Lethal,
number
which
2.
I didn't like
Sentinels
Lethal
have a
anyway,
little
so I
bit
was
of work
down.
to do, and you know, we saw a lot of the 2v2s
I didn't care. I wanted them to
in
get rid of
LVT
Lethal from the
2v2s
beginning.
where
That
Sparty
Lethal
and
was the whole
Boo
reason I didn't like
won
them
back to
in the
back,
beginning.
but you know,
Because
we gotta see
Lethal
that
screwed
translate into
over
fours now. Sentinels
EG
definitely have, you know, the capability of
when
being,
he
I think,
left them
in
like
that
2 weeks
top
before the
3,
tournament
top 4 conversation,
in to
but
go
they haven't
play with.
showcased that.
I mean, they
with them.
obviously do it. Just previously in the winners bracket, you had Sentinels.
So I was
the team
like,
that
that's
I
bullshit.
said was
That's
top
fucked
2 in
up.
the world in
Like
SSG, and I
they
believe
were
before
slotted to
loaded
win.
Space Station Gaming with Legend coming in, so you're going at Optic right
And
now.
then,
Sentinels definitely have the ability, like you said.
You know, like I said, so at
but
first I
it's
really
not
hated
just
them, but
about
then
your
like I
floor,
like I
it's
said,
not about
they
your
gained my
ceiling,
respect,
it's not
and
just about your potential. It's about
I've just
putting
followed
it
them ever
into
since.
action. You gotta do
And
it
Snakebite's my
against some of
favorite
the best in
player.
the world. The green
Yeah, I
ball
like Snakebite.
taking
He's cool.
game
The only player I
number
don't
1.
like on that team
Aquarius
is
Slayer
Renegade. I
hopefully
think
works a
Renegade's
little
kind of a
different for
douche, but the
Sentinels,
other
'cause
three,
going
I
He
as
is
a
a douche,
live
but
player, King of the Hill,
Frosty was a douche first, but he was young. He had an excuse.
Yeah.
Renegade doesn't really have an excuse.
combination since
He's a
season
grown ass
2, and
man.
something
He needs to
tells me
chill the
that's
fuck
not
out.
gonna change here in
Yeah,
season 3.
Snakebite's cool though. I like him a lot actually.
Yeah, Snakebite's like my favorite player.
And the
like
fact that he's
in
married,
Halo.
or getting married to the Lottie.
To Lottie?
That's fucking
Yeah.
awesome, dude. That's
What?
epic. That shit's literally
Yeah,
epic.
man. How much game do you have to have, Doug?
I follow her on Instagram, and she posted, I forget which major it was, but like, he proposed to her like right before one of these majors, and then at the major they had all the screens up that had like pictures of them, and she like, I don't know, it was really cool. Like he pretty much proposed to her at an HCS event, and then like the HCS like helped him do it. It was like, that's cool. That's fucking dope.
Yeah, it's dope. They were dating for like 2 years before they made it public. They were living together before they made it public.
Yeah, I hopped into a Switch stream one day, and he was just grinding matchmaking on Halo. Literally, he's not even talking. Like he's on stream, never said a word, and the whole time she's the one like talking to his chat and like responding to this. It was so cool. It was like, dude, talk about goals.
Right, relationship goals.
Right, he's just sitting there gaming.
She's
doing all the time.
being pushed as well. It's a massive fight by Sentinels. They get 2 dead, try to secure this overshield, and it looks like
Sorry if you hear all the clacking. I'm doing aim trainer.
No, you're good.
Oh, it was trippy. Actually, the got away with it. No damage taken from it as well, Tony. This is a beautiful.
This is why Tremor is going to be a monster.
Despite the fact that Optic ended up going 3
Because
down,
nobody in
some
her
way,
tier is
somehow,
sitting around doing aim
Speed
trainer,
emerged from the chaos
guaranteed,
with
or
the
watching the
and
pro
now he
stream.
is ready to put it to use, going right after the offense of Boo Boo Doo, and now
I constantly
addressing the opposite side
with the oh, what's the gun you had me change it to, brother?
The Evo?
Yeah. I'm constantly getting 17 with the Evo. Like still moving around and wandering around.
Yeah, I want to see you get to
distance.
20. I want to see you get to 20.
It's Optic
Okay.
Gaming right now in the driver's seat in this game.
Bit of P-side control coming in for Optic Gaming, but over toward the low side. Now half the members of Optic.
What aim trainer are you using? I heard you telling them about that the other day. There's some custom aim trainer thing you use.
Yeah. I got it from Gunflection's stream.
What is it?
It's like a. I mean, it's an aim trainer, so it's a.
Oh yeah, so just mean like what's it called, so I can also do it.
Aim trainer.
Literally, that's all.
Yeah.
It's in customs.
It's a 4-on-4 situation.
Yeah. And then there's a game type for it too, and it's like Aim Trainer 1 or something like that.
Write that down real quick.
Actually has the Tremor has the things up, the like actual names. She could check it and tell you what they actually are, but I don't have it up right now, so.
Oh, yeah, you're good.
Is handsomely in favor of them, and Formal ends up snatching up that overshield without taking any damage whatsoever. In fact, I don't think Sentinels know where he's coming from, but they're gonna find out like
Okay. Yeah, I get 17 every time. It's funny. Then again, I'm bouncing back and forth trying to do stuff.
Yeah,
but
Just
two
focus on your
members of
aim.
Sentinels go down first,
Focus
and
on your
now
shot,
what
you know.
was
Okay,
more
that's all. I'll
You can
just
move left and right. Just don't like try to. If you're gonna move left and right, try just doing it in order to follow their strafe. You know. Try to keep your mouse as stable as possible and just use your strafe to make those little adjustments. You know.
Overshield is what gets you back in the game, and Optic Gaming have just ripped that from your hands for the second time in a row now. How is Sentinels gonna recover from this is the question. I mean, it's gonna be very difficult to come back from a 10-kill deficit.
24-15 now.
Oh, that all
Sentinels
cost me.
are going to respond. They get half the members of Optic off the map, and with that, they should be able to push the 50. They should be able to get some control, but the patience now coming out of Lucid and Optic definitely disrupts the rhythm of Sentinels, and eventually that 3 down goes Sentinels' way, and Optic are able to get that same control that Sentinels were fighting so hard for.
Yeah, honestly, Sentinels are playing from their.
Why don't you like the FaZe organization? Because they're usually just a bunch of chads.
Pretty much, yeah. And just like FaZe Clan as an org has like a reputation of pretty much, yeah, being like a fraternity org kind of thing.
Yeah.
And from there is just
a bunch of pretty boys. They always get the pretty boys.
So that's what I'm saying. Like if they just played,
they don't have them right now.
If they just played for a different org, I can fully support them.
There's not a pretty boy on that team right now, dog.
Oh yeah. I don't necessarily mean that team. That's what I'm saying. I don't even mean the team. Like I have no problem with the team. It's totally just like the org.
Some way, somehow, Optic had complete control of the P side. Overshield grabbed up by.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm not trying to be a dick, but I'm like, yeah, I was trying to be a dick. I'm not trying to say it. But like,
no, you're right.
Like, think about it. Snake Fight's the biggest boss on that team, and he's not cute.
No, he's a
but he got
guy.
but he got Lottie. So.
I know, dude.
But to be fair, Lottie's hot, but she kind of looks like a lion. So it's kind of weird. they're like within 2 points of each other, you know. It's workable. It's workable.
I got 19 on that one. Making my hand go numb.
Don't hurt yourself.
If a 50 to
Man, it's alright.
a state tackler, what's a 50 to 25 win? Is that a filet mignon, a tomahawk, a ribeye served to you tableside, sizzling while the waiter cuts it up, feeds it to you?
That's funny.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
A 50 to 25 winning here in the losers bracket.
Oh my God, what a
semifinals.
stick.
One team will be going down to 4th place. The next will be going in for that losers finals to play for the grand finals. And the way it's looking right now, Sentinels, their tournament life might be ending a bit sooner than they expected.
To answer your question, Tony, food sounds pretty good right about now, but you know what sounds better? A 2-0 lead here for Optic Gaming, 4 kills away from that, and they will secure a very incredible
Food sounds pretty good, but you know what sounds better? A 2-0 lead. Like, what? What are you talking about?
Try to bring this series back. This is going to be very difficult. Like you said, tournament life on the line here for Sentinels.
Oh damn, Spartan's getting zapped.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Let's talk about a
3-11.
Yeah, I just now looked at the stat line.
Yep.
Which he wins a pivotal battle to do so.
16-7, 15-7 on the side of Optic. I bet you Optic is like gotta be happy about like dropping APG.
Oh, for sure.
We're not even in state tackler territory. Sentinels passed the 30 kill mark, but
to me, APG was a lot like Lethal in the sense that like most games doesn't do that good, and then every now and then though he'd have a game where he'd like pop off and like, remind you that he can do it.
On Aquarius game 2.
Yeah, I just like the the salt on the wound there at the very end, making sure to get that fourth overshield in the game when they had 49 kills. That just goes to show, hey, we have control. We have complete control of this map. You're on the fridge side, and we still get overshield. And that's what Optic is saying right now. A great job by them to secure game number 2 in phenomenal
Okay,
fashion.
I admit it. I'm about to say something really girly. I just broke a nail, so I'm fixing my nails.
You see that both teams, every single player's clan tag is just their name.
Yeah. Mine is.
That's funny.
Mine's XRLS, Charles.
So this year, during football's biggest event, DoorDash will DoorDash stuff from all the ads. All to one winner. All
Fucking ads.
Every automobile.
I know, dude.
Tax service.
Top nest.
Jeremy just did some funny shit with like he was imitating a flamethrower at one point, and he has like the headset mic, so he did some funny ass shit.
Oh no, I can already imagine how that shit sounded. One shot, Demeter. One mid. Let me see.
I didn't
bring Twitch auto changes my badge. Yeah.
And
Happens, or like if you gift a sub, or
that's the end of ads for me.
Bits, anything like that, it just auto updates and shit.
In cuts top mid lethal really weak. Repeat, I'm sniping.
The Rock. Johnson.
A-pot sniping, A-pot. He got me. A-pot sniping, Jesse. Bye.
He's one shot, two shot pillar sniping, two shot.
Chipotle has been ordered. Nice, bro.
Two guys C, three guys C-side, and Hills alone for right now. They're like.
I'm just gonna play for tower, okay?
Yeah.
Hey brother, do you want to know what we named the pet rock in the house?
Crazy in the mic.
Sure.
Dwayne.
It's you.
Do you know why?
Because it's The Rock.
Dwayne the Rock, yeah.
He started drinking.
And it wasn't me that came up with it, it was the kids.
You never seen that shit?
One more elbow lethal. Elbow lethal. One should be nest two. Nest to dice.
Which kid was it?
Madison just posted an emo.
Gotta be Ariel,
He's
right?
got like this giant jug of water that he.
Nope.
Really? It's David?
Yeah.
Because you could like hear the
Because I was like, I was gonna call it Bob Rock.
drinking out of it, and someone goes, "Move Mike."
Or
I would have named him Fraggle.
Move Mike. He's like, "What do you mean?"
well, that's our generation, not theirs. They wouldn't know what Fraggle Rock was.
Experience or something like that.
Next one shot, Jesse. And one did the jump.
You're sitting here, one shot.
It was funny, bro.
Putting a bullet.
They'd think we were crazy if we told them about Fraggle Rock.
One still nest on you guys. Nest down.
Not if they watched it when they were children.
Fight that guy to the death. Fight the guy
Duh.
to the death. You're about to get flanked.
Which they didn't.
Down in Fraggle Rock. Right, whose fault is that?
We didn't have it.
What do you mean? You have the internet.
This is one shot. One shot. One shot also. One shot.
Nice.
Did the jump.
Yo, top nest, two shots.
I'm dead from nest, and then one missing.
Yeah, we're talking about stress here. I'll link the clip in the chat for people who might want to see.
One nice shot, one more health.
It was obnoxious, but I realized that my nails were too long and they were catching on the keyboard, and that's why I keep massively random button pushing instead of the correct ones, because my nails were hitting the keys.
I see.
I'm like, good grief.
He's top mid. He's white box.
Okay, I'm gonna play top mid. He's literally pushing.
I saw him. He's in the vent. He dropped.
As soon as you can get to 20, we'll start working on movement, advanced movement mechanics like G-slides and stuff.
And this is close up one, right?
Yeah.
20 in the close up. Okay.
The normal one.
Oh, now I have to retrain myself how to freaking fire without nails.
Dice and top tower.
Tower. I need tower twice.
Oh, this is weird. I don't like it.
It won't take long.
Oh, she's super annoying. I shouldn't join this chat.
Cuts now.
Dummies.
Dummies weak. Sparty half. Okay, weak as well.
I heard that.
I'm aping the shit.
5 minutes.
They're now tied at 1-1.
The good thing is Sentinels do have the opportunity to hold them out. They spawned over toward the opposite side of the map, which is where that hill moved to. So hopefully they can get the slays and hold Optic and get a nice little advantage on this third hill. So far, nobody in just yet, but Optic find himself 3 down. Sentinel still trying to deal with the final member, Informal, who's, like you said, being as disruptive as possible. Finally, Sentinels find the hill, but now all 4 players of Optic are up.
Yeah, with such an early rotation from Sentinels, you'd expect full control out of them, but it's Formal who comes down the rat tunnel. And again, like you said, like I said, like we all said, disruptive Formal continuing to break the setup of Sentinels. They're not able to be comfortable, and that's what's making Optic so good in this series, let alone this game.
Formal once again taking the low ground, and so far nobody from Sentinels able to account for it. I don't see anybody in red near. Finally, Lethal and Boo Dubu are pushing up towards active camouflage, and Falcated gets put on a stretcher there, eliminated quickly. Formal not done yet. A double kill leads to the killing
Ooh,
spree.
overkill.
Oh my gosh, that's an
Oh yeah.
Formal putting Sentinels
Extermination
on their
too.
back, and they should be able to close the hill because of it.
It's really difficult to get up when you're thrown on your back, Tony.
Almost
We'll
so
see
good.
if Sentinels can
Oh,
get
yeah.
up from this knockout punch that Formal just delivered. A massive overkill. That's going to be hill number 2 potentially for the side of Optic Gaming. But a great job by Formal here, getting out of hill, not giving them the free information.
Hey, I got 20.
Find him out, and he's taken out just as quickly. But we have forgotten about Trippy as he's in the back base with Snipe. He gets removed as well.
Also, members of Sentinels going down. The same for Optic. A bit of a brawl here, but Optic have such a clear advantage on this hill. At this point, I think Sentinels might want to punt it and maybe stay toward the tower side of that hill. It's moving over towards back C. Once again, they have an option to early setup, but they have to get their butts in that hill.
Yeah, Sentinels did a fair job of holding that C side when the hill was on C plat. They did a great job of trying to hold that tower, but again, it was easily broken by the side of Optic Gaming. Now you've got to deal with Lucid, who's got the QT to utilize in order to break this setup once again. And with this QT, it's going to be even more difficult to stop the push of Optic. All the while, 3 dead for Sentinels, a chance for Optic to get full control once again.
2-1 leads, doing the favor of Optic Gaming at the moment, and mind you, it's a 2-0 series lead for Optic. Loser of this gets knocked out in 4th place. The winner gets to fight to try to make it into the grand finals. Lots of implications on the line. Lucid obviously understands the situation, so he's gonna port himself right in the middle of 2 Sentinels players. 3 down, go Optic Gaming. The final player in dead zone tries to do some damage with the sniper, does some, but it's not enough. Sentinels take over the tower side, and now Boo Dubu ends up in the hill.
Yeah, Boo Dubu does have to take the hill. He was the only one in position, and you got to scrap as much time as possible. You see immediately he goes up, but immediately he's taken out by Lucid. That's sniped down for Falcated here if he wants to pick it up, and it looks like he does. But now he's going to deal with the push at dead zone. He takes him out as well. A great job by Falcated, making sure to be there to grab that sniper and not allow it to be in Optic's hands.
Damn, hit that one too.
You're a little ahead of me.
Is one of them as well. So far, so good for Sentinels, but will it be enough? Optic are in the hill at the moment. Optic have about a half setup right now. Lethal was able to take down dead zone toward the nest side, but Lucid immediately follows it up. Luckily, Falcon off a spawn out of nowhere.
What up?
Falcated is like,
Oh. Hey, brother, I got to 21.
For Falcated, he
nice.
had to strafe into the plasma,
Good
so
job.
Lucid was gonna shoot them. He
All
ends
right.
up going down, and with him going down,
So, well, now we're gonna work on movement mechanics because
They're still working on it.
huh?
I answered Ariel.
Oh, what's her thing? What's her malfunction?
They decided to say, you know what, Sentinels, you play
She
for the
wants you
next
to be
2
done?
hills. We're just gonna slay you out for over a minute. Even if Sentinels take this middle hill, how much time will go down while they go after it, Tim?
Yeah, a lot, right? They definitely want to play for time here. It's so important. Sentinels are going to do their best to stamp into this hill, but it's one break from the side of Optic Gaming that just make this so much more difficult. That being said, it's not impossible. Sentinels just have to pick up the slays here, and you see Falcated does just that with the camo. Not able to clean up dead zone. Finally is. That's a killing spree for Falcated, and potentially Sentinel's second hill with only 3 seconds ticking off the clock.
Wow.
Sheesh.
Well played by Sentinels. The fundamentals coming out well, and that objective defense looking even better.
I guess I'll go do this with her then. She's wanting me to use some of her birthday money to buy a video game that she can play with her boyfriend.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Do you have to go somewhere to buy it, or can you buy it online?
No, it's on the Xbox.
Playing for time right now
Okay.
when Sentinels are
Well, that won't take you long.
looking this solid, right? It looks like they've hit another gear.
If I remember
Is
to
this
do
her
my
boyfriend
credentials.
now?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
They've been dating
I knew
for a
I
while.
knew they were dating, but I didn't know it was her boyfriend.
Yeah. Hey, Ariel. Your uncle said I didn't realize he was her boyfriend. She just got a smirk on her face, and her cheeks started turning red.
Lines it up on shots, and Sparty just barely missing 2 shots, a couple of warning shots, but also
Your uncle is picking on you because it's cute.
Your boyfriend.
You can go, aww.
I'm about to leave this fucking Discord, dude. I don't need to be.
She said gross.
For Sentinels and Optic immediately take control. Just 39 seconds on the clock.
I was like, he could have had the headshot. Why are you doing it?
Yeah, it's actually incredible, right? Just a great showcase of discipline here for Optic Gaming, deciding, hey, we're not gonna get in the hill. We're gonna.
Did you know there's difficulty levels for the aim tracker?
That's exactly what they do. 20 seconds left.
There's 3 levels of difficulty for the ABC aim tracker.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yep. It's what the kiosk on the wall behind the trackers is. But anyway, I'm gonna go
do
do
your
that.
thing, and then when you come back, we'll talk about movement.
Okay.
There's no way. There is 0 seconds on the clock. Optic just went 3 down.
Oh
shit.
Oh shit, you see this? Oh shit.
Yep. Wow.
What a massive play there by Sentinels.
Wow.
Sparty gets the trade of a century. Boo Boo's able to sneak inside the hill
Wow,
with
dude.
0 seconds, like you said.
They're so mad.
Right.
We're in regulation overtime here. 1 minute and 49 seconds left.
Fucking
I don't even care about the minute 49 seconds. This next hill
This is a hill that Optic got already, though.
Right now, and as of right now, it is so important for Sentinels to ride this momentum that seemingly has come out of nowhere. 3 down once again. Go Optic. The green wall is getting taken down brick by brick. Sentinels want to send this into a game 4.
Yeah, well, it's lethal. You should be getting shit on.
Wow, Optic is getting the slays, though. They've got 2 dead on the side of Sentinels, and Lethal's gonna fall as well. So it's up to Falcon to try and do as much damage as possible, while all the while staying alive, which seems like an impossible task, as Optic Gaming have stamped their setup into this hill.
This time Optic have to close it out. There's no slaying for time here, and so far they're doing a damn good job of it. They eventually go 3 down, but look at all of the time they were able to accumulate. And on top of that, Formal being the final player alive is still able to get kills.
I love why not be reckless. They were able to accumulate.
Yeah. Of this hill so far. And mind you, Sentinels, they are far behind.
Yeah, Optic Gaming, though.
I played with Why Not Be Reckless a lot. Back in
Actually
H5
just
and shit.
one, and Lucid, I'm sorry, Trippy's on that nest side, and he ends up getting a kill and staying alive. And they have that top tower presence, but there's still someone in the hill milking all this time, Tony.
Yeah, Optic's gonna get this.
You gotta get in here and you gotta get in fast, and apparently you're asking. They answered the call. 3 down once again. Go Optic Gaming. Sentinels once again having control, and hopefully they can hold it for a bit longer than their last
Good luck.
run, because again they're still behind.
Ooh.
30% done, but with Falcon is shooting like that, maybe things could happen. Boo Dooba from the tower side is able to drop down and get those kills. Optic once again go 3 down. Formal once again the final player alive, and he's being chased down. Sentinels are putting time on the board. Lethal with the backsmack. Optic are spawning on the opposite side of the map. They have to come in and push for the last time. They need to break the setup, and they're running out of time. This time, Optic Gaming.
2 down for Optic Gaming. Oh my word. This is the chance for Sentinels to come in.
No way, no way, no way. No way.
Wow. Wow.
How the heck? That's insane.
That was dope. You can't make this shit up.
Wait, what?
He's like, what? Wait, what?
Dude, they had to have rushed straight up mid or something, because the dude was looking like ramps, and like they definitely didn't come nest, and all of a sudden they were just on it.
Yep.
Literally everything going their way. They just
That was wild. I totally thought they were gonna come back and get that.
Me too.
Sneak said we were. Tim, break this down. This should have been a. Look at this.
Lethal's on top tower. They're about to get 2 dead. Lucid's gonna go down right here. So that'll be Lucid going down. 1 other player goes down as well. So you think maybe there's a chance here. You see Dead Zone's gonna be the next one to fall. So it's a 2v2 situation with Sparty in the hill. but Trippy is the one that's alive. Trippy is the one that comes in, does damage to Lethal, gets him out of the hill, and it's Optic Gaming off a spawn who come through. Look at the push from top center. Lethal not in a position.
DoorDash.
Damn,
DoorDash pretty much
wild.
everything. So this year during football's biggest event, DoorDash will DoorDash stuff from
and they
all.
take him out. They take the hill. They don't even need
Yeah,
to
it's
take him
nuts.
out. They just take the hill right under his eyes.
And you said it perfectly. I mean, it's a 2v2 situation. What could have done better? I mean, do you stack the hill with that point? Like, is it just unfortunate damage that forces you to back out and pulls you out of the play? I want to know more about that. Ali and Garrett, give me some more info.
Wow, I feel like we were all just screaming our heads off at the end of that match. It could have gone either way. Tools, I feel like you had a specific reaction to it. Let's hear it.
I very much wanted a game 4. Not to say I didn't want Optic to win. I mean, Optic's great. I love to see Denzel playing with his team. He's been playing phenomenal.
That's pretty dope.
Today, by the way. 28 kills for him in that
I want that
last
high
game,
prime
but,
gas powered pizza
I
oven.
was definitely looking forward to a game
want
4. And if you were hearing me in the back room, I saw it happening before my eyes. And my
I want that
mind was
AG1, dude.
blown
I
in
want
real
all these
time.
things.
I cannot
Give me that.
believe
Give me
the
that
fumble
freaking
from Sentinels
green
right there,
drink
just
right
because of
now. I
how
want that.
dominant they were in the final moments in that game. They were holding Optic off, but Optic cool as a cucumber in this series. I mean, look at all the work that Sentinels is going to do to get into the position that they are. Optic was dominant for the first half of this hill, and then Sentinels has to make a huge comeback.
That was an incredible comeback that we witnessed. It was so close for Sentinels. I also kind of want a game 4, but here we have it. Optic just took that win. Man, what incredible plays.
All right, it all comes down to this last hill, and Optic, they're getting great time right here, right? 2 players in hill. Falcade is trying to find his way in. They're not going to be able to find anything underneath. Optic's going to get this basically 99% of the way done before a real break comes in for Sentinels. Formal does a great job staying alive, gets some presence towards that camo side to allow his team to be able to play back through into the
Get in here.
This is maybe where the big blunder was for Sentinels, right? They had Formal by himself, isolated at that hill, and they weren't able to get any time on the clock while that was happening.
I'm
right?
still
So
walking
then
crazy
Optic
from my
come
freaking
back,
leg workout
they
yesterday.
win the fight once again. Sentinels has to go back to the drawing board. Fortunately, this time they are pretty quick on their answer, right? It starts with Spartan getting that pick. The rest of the cavalry comes in. They find the kills, and then it's just about holding positions from here. Lucid, last player alive, was able to find a pick, but not able to move forward onto the map. Suddenly, the high ground positions are going to start being taken by these players over on Sentinels. Falcade sacrifices his life. Boo Boo Doo with the camouflage being effective at the backside. I like how patient we saw Boo Boo Doo is with this camouflage. Doesn't hurry himself into any gunfight. Lethal perfectly backsmacks behind Formal. And then the 2-2 split, right? Suddenly Optic, they need to get together. They can't push right away. The first push, I think a little bit too quick here from Lucid. He's trying to do a little bit too much with his life right there. Not the rest of the team for Optic there to help finish, but eventually the push
78% accuracy and out of 51 shots with the sniper rifle.
Trippy. Somehow it seems like he just
I don't think that's that bad.
right? So Lucid comes in. Great job for Lucid getting a pick. I don't like how necessarily aggressive he is right there, but getting that pick is big. Trippy coming up with Formal. Look how they're taking 2 different lanes at the same time. Trippy comes up, plays that head glitch, but
Oh, that's embarrassing.
off the head glitch. Look, Lethal expects Trippy not to keep challenging from that position, but Trippy jumps up. He jumps up onto that platform and curb slides his way towards the players, gets in, and well, the rest is done. I don't think Lethal expected any sort of push like that whatsoever. Tough and costly mistake.
Well, he was getting shot by Formal from top mid, which is something they didn't talk about.
Tough loss there for
you know,
it was just so close. I'm kind of wondering what, because this game could have gone.
that's what backed him
so
off. It wasn't that
easily
Trippy was
in
there. It was
favor
that
of
Formal's on
Optic.
top mid
They
beaming
could
him.
have won this earlier, but Sentinels really just like they brought it back. That was Hold on, I think I'm feeling an earthquake, but I'm not sure if that's true. Maybe I'm still, maybe I'm still paranoid from yesterday. Everybody, we just witnessed the elimination semifinals. Optic takes that 3-0
An
on
earthquake. Who chooses
Sentinels,
to live in
moving
places where the
forward
ground
to
moves?
elimination finals.
That's just silly.
Optic versus Nate.
That's where I was.
Finals. Is this
Yeah,
what you saw?
silly.
You envisioned at the end
Silly.
of this
You
bracket?
left. Smart.
I Monster on it. You have to imagine they're gonna go far in these online tournaments. He's the Optic killer. We'll have to see if he can do it again. But the one thing I do want to talk about today, Aliak, is the shattering support that we've had from the chat today. So we've been sitting at 6K pretty consistently on the Twitch, but I want to give a big shout out to the YouTube folks. I think we hit a new high today. I think we hit base 2,350 viewers at the YouTube at one point. So thank you everyone that's watching on the YouTube, coming out supporting. Appreciate y'all. We've been streaming on YouTube for a little bit of a short period of time now. The support's been unreal over there. I believe we hit 6K subs on the YouTube as well. So shout out to everyone that's been watching over on the YouTube, and hey, thank you to everyone that's on the Twitch as well. We don't forget about you. You guys are definitely the primary focus. But the YouTube's been going great. Twitch has been going great. Love that the Halo scene's been just so supportive so far.
For sure. Thank you
So
so much,
far.
everybody watching on Twitch, like Tools.
Yo, what up, what up?
Subs
Hey, use Optic versus
on
APG.
YouTube,
Sheesh.
and,
Yeah,
viewers do we
that
have
is
over
funny.
there? 'Cause we also broke some
I didn't even
records
realize
over there
just
on
now,
YouTube
but
as
Optic's
well.
about to
We
play
were
APG.
2,000 viewers as well. So
350 was our peak today, the highest that we've had ever.
So that's we had over 8,000 viewers total, Twitch and YouTube combined. So thank you so much for the support here for LVT Halo. The team is super appreciative. The subbies also, we had some donations. I'm not sure if you got to call them out. We had $200 and $20 as well from our viewers on YouTube side.
Yeah, 200 from Anomaly on given to the back to the stream, straight from donations, and then also 20 from Tariq in the YouTube chat. So thank you everyone that's like, would you have like a direct donation link if you ever want to use it? It's in our Twitch bio. You can see it there, but thank you everyone that's been using it. It's been great to see. I believe we're still on our all-time high right now for subs on the Twitch as well. So I think, what's our sub count like? I think it was like 2,050 something. We're doing on.
We were closing to 21. We are 21:30. That is incredible. Thank you so much.
21:30. Like, why does she speak like that?
Yeah, I'm in the process.
It is community funded. So thank you so much. This
It's a
enables us to
process.
bring you all this amazing show. And
Yeah, it is a little
hopefully,
cheesy how they
online
talk
events,
sometimes.
IRL as well.
Just her. She's got like, she sounds like a valley girl, but like uneducated. I can't
waiting for us
describe
to,
it better
well,
than
they're not waiting for
that.
us. We're waiting for them. We're waiting for them to get this game started. It looks like it's gonna be, is that the right match? Solitude, Stronghold?
Well, think about it. Like they're making a living, or at least trying to make a living off of not playing Halo, not being like a part of making Halo, but casting Halo. Like the least important part of Halo you could possibly be a part of.
Yeah.
I'll make everyone forget.
Which, no hate, like to each their own, but still.
Thank you for supporting the channel. I'll delete it from the mind.
Okay, I think I'm about as warm as I'm gonna be.
It's crazy that people support us the way that they do. I appreciate everyone that's been helping us in the chat.
Those who can't do,
Thank you so much.
teach.
Right,
And those
yeah.
who can't teach, cast.
Oh, damn.
I remember in high school one time asking my science teacher if that was true, the whole if like those who can do, those who can't teach, and she got so upset. She was not, she was a science teacher too, so I feel like it kind of applies the most to science teachers, because it's like, bitch, if you can actually do science, go be a scientist. But instead,
Yeah, exactly.
you're in here, you know, teaching.
Yeah.
She does stream and game though. She's a guest caster. Hayes just said that girl that you're talking about, the cast whatever, I guess she does stream and play the game, but she's a guest caster right now.
Yeah, she does play, but she's not like a pro or she's not.
Right?
Not good.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Oh shit, it's starting.
Yep. Native versus Optic. So Optic's got to beat Native to go against. I mean, I assume they're gonna, because it's APG.
Yeah. I was gonna say
They got rid of him for a reason.
I want
yeah.
Optic to win, but I want APG to do good.
Do you?
Yeah, I like APG overall.
Oh, okay.
I pissed him off though at Worlds. So after they lost to FaZe at Worlds, me, Hayes, and like John, everybody, we were walking out of Worlds, and the whole Optic team was right behind us walking out, and none of us had any idea they were right behind us. And I'm walking, and I'm kind of just like zigzagging back and forth. Well, evidently, I kept cutting off APG. He kept trying to walk around me, and each time I like zagged, he kept like.
Hold on, daughter.
And so like after like the third time I cut him off, he like literally just yelled from behind me. He's like, Jesus,
hold
fuck,
on.
and like walked past me, dude. He was so not happy. It was funny. As he walked past, I yelled to him. I was like, I'm sorry, and he kept walking.
Dumbass. He's just pissed off about his own inadequacy.
Oh yeah, no, he was just happy or not happy that they lost, and then I just was like the straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good start, but like you said, all 4 dead for Native Gaming. An opportunity for Optic to go for this triple cap.
I'm surprised that hill site right there is a circle still. In ranked, I'm pretty sure they changed this one to a square. I could be wrong, but I swear that's one of the ones they changed to a square. Not that really matters.
I don't know.
I just find it.
Ow. Okay, yeah, I'm getting 20 almost every time now.
I thought only the maybe I thought that it was a square up there when it's a hill, but not when it's a.
Oh, you might be right. That might be the
capture
thing.
point.
I'll be back.
Yeah, that might be what I'm thinking.
Locked in, 18 points is all Native Gaming were able to
That's
strap
probably what it is.
up at the very beginning of the game, based off the beautiful kills from Monster. They get this lift spawn, so this is maybe their opportunity to stop the bleeding a little bit.
Yo, what up? Login or Logan? I'm not sure if it's supposed to be login or Logan with just like a capital I. But either way, what's up, man?
But then again, Optic answer back that
Miquin's always been good, man. He's so consistent.
Yeah, I feel bad for him though, 'cause he's always on like an underperforming team.
Yep.
At least since Infinitely.
He's always the best guy on his team, and that's unfortunate because if he could get on a team where he wasn't the best person, he'd be a fucking champion, you know?
No, for sure.
With Charlie, but a 108 to 18 lead has still come out, and once again, Optic they take Bravo right back.
Collect's doing dog shit, but I like Collect too. He's another one I like. I got to say hi to him at the airport leaving Seattle.
That's cool.
It was cool when we went to Worlds. Like, I mean, we didn't get to meet and actually say hi to all the pros, but we got to pretty much like walk past them all. Like,
yeah.
You know.
Yeah, when I went to HCS Atlanta and HCS Orlando, I got to meet a lot of guys.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
I got a picture with Pistola.
Hey, that's sweet.
Yeah, he's
I
like
wish he would've came
short.
back.
I'm 6'2" and he's like 5'4". So
Damn.
I look like a giant standing next to him.
That's funny.
Yeah. But Ola's the GOAT, you know?
Yeah, I know. I wish he would have found another Infinite team.
Yeah, I think he's just done, you know?
Yeah, probably. And what's funny is like, I mean, I don't know. I guess it worked out for him, right? Like they got rid of Pistola, picked up Formal or whatever, and then they won the world title. So I mean, shit, obviously it worked.
Yeah.
But, the couple majors they had before they got rid of Pistola, he was like the one on their team doing the best. So it was like I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think they got rid of him. I think Pistola just decided he was done with Halo.
Gotcha.
Right?
Gotcha. Hayes said, I heard he's in a bad spot mentally. Last time I heard, he said he wasn't doing too good. Huh.
When did Hayes say that?
Just now. Like, he's in my Twitch chat.
Oh, okay.
You're streaming?
You're streaming?
Yeah.
You're streaming?
Oh.
Yeah.
Well then, give me a link. I'll jump in.
Here you go. 1 second. I got you.
I didn't know I was in your
Oh,
chat.
yeah.
Do you have us in there too?
Yeah. Your guys' voice is also being in there. If that's okay.
Hi everyone.
Let you know.
Well, I'm glad my
I
kids
could have been
haven't been
really
up in my face right now.
controversial, you know?
Yeah.
I could be like, I'm being recorded without my permission, bro.
Oh, where are you putting that? There we go.
It's in the social.
Thank
So
you.
about trans, Pete. No, I'm just kidding.
Right.
Oh, don't even go there.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
Hey,
Oh.
you're good. All I really care about in terms of like my stream is like Don't drop the N-word. Anything other than that, we can joke about and we can talk our way out of. You know what I mean?
The N-word. You mean Nicaragua?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that one.
Or nickel.
What's wrong with that? You got a problem with Nicaragua?
I like nickels. Nickels are awesome. They're shiny. I got a nickel. I got a nickel. I got a nickel. Hey, 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 hey. What? I'm lucky if I get a nickel. Damn. These kids are expensive as hell.
Which word you talking about? Nicaragua?
That's pretty shitty though if Pistola ain't doing well, man.
I'm probably interrupting the gameplay here because I'm playing on Halo while this is going on, just because I want to be a part of listening to y'all talk about it. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Sniping left side.
Always an ad.
I'm still going for BR anyway. I'm like looking trash.
APG left.
Trash.
Or wait, did he lag out?
They're all for
Yeah,
it.
I said APG left.
End it.
Okay. God. What's going on?
Bro, what the fuck?
I know
Bro, is that what your strafe looks like?
Yeah. Honestly, maybe.
Damn. They've got it.
Dude, Formal like lives in the Optic HQ.
Okay. Come on, guy. Pick it up.
My man's never plays at his own home, and like he plays every single day. And it's like, dude, he lives there.
Where does he play?
The Optic HQ.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's streaming right now, and so I'm sub to EIX, and he has Formal's stream up right now, like watching his perspective. So
Yeah.
when the LVT stream goes to commercial, I just hop over to EI for a minute.
Got you. Yeah, I have Formal stream and Lucid stream. Lucid's streaming now right now too.
Yes.
It's just funny that like Formal's like the only one that's ever at the HQ though. The rest of them are always just like at their house, and then like he's never at his own house.
He probably
He's
doesn't
always...
have a. He probably has better connection at the HQ.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. And I don't blame him. Shit, like even if you can afford it, why not? You go there and make the HQ pay for the electrical bill.
Yeah. Well, and still, like when you think about how connecting to servers works, like the HQ is going to have a business line.
Right. Yeah. True.
And there's going to be less hops from the business line to the Halo servers than there are from a residential line. So if Formal lives like outside the city or something like that, in a place in the country, or even if he just has a lot of interference on his network, like it's just better for him to be
right there.
Yeah, downtown in the HQ.
That makes sense. And shit, I don't blame him. Like you're part of Optic, use it.
Yeah, they're going trash.
Yeah, man, I would. I'd be there every day.
Facts.
Even if for no other reason, then that means I can keep my work out of my home.
Right? Yeah. I totally feel you on that.
That was crazy.
He's red alley.
I'm playing commando, hang on.
I got him.
One still driveway. Heavy on me.
I think they're funny. Driveway? Okay.
Absolute Ivy. One comes up. Absolute Ivy, Matt. Absolute Ivy.
One shot ATM.
Absolute Ivy. Front side.
Here's that.
Wow.
He said wasn't doing good. Check your phone, homie. Also, cheers. Cheers.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for Matt.
I don't know
I don't know what
I got
soccer?
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's a.
I would lower their volumes
good
a
thing for
tad or
native.
increase yours. They're coming out a bit louder.
Who got the camo? Formal.
Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you. Appreciate
Yeah, we're
that.
kind of fucked.
I'm hitting on purple.
Turn him down to like 80.
Who's got the stalker? The camo guy.
Cafe.
Turn her down to like 80.
Is that bad for us? It's really bad, yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate that, Ace. And then cheers. Are you sparking up too? Cheers.
Oh,
Cheers,
damn it.
Cheers, my brother.
I gotta remember if it comes to having to punch somebody, not to do it when they're so far away.
Swap back over to. They're still on an ad?
One shot blue. All good.
I'm gonna get a push out here.
Push up.
Bro.
I'm on purple.
Wow.
I'm just baiting.
I'm going back to mid. One driveway. That one stock.
Okay.
One sub also. Hit him once.
Alright, I don't have to watch it. I've been doing this whole way.
One driveway.
Got you, brother. Thanks, man. I do appreciate that a lot. Do I have to watch the ad? Bro, I've been doing this all day like that.
Need this camo
Of course
to bring
they
this game
identified the
back. It is
bonds on
getting
the
out of
front
here.
side. What? What are you talking about? Look how quickly they knew it before they spawned. They knew it before you knew it.
7-0 at the moment, working on what could end up being a killing frenzy. And Trippy working on a trade onto APG. Looks like Formal puts up his 8th with camouflage coming out. Some way, somehow, Native have to get the burn, but
come
they
on,
don't.
Optic.
To be
Come
honest
on,
with you,
APG.
They don't even know where Formal's coming from. Right toward the B pillars, uses that right pillar to isolate the angle away from APG and Monster, and when he's ready,
Hey, there we
that's
go,
when
APG.
he
Oh,
attacks
you got
and
the
plays
radio.
that damn near perfectly.
Well, Native
Almost
Gaming do a
killing
great
plays
job,
over.
though, Tony, of getting those trades.
Damn, started
It was
off
3
great,
for
though,
3,
9-1.
and that's what you
Yeah,
need
yeah, yeah.
if you're Native Gaming. But
You almost
those
got the
trades
10.
need to stop
That's-
at this
that's like-
point. It's now
damn,
within
bro.
11.
Yeah, that's wild,
Native Gaming
especially
have
at
a
this high
chance,
level.
Got a
even with
killing
that camo,
freezer.
They were
Right.
able to keep it fairly
Right there.
close.
Killing.
And we were
Burn.
looking at Collect. We talked
That's
about
wild.
APG. Both those players starting to have a solid game at the very start of game number 2.
Considering these are the top 8, like 2 of the top 8 teams
It
in
looks
the
like
world.
Trippy and Optic Gaming
and he's
want to
got a killing
continue to
frenzy.
fight for the strong side.
Right.
Right. Continue to keep Native away from the
Hey, he's a world
street.
champ in Halo and Call of Duty for a reason.
Trying to make a play, ends up getting back. Lucid gets stopped as well. At this point, you can.
Which is so insane. So insane to think about. They're like 2 of like the most popular, most commonly played FPSs in the world. You're a world champion in both. Like, that's insane.
Yeah.
2 kills
Yeah,
to his name
I mean,
right now.
I think
Wants
that
to
a lot
step
of it,
Love the 4 assist.
a
There
lot of
goes
it
the third. Nice little perfect kill out of
translates.
him as he is
Right, yeah,
anticipating a
yeah,
push
true.
over toward the A
So like
side.
when I'm,
Optic.
because like
They're
I
still
went,
B.
I quit playing Halo for
Like you said,
3 or 4
Optic
months,
do have a
and
little
when
bit
I
of
did,
a
I was
cushion.
like,
Is,
oh, I'm gonna
it's
go
when
play
you
some
get
Call of Duty.
lackadaisical
And,
that
I hadn't
you
played
tend to get these
right
upsets
before the
that
new COD
happen,
came
right?
out.
Native Gaming
And I,
have
like,
to take
hadn't
full
played,
advantage of this, and at this point, doesn't look like
competitive
they're
COD,
really able
like,
to.
at all.
It's Optic Gaming now with
like
30.
I had never ranked.
About
And,
double the score of Native Gaming, and
in Call of Duty, I
again,
don't know if
this
you know how it
camo
works, but
coming
you
up
start at the bottom.
very
You don't
shortly.
like
It's
do,
three
you don't do
dead
placements. You
for
start
the
at the
side of
bottom.
Native. They have to set up
So I got to
for
like
this camo. They have to try and
platinum
transfer
3,
to
which
the
is
high
only
side of
3,
the
so
map,
get
so
then
they
get
can
to
get
diamond.
some
I
eyes
got to
on
platinum
this.
3
If Optic Gaming
about
get
halfway
another
through
one,
the
they're gonna
season.
quick to close
And I
out
was
this
like, oh, I'm
layer.
gonna get to diamond. And then Alchemy
Yeah,
was
I heard
like,
a sports
hey,
analogy one time.
I
You know,
need
more
you.
cushion
I was
means
like,
more,
oh, all right, I'll
more
come back and
cushion.
play Halo.
And if
And I
you
just
have that cushion
quit playing
within
it. But I
that
was
lead
like,
advantage, you're
dude,
gonna
this is
continue
like the
to
same.
push your opponent,
Yeah,
continue
for sure.
to punish
In
them
my
and
experience,
limit their
I played a lot
options.
of Call of Duty
As
too, and
Optic
for a
simply
long
play
time
for
I stopped playing
trades,
Halo for like a
Native
few
can't
years.
afford
But
these deaths, so it really puts them on their back foot.
Halo
Lucid
translates to Call of
bouncing that
Duty
player
better
back.
than Call of Duty translates to
somehow
Halo.
stayed
So like if you
alive
play
right
Call,
there.
because like Call of Duty is so much
Crazy
more fast paced.
dead
So if you
zone
try
on
to
the
play
opposite
Call
side
or
now,
Halo,
coming in
like
there
you're
with
playing
that
Call of Duty,
camouflage
you're gonna get your ass
camouflage
kicked.
and
But if you play Call of
being
Duty,
out
like
there
you're playing
in the
Halo,
dead
you're
zone,
gonna shit on
Optic
kids.
already about
Yeah,
double
well,
the
and
scoreline.
the
They're
concepts of
over
like
double the kills of Native. This is a
collapsing
slaughter.
and getting numbers and spawns.
Well, right, yeah, that's all the
It's
same.
all
Yeah.
very it's all the same. So it's like,
For sure.
oh well,
We
you
haven't
know, if
talked
you
too
know,
much about
if
him,
you know
but the newest member
if
of
you
Optic
learn the
looking
micro,
like he's fitting like a
the
glove
macro
at
stuff's
this
pretty
point.
similar.
He looks so
No, for sure.
solid.
You know,
And,
if you're used to thinking about
you know,
it, then
I
it's
didn't.
easier.
I kind of
to
doubted this
translate from one
roster
game
at the
to
very
another.
beginning. I'll
Yeah.
be 100% honest.
Because
I
Call
thought
of Duty is so
maybe,
much more
you know,
fast paced, and in
with
Call of
the
Duty you
addition
can make
of,
bigger
Dead
plays as a
Zone,
single
maybe
player. Like
this
one
is
player in
gonna
Call of
be
Duty, if you
strong,
react fast enough
at
and hit your
least to
shots, you can
start,
take out like
but
the
it
whole
looks
team.
like
Whereas in
they've
Halo,
adapted
it's like,
really well.
yeah, that can
He's fit
happen,
in,
but like
and, they're looking
chances are it's
extremely
not,
dominant
you
right
know?
now.
Yeah, the TTK is slow enough where it requires you to be consistent, more consistent
Optic
than
Gaming has just
COD, I
done
feel
a
like.
great
Yeah.
job of simply
You have
pushing
to
together
consistently put down
and making sure that
good
it's,
shots,
there's
and
no
there's, like,
individual gunfights that have
you know,
to
over
be
like a
won.
3
There's a
second
few
period to
individual
kill
kills
somebody.
on the board, but
Yeah.
for the
Sometimes, like,
most
close-
part,
like
you're
almost
finding
probably 4
2v1s,
seconds.
you're finding
Mhm.
3v2 situations, you're
In
finding
Call of Duty, you
situations
can
where
kill people
you
fast
have
enough
the
that like it can be
advantage
you
of.
versus like the
And when
whole
you
team, and
continue
if you
to
get
go
your
on
kills
a
in quick enough, you can get
2v1
away and
time
get
and
ready
time
for the
again
next
on
kill.
streaks.
Whereas in Halo, it's
This
like
is the
it's gonna
scoreline
take you
that
so
you
long to get
expect
that
to
one
see.
kill that's gonna give
44 to
another
25
teammate
right
like the
now.
time to come
And
clean
obviously
you
as
up.
commentators, things better. It's
Yeah.
not over until it's over.
It's like
Tim,
literally in
freaking
COD,
over
you just
right
be
now.
like, dead.
Right, yeah.
It's like, alright, well, they all died. Like,
Yeah.
what do you want?
Whereas Halo, 3 seconds into your first engagement, the whole team's gonna be like, "Oh, he's over there." Like,
yeah, exactly.
I need a teammate in doubles that doesn't leave me in the dust and not wait for me to come back.
oh yeah, that's like the worst thing about playing doubles with randos.
Doubles is tough. It's harder than, I think doubles is way harder than fours.
You have to play together way more. In fours, I feel like there's a little more room for you to kind of play individually as long as you kind of play around each other a little bit. Whereas in doubles, it kind of is more like you guys have to do shit together. Like,
yeah.
We're gonna work on your movement though.
Okay.
Tram.
If there's
So,
one thing I'll try to shine a light
I'm
for
pretty
native
sure that
gaming
we all
right
know
there is
Optic's
that
gonna
at
win
one point
against
this
native,
was,
so I'm not
I
too
wanna
worried
say it
about
was
it.
42 to 20
Yeah, I'm
game
sure.
in favor of Optic,
I'm
so
gonna open
native
up my game and
obviously
come and show
going
you
on a
some of
bit
these
of a
advanced
run.
mechanics.
Cool.
fucking ads. Let me know when you're gonna get on, Hayes, and then I'll play with you.
Yo, Prodigy, thanks so much for the tier 3 sub. Bro. Welcome back for 54. That's so thank you so much. And Turny, thank you for the prime as well, bro. Welcome.
Hello from the newbie to Halo.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at my FOV right now. I'm on screen. Eli's on screen. Formal's on screen.
Said what about Halo?
No, I said hello from the newbie to Halo.
Oh.
I'm about as newbie as you get.
I don't know about that. I know a lot of people that are way newer. Like, you're new to the game, but you're better than.
I'm gonna deafen for a second. 3 of 8. Okay, so now it's playing the ad while I'm away. That was weird how what it was doing earlier.
I'm gonna go for.
I think it kind of like glitched out or something.
Okay, I'll just go. I'm gonna go cuts then. I'm gonna go cuts in a while.
One guy top nest.
You're kind of alone, Tommy.
3 shots on nest.
Let me there.
One shot, white watch. Shot bottom tower. We got him.
Looking white. He went green. He went 2.
One tower, one scuds, one side, one shot, make one.
Like 3 guys.
Bottom tower,
Ooh,
bottom
got
tower,
him.
top tower right now, monster with no, top tower could be monster. Snipe down on max. Snipe some cuts, One top tower going to door.
Trying to get back into A.
Dude, Formal's going crazy today. I know it was only 1 kill right there, so I guess he didn't go crazy right there. But overall today, he's been going crazy.
I got one. Sniper down cuts.
Mirror shoulder, bed.
There's a ball. That's what's down. Sniper. Oh, he's gonna play for that, Matt.
Yeah, that's everything. Balls one.
No one there.
Camel's here too. Camel's here. Weak, pick one. Holy shit.
Oh, he almost had that. He almost had that.
One behind it. Holy shit.
They got sniped there too. They got sniped there.
Yeah, the snipe there.
Screens with camo. Screens. Absolute screens. PG.
I'm gonna spawn green. I'm gonna play for him.
Spawn elbow.
Big door.
They have a sniper.
I think one's hiding green.
Sniping a flat. AP with a shot. Sandbag. One shot key door.
Did he see one green? No, he did. Okay. Damn, he was right. He was right. That's why he's a pro and I'm not.
Running away.
I heard that.
Are you hurting?
Yeah, two.
Another one here. Another one into A. Jumping up into A.
Wait, I'm hitting this one.
Go quick.
Ball's weak. Two ball. Monster's really weak. Nick one's weak as well. Nick one's one. Another one window, really weak. One shot. Nice.
A plat or big door?
Big door on me, I think.
Big door, sniping.
One shot.
I'm mating it.
Look at it.
Yeah, 2 here. Killer's weak. Good snipe.
We're here, Joey.
I'm gonna push this.
Killer's got me.
Ooh.
Killer's in one green.
Collect took his fucking head off, homie.
One's in big door, I think.
Not in.
Okay, he's back in there.
Zombie cuts.
Weak. Key door weak.
Down.
Half shields.
I'm the cuts. I heard that. I'm looking at the west.
Yeah, bottom mid.
Take ball.
On the west, clutch. Weak 2 on the west. Cuts one.
Can we rotate for quantum?
You guys on the west, both weak.
Keep rotating. I spawned in green.
They're going key door. One's key door bottom mid, Brad, and one's A plot 2, I think.
I'm not rotating this yet. I'm just waiting because they could be on you guys. Yeah, I'm waiting.
One's coming damage, I think, Joey.
Stay with me.
Yeah, pillar door.
One Cyrus.
I'll take off you weak.
I'm not that weak. Hang on.
So reactionals. Had 2 people at least leave 4 out of my 5 qualifying
I got beat down.
matches.
I did not play it. He's absolutely on ball.
Like another Optic versus FaZe grand final. This is the exact. Yeah, it does look like that. Exact time for shield recharge on Infinite.
Tower, collect.
Look at that, Matt.
Native is now they have control over 2 players on that B side, but look at the spawn that comes out onto A. This is
Something, and then I went on the side, and then I beat the crap out of them as they approached me because I saw the wavy lines. Yeah.
You know, again, look a lot more comfortable in this round number 1.
And I killed him
too.
too.
It seem like they have to work as hard for those points at the bottom center of your screen.
Meet me on driveway.
I don't know what that is. I don't know the call out for this.
Camouflage. I thought that nade would have taken
I'll be
him
right back, by the way.
down, but man,
I'm just
Okay.
gonna Discord, so I'm just gonna do
down
my stuff
on
for a minute.
Global right there.
Me
Now
top B.
combining the camouflage with the S7. Excellent
This is
damage
lame.
onto Collect, leading to a killing spree. Keep in mind that Optics still have that ball in hands, and Native just have gone 2 down. That's going to stop any push they were hoping to get. And Optic going to get, what, 10, 15 seconds worth of uncontested time?
At least
10, 15
you
seconds?
can see how well Formal's doing it, just looking
That's
around,
actually a
making
lot of
sure
apple, though.
there's no players trying to break the setup, right? You can have one player kind of sneak through to
Dude, they really changed the game around.
but
Just a minute ago,
just
like,
making sure that no one gets by the defenses of Optic.
fucking Native was winning like
I
20
would-
something
I
to
wanna
like
say
8, and now they're
scrapped up
losing
64
64
seconds, but it was
26.
not scrapped up. This
Come
was
on,
foundational.
APG, do
This
good,
was
buddy.
locked in, but it's Native Gaming
Show
now
me APG's
answering
perspective.
back
I
with a
wanna
little
watch
bit of time
APG.
of their own in the back of green.
I bet he's
Native
streaming,
Gaming have a
I
setup
would
of their
assume.
own. The question is, can you hold on to it? And apparently the answer is no. The double push out of Optic immediately creates a hole within the defense. Eventually Native find themselves 2 down and almost 3. Make it 3 right there as APG not able to defend that ball from Optic Gaming. Neither will the final player as Optic now rotate this ball away from the spawning players of Native Gaming.
Yeah, it was unfortunate timing by APG. Tries to find an opportunity where, you know, one member of Optic is going for ball. It was Lucid going for ball where he can snipe him in the back and stop that ball rotation, but instead Lucid was privy to it. And he goes down because of it, and that was, for a moment at least, snipe in the hands of Optic, but APG comes off a spawn, gets the double, looking for another one on his former teammate, Informal. He gets taken out. APG, though, looking pretty solid in this game number 3.
And the shots were looking good from APG, but somehow even better out of Formal, currently 10-5 at the moment. As Monster gonna be naded out, courtesy of Lucid. 4 members of Native Gaming chucking nades right back after Optic, trying to deny access to that ball, but apparently Optic will not be denied.
Lucid
gets to trade out with the sidekick, and Camouflage is coming up. Trippy wants it bad, and apparently nobody in Native does, because nobody home.
Yeah,
because nobody
it's
home.
honestly been the story of this entire series. Optic have just taken complete control of the power-ups. Of course, Native had 1 power-up in this game, and what happened with that power-up?
Damn.
Getting 24 seconds of ball time. They've got
attaboy, APG.
right now that was scrapped up. A massive win there by APG. Formal looking for the kill onto him. APG doing a great job of staying alive, though.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought that double could kind of look easy for Trippy, the back smack, and then you get first couple of shots onto APG, but some mean shots out of APG, still not gonna be enough. Optic taking round number 1 and 1 round away from pulling off the sweep against their former team.
Poor APG.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm really impressed by Optic right here. I thought they would need a little bit more time. Obviously, everyone's getting into scrim season, preparing for the event that's coming next month, and all these teams putting in that time, putting in that VOD review, and definitely don't doubt that Optic is putting in massive amounts of hours just to make sure that Dead Zone feels comfortable on this team.
I felt it's a good point. It felt like a long off season, and you thought it might take some teams more time to get acclimated, especially because some teams, you know, want to take a little bit of a break, not get burnt out, but you know, it's right around the corner. It's coming fast right now. We're already about halfway through February at the moment. Hope you asked your Valentine on a date so far. Native Gaming up 15-0 at the moment, and hopefully they're able to figure things out themselves. Like we said, land season is coming up.
Yeah, it feels like Optic are just kind of playing this slow. You see, they don't really desperate the ball here. They're not in really a position to do so either. It's Formal with that sniper, but they want to make sure to get the slays first, and that's what allows this ball to reset. Optic don't try to get out of position
Come here,
to
buddy.
get this ball time. Objective efficiency is important, but you got to get the slays and you got to get position on the map first.
Formal with the flank. Right behind enemy lines, and gotta love this play by him, but somehow Optic ended up going 3 down, so that's an advantage for Native Gaming. Formal simply having to get out of dodge to play his life, and now Native
off he goes on to his next kitty adventure.
Side setup, watching every corner, but
what are you doing?
Counting for Formal with the sniper.
What are you doing?
Over
He's
towards
still
the
right.
camo
Oh, I
spawn.
can't see it.
He chases
He's right
them
here.
down, does enough damage, and
What are you
because of that
doing?
Native
What are you
timing being
doing,
robbed
buddy?
from them, only 21 points.
Look at that. What a beautiful break by Optic Gaming. So clinical, right? It's just, you think, oh, Native Gaming had the ball. They have a little bit of a setup.
I thought he was going to get that with
Optic
their,
Gaming's there. Formal's the
like, off
first
their
one
pulse.
in, gets the shot with his
He's stuck to the dead body.
Broken. You see
That's
2
funny.
dead for Optic Gaming, and as that 2 dead comes through, Trippy understands that he has to rotate to his teammate Formal.
Yeah, I love how Optic Gaming are... They're
you acting like something yawning, bro.
right now. Like, they refuse to play any semblance of an A side setup. If that ball's small window, they will do everything they can to make sure they get it away from there. And I think that's one of the things that really might have worked in their favor, because they fight hard for the setups. Once they get it over towards the tower side, they feel almost invincible.
Yeah, you just have the opportunity to play the ball at any moment's notice, right? Inside of A, you don't have any way to play the ball. You have to go for a long rotate all the way towards B, and sometimes it's just not the play. So tower side being much more comfortable for the side of Optic. It looks like Native is trying to get control of tower. You see they sent APG on the top of tower to get control first, and they're going to try and make the ball rotate towards that way as well. But look how quickly, again, Optic pick apart the defense of Native Gaming. 3 down go Native.
And with that 3 down, Optic gained even more map control than they already had. Ball right back in their hands. Sniper as well in the hands of Formal. Luckily, APG recognizing the situation and ends that immediately. Now we have to find out what can Native Gaming do, because there's still 2 more players from Optic who are looking to rotate this ball.
This is not over yet for Native Gaming. This is a possibility that they can bring this back. Optic, of course, do have one round, but APG has a sniper, and he looks hungry for some more kills.
Get him, APG. Get him, Brad. Get him, Brad. Add up, boy.
Feed him. Keep feeding this man. Wow, I did not expect him to hit that shot from across the map, and then he continues from there somehow. APG is still alive. Can't say the same for most of the members of Optic Gaming. Native winning out that play. He's a, I got some more snipes. Hold this ball real quick and watch what I can do when I'm one of the main slayers on the crew.
Ooh!
That's what he can do. That zone goes down.
APG, let's go, Brad.
I told you, he was moving a bit different. He was hungry. Is this enough, though? A lot more work has to be done. Optic could be playing a bit loose.
Let's go!
APG making them pay for it, but how long will this last?
APG making them pay for dropping him. That's right now, let me tell you. After that little chain of kills, there might be some second thoughts going on. He's still alive and still doing damage on the map. 21 kills, seemingly out of nowhere. Another 2 down for Optic Gaming. Native Gaming needs to be able to grab this ball and get this into a favorable position. You need to start setting up, and you need to start playing more efficient Halo, because this round, honestly, should have been done.
Yeah, you talked about intangibles before this series. There seemed to be a switch flipped here for APG. My question continues to be, though, how long will it last, right? He ends up getting shut down.
That was pretty good, though, dude. He was going off for a minute, dude.
And it's Native on the other side, towards the tower side of spawns. They get 1 kill on the dead zone. Is that enough to get this camo is the question.
I mean, you already got him 3 down. Why can't you get this camouflage? Apparently, Native can. Camouflage being gathered. McWin doing a great job of continuing to apply pressure. He wants to make sure that not only Trippy goes down, but they grab this ball and get it towards the setup, whether it's A side or C side. At this point, the way Native are slaying, it doesn't matter. They just need the ball.
These slays are definitely not something we've seen in this entire series here.
Oh,
you
you
see
missed
McWin's
this
having a solid game. You see APG as well. Monster ends up falling, though. And here comes Optic with 2 dead for Native. It's Optic on the aggression. They got the ball as well, and Dead Zone goes for a massive flank here. What a beautiful flank job by Dead Zone. He takes out 2.
Double kill.
Recognition by Dead Zone to know that there should be players pushing over towards Big Door. He gets right behind them, and instead of being trapped over towards a small window, Optic end up pinching Native, who were pushing them. That was a well-timed flank and pinch by Optic Gaming, who now gained back control. And now Native, you may have the lead 71 to 58, but if you don't be careful, you might end up losing it. You're playing with fire, and you might just get burned.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of looking for, is that, you know, that fire lit under APG. You started to see a little bit of sparks of brilliance, but it doesn't turn into anything to cook on, unfortunately. APG 22 and 18 in this game. 11 assists for McWin.
Damn, and now
Monster.
just like that, Optic has the lead.
And it's Optic Gaming with the lead once again. The lead in rounds and the lead in round number 2 as well.
McWin lines of the shot, body shot connects, players down to 1, but not quite down. So far, bodying everybody. 3 bullets to work with. You gotta imagine eventually this damage gonna start being picked up on. 2 down, go Optic Gaming. That body shot is gonna take him out. Multiple going down, make it 3 for Optic Gaming. Native now rotated this ball forward.
Oh, what?
Still feeling confident to push
the observer mode sucks, because that should have hit based on where it looks like it was at.
They just put Native 3 down.
Yeah, they put him 3 down, and they got the favorable B spawns as well. That little wiggle by Formal made it really difficult to hit him. Now Optic are approaching 85 seconds and counting here. This will be very difficult for Native to break this. I don't know if it's going to be possible. They are pushing in now to make it happen. 2 down for Optic.
Ball's played off the map here. Such an important scenario here for Native Gaming, and looks like they're winning out on these.
Damn, now APG is 23 and 22. He was like 21 and like 15 for a minute, or 16, something like that.
32 seconds on the clock, and all
he only has 3 seconds of ball time.
Native are fresh off of the 3 down on Optic. They still don't have the most important resource in the hands of Formal, is camouflage. Optic are flying out, but they just have gone 3 down. Now I said Formal might have the most important resource, but they don't have bodies. They don't have timing. They don't have
Alright, APG, pop off for this fucking round and get your team to win. I believe in you, buddy.
Wait a minute. Native's going to have a little bit of confidence coming off that round. They did not have any business winning that round, but this break right here on the back of green solidified them the kills. They got control, rotated it to back a tower. And now we go to round number 3. Can Native bring this series back? It's going to
Oh,
be
he
a
didn't grab
tough one, but it's not impossible.
I'm gonna slightly disagree with you on
APG's
that.
got a kill
I
there.
think Native definitely deserved that win. If anything, I thought they should have won sooner. I thought their slays were so damn good, and I just think the efficiency maybe not quite there. Optic
Someone
maybe
needs to
more
be on the
efficient,
ball.
but I think
There we
Native
go.
really controlled that round based on pure slaying power. And if they can continue that to
Ooh.
this round, we'll definitely see it in the stat sheet. Monster hitting a quick scope, already having 15 assists, now 17 kills to go along with it. But that sniper,
Yeah,
along
see,
with the bodies, are
I don't know,
stripped
man.
away from Native Gaming. Lucid with the camo,
Like,
Optic with the
I mean, it
setup.
probably only would have been
What
like
bothers
2
me
or 3
about
seconds,
Native
but I
is that,
think
you know, I
in
didn't
some
wanna
ways
take
he's
anything
better
away
off
from them
holding
in
that
that
ball.
last round,
It's like
but
you
it's
try to
just
throw it
the-
to
how
APG, who's not like
easy
right
it is
there,
for
not
Optic Gaming to
like
break the
ready
setup that
for
they-
the
that
ball
they
to be thrown
have,
to him.
right? It's
He
just
gets
so
it for like
easy
half
for
a
them to
second,
come
has to
in,
drop it to
break
fight,
the
and then
setup
dies,
so
and then you
quick,
ultimately
and
get
then
0
get
ball
ball
time
time
when
of
you
their
should have
own,
at
and
least
their
gotten
ball
like
time just seems
a couple
multiplied
seconds.
in
No, those couple
comparison to
seconds
Native
probably.
Gaming.
I mean, obviously
I
it's
feel
28
like
to 1,
Optic
so it's
Gaming are
not like
just
it would
doing
have
a better
been
job
game
of holding these setups, and
changing,
Native Gaming are
but
just having a
it
hard
definitely
time
would have
breaking
helped. You know, it's definitely more ball time. And a game, in a series like this, in a match like this, every fucking second can end up, you know, being the decision maker.
37 straight points there before that ball is played off the map.
But again, by the looks of it, it's not going to matter one way or the other. But
already going to work on this tower side
if they end up losing, like if they come back and they end up losing this round by like a couple seconds, dude, that couple seconds could bite them in the ass.
Maybe it can work for Native in this game.
APG has to stay alive on top tower, though. If you see him fall at the top right of your screen, it's trouble. And you see already all 3 of the members of Native,
all
they
dead.
get a
Jesus
setup.
Christ.
Instantly, the setup is broken. Now Optic take control of their house. They're in their fridge, Tony. They're
Yeah, it's
stealing
not
all
gonna
their
matter.
food. This is going to be tough.
I mean, I think it's obvious you cursed him. The moment you said, look at the top right of your screen, if APG goes down, bam, he goes down. I don't know what you have against APG, but I don't know. You're one of those, what do they call it, biased caster.
APG, honestly, having a really
Ooh.
solid game here. It's just unfortunately
that was a
not
decent
enough. And
little
like you
pulse.
said, I want to give all credit to Native Gaming. I feel like you said, they've had a tumultuous, you know, season start. A lot of changes going on. Players swipe from underneath them. Just dealing with a lot of stuff. A last-minute sub in Monster. So definitely has been a very difficult journey for them. But I think that's kind of what makes, you know, teams and players strong. Is going through those tough times and getting through them. And unfortunately, you have a green wall to get through right now, and headbutting is definitely not going to work. Optic Gaming go 3 down, though. It should be the last player alive.
See, he's getting the ball. He's getting the ball. Ball.
73-6 run for Optic Gaming, and Native Gaming will
Like
have
y'all
to
need
fight,
every
I wanna
fucking
say
second right
uphill,
now, man.
Up Mount Everest right now.
Like, why is no one on ball right now? Why is no one on ball right now?
Because when
There you
in
go.
doubt, you just slayed him out, and that's exactly what McWin does. Double kill for him, but Dead Zone wants to stay alive.
That's a consecutive 3 down for Optic, and
Come
Dead
on,
Zone's gonna be the last player
ball.
alive. He pushes in very
I'm
aggressively.
so serious.
What that means is that
APG
Native Gaming
understands.
get even
He
more
gets it.
time. About 10 seconds here of time. Trippy does trade one out, though, in the kill feed. They're gonna trade out Formal for that kill. But still, look at the time. They're not getting any. The pressure from Optic is just way too strong. Even when Optic is down in numbers, they do such a great job of defending this ball and not allowing these rotations to happen.
Collect with the sniper, 4 bullets to work with at the moment, and so much responsibility on his hand, trying to hold up Optic from getting the seaside
That was clean.
they want. But with a snipe onto the 4
That was clean.
going after
APG's got ball. They're all dead. Trippy just spawned up. Dead Zone just spawned up. They're all spawning back up.
I will say Native, when it was 73-8, it was
He would've
looking
hit that.
quite improbable. Now looking a bit more possible for Native Gaming with the setup, but Dead Zone comes in.
Snipe down, collects
and at least
body.
slows him down a
Someone
bit.
should grab that.
Yeah, Collect is gonna fall. Monster's gonna fall as well. That ball will be played at the bottom center. They do get 2 kills on the side of Optic, though. That does Native Gaming, so that's going to fare well for them. But constantly, those kills are traded out instantly. Finally, they get a bit of space here on the A side, but look how quick Optic are once again. Pushing through the key door side, aggressive as
Triple
ever,
kill.
but Monster stops them in their tracks. A triple kill for him, trying to rotate this ball and stay alive, but off a spawn once again. Optic come out firing.
Even the triple kill, not enough to hold Optic away for long enough. Crazy that you take down
APG died fast as fuck. Holy shit. I wonder if he got perfected right there.
Somehow you're not able to stop the spawning players from pushing you out, taking back control, and maybe getting the final setup in this game. Lucid goes up high to knock Monster down. Now the nade goes out here. Excellent damage. Lucid being so tricky.
Maybe not.
Finally takes him down, but Optic still have the ball. 8 more seconds active.
Yeah, even when they lose players like they lost Lucid there, look at the rotation. It's Dead Zone continuing to rotate through. Has his teammates on the spawn. Doesn't matter. Optic Gaming are going to sweep the series 3-0.
Damn.
The one word I'm thinking of
Damn.
to describe that game is just the efficiency. You were seeing why Optic are some of the best players and the best team in the world. At times, Native Gaming were slaying out so well, and somehow still that objective efficiency was going so much in Optic Gaming's favor that they were able to take control of that oddball. And honestly, in this entire series, great fight for Native towards the tail end of that series, but other than that round number 2, it was all Optic Gaming. I would love to pass it over towards Ali and Garrett, and just get more of a breakdown on what makes Optic Gaming so daggone good. Ali, you still with me?
Yeah, I'm here. Guys, Optic Gaming unleashed wrath on Native, didn't they, Tools?
Oh, yeah, that was a little bit extra, I think. The way that they dominated those games, it was like they're going to their fields, they're salting them, making sure that there's no harvest to be found in any future months. And that, I think, answers the question of did Optic Gaming get maybe a little bit better with Dead Zone, because they were able to really answer that right away. I still believe in this Native roster. I still believe in APG. I think he can do some great things, but I think it's going to take some hard work and some improvement on the side of Native Gaming to be able to overcome this Optic roster.
Oh man, I was just looking at the damage. Yeah. That was wild. Optic Formal with 41 kills. Let's take a look at the bracket really quick. Eliminations finals. Optic just 3-0'd Native.
During football's
come on.
DoorDash will DoorDash stuff.
He's just watching his. Ooh, good shot. Ooh! I like how they literally just beat Native and he's like immediately in matchmaking.
She's okay. She just laid, and there happened to be a wire where she laid.
I think that's
matches. Yeah, we have grand finals versus Fizz. Last series.
That's today though?
No, it's 2 best of 5s, I think, bro. We win. It's best of 5. Today or tomorrow? It's today. It's literally in like 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. You got more Halo, baby. Because once this LVT tourney is done, I'm probably actually going to get off for a minute and go eat, and then I'll come back on and actually play myself.
Recharge. Okay.
Optic first phase again.
How does chat feel about mouse and key compared to controller? Well, they buffed mouse and key a while back, so I think that after the buff happened for mouse and key, that it's a lot more of an even playing field. Definitely think that you're still going to be at an advantage with controller overall, just with aim assist and movement and stuff. I think you can definitely keep, if you're a skilled mouse and keyboard player though, you can keep up with whoever in this game, in my opinion, since they made the changes a while back.
Oh, they're doing. Who's that Halo Pro?
For a goat. Like that's
Anybody
all
getting
you
it?
need.
Oh, that's formal. 100%.
As soon as,
As
someone gets it,
a little warm.
as soon as someone gets it, somebody said trippy. Okay,
Somebody said
Gilkey.
trippy.
Okay, we got Ogre 3. Somebody said Walshy.
Ogre 3.
Walshy.
All right.
That
Walshy.
Walshy on here, I'd be crazy, but we'll just show everyone
All
that
right.
it's the goat.
It's formal. It's formal. Let's play this on. We need to get this on legendary mode.
Yeah, right. We've
Yeah.
gone through the easy campaign, right? Let's crack it. Oh, there's no shot. No one's gonna get this one.
Come on.
I know this one.
Wait, I think I know this one.
There's no way.
Now you're throwing me off
Frosty,
'cause
maybe?
I had a name in my mind, but now you're throwing me
See,
off
I'm
because I'm
just
not sure.
guessing myself. I said
I have no idea.
A lot of snake bites.
Could be
Okay,
snake bite.
That's who I thought. That's who I
Could
thought.
be.
I thought it
You
was
thought
snake
snake
bite.
Definitely not
But
royalty.
now I'm not sure. Now I'm not sure. I don't think it is. There's something different here.
Am I crazy? I feel like I'm crazy. Maybe I'm off base. I
They're
thought
saying
it was piggy.
Trippy, Gilkey,
I think
snake
Gilkey's a
bite.
good guess. I was
Yeah.
thinking Piggy X.
Somebody said Elamite.
Some
John
Falcateds
Cena
out
would
there.
be crazy.
Do we need to have
Falcated.
a bot that,
Barcode's definitely not barcode.
scrapes the chat so we can see what is like, because right now I think we have like 4 people with the same amount of votes. You know what I'm saying? This is legendary mode. Tusk says Gilk. I think Tusk would know Gilk.
Where's
He's cheating
Miquin?
Gilk too much.
Miquin was getting them all right yesterday.
Yeah, we need
Miquin,
Miquin,
what's
like,
your guess? Miquin, what's your
ASAP.
guess?
I think Miquin might be preoccupied with other things at the moment. Unfortunately,
It's Golden Boy.
Oh, that's Gilky, baby. They
It's
got Gilk.
Gilkey. You guys see it. You guys got it. I thought it was Snake.
Yeah, I didn't know that
I
one.
didn't get it right. I thought it was Piggy.
All right. Who's that Halo Pro?
Oh.
Okay.
We're back to easy
We're back
mode.
to
I
easy
see.
mode.
I know, but I don't know his
I
name.
feel like we should start playing.
Isn't that one of the
Who's Got
European dudes?
Best
That's
Hair.
Legend, right? I think.
Because
Yeah.
this one's on my
And everyone's
best
saying
hair
Legend.
list.
Okay.
I think this is some legendary hair.
Legendary
Ha, ha,
hair,
ha,
indeed.
ha,
We
ha,
asked
ha,
for
ha.
legendary mode. They give us legendary mode. They're saying
That was a snake bite.
some French guy.
It's Eli the Ninja. Everyone knows.
Of course.
That
You
is
should-
some anime hair. I'll say it. Legend
It
probably has the best like anime hair out of anyone.
We said Manny. I nominate for best hair.
Nah, I think that's definitely going up there. We do need to do next event. We'll do a hair tier list. Right?
All right, let's do a hair tier list. All right, who's our next Halo Pro?
Hell if
Oh.
I
This
know.
one's so
Fuck.
easy. This
Wait,
one's
no.
too easy.
I don't know.
You don't know this one?
No.
You just don't know the lore, I think.
I want to
Am
say
I missing the lore, guys? What's the lore on this?
for some reason
It
this
has
head
to
makes
do
you
with
think
the head.
Pistola, but
Okay.
I'm gonna say Miquin.
Well, I'm missing lore, so.
It's probably
How
What do
many-
you
current
think?
though, so.
Like when you see that head shape, what do you think? Like, are they? You mean that's just like their head, or are they wearing something?
I mean, that's a really strange hoodie to have on. Like, I can see their neck.
Right. So like,
But-
what do you call a hoodie without a hood?
If it is a
and
hoodie,
no
then it is Miquin. Yeah,
shirt
it's
part.
Miquin.
Or what do you call a hoodie with only hood? I guess.
A hoodie with only hood.
I can think of the picture.
I think you said it's a
hood?
beanie, right?
A beanie.
It's a
Okay,
beanie.
come on. You went from hoodie to beanie. Okay, so.
Yeah. If there's only one player that wears a beanie.
Oh man. They said Miquin. It's
Miquin?
Miquin.
Miquin's
Miquin was getting them right yesterday. Where Miquin
He has no
at?
chance. This just makes me realize how everyone has like a very unique silhouette. Like it's almost too
Yeah.
easy sometimes. But I think this next one might be a little tough
McWing?
for everyone. Oh no!
Oh,
no!
wait. Oh,
Oh
no.
no! He spoiled it. Ignore that one.
Renegade.
I think that one would have been easy. Or actually, I don't know. His hair is kind of similar to Lucid's, sort of, with the comb over. So maybe with the all black, like out, we might have potentially thought it was Lucid.
Louis said, you know what? Just it's too easy. Let's just sit around together. Who's that Halo Pro?
Oh, this one.
Oh
This
wait.
one's hard.
All
I feel this is another European one that I don't know his
You can't even see
name.
his face. Like, it's like mostly bad.
Is it?
This is like the first one where I've seen
No idea.
no consensus. I've seen messages after
this one's
message. It's a
difficult.
different person.
I want to say it's one of the
Let's see,
European
Sika
dudes,
and Evil.
but I could be wrong.
This is Soul Snipe. I can see Soul Snipe. That does kind of look like Soul Snipe.
Ryan Noob. Drook. Soul Snipes. Yeah, I see a lot of Soul Snipes and Ryan Noobs. I don't see around Noob. Stellar.
I don't think this is Druk. I can't. Be
I think this is the one everybody's gonna get wrong. Druk.
Someone, A said Sab.
The fact
Sab.
some people put Druk, but D-R-E-W-K,
Face is
like
covering
Drew.
the answer. Hold on. Like I don't have the answer, guys, but my face is on my screen is covering where the answer would be.
Ooh, Chick said
T-squared.
Snipe Drone. Chick said Snipe Drone. I could see a
All
Snipe
right.
Drone.
We got Kratos in there. Roll 3. All right, let's see. Who is this? It's Soul Snipe.
When
Wait.
I think I saw the one person with the Soul Snipe right away. That they were the go. They were the go.
Yeah. I couldn't see their name, but you got him. You got him. Yeah. Good job, guys. This last one was difficult for sure. I didn't get it. Good job, everybody.
So that's a
There
good
you go.
picture of Soul Snipe. I'll say that. He's go hard in that.
Yeah. For sure.
Well, I very much enjoyed that stuff. I think we gotta do this like almost every event.
Me too. Thank you so much for participating in that, everybody. That was fun. But I need to thank you guys for participating in the chat and being here on Twitch with us and on YouTube also. Breaking records. We broke 6,000 subs on the YouTube channel over there, and we surpassed 2,000 views right there over there right now, I believe. That's over 8. Where are we at?
Well, we hit 2,700 on the YouTube today.
2,700 on YouTube. Insane. So we're just taking over Twitch and YouTube. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, we're taking over. We might next week. I wonder if we can hit 10K like between the two platforms at some point, like on online tournaments. That's insane, and well, that's only possible because the support that we've been getting from you guys. We're completely community funded, right? One of the few organizations out there where the only source of revenue that comes is from our audience, right? There's no big company behind us bankrolling us. Like everything that you guys give back to the channel goes right back into the channel. And while we've been trying to expand our scope this year because of the support that we've been getting, right? So maybe we can see a little bit more tournaments, see more of us at events, make sure that we can try to do as much as possible. And that's all happening because one, you guys are watching the ads, and also subbing to the channel. We're actually at a record amount of subs because of the support you guys have been giving. Yeah, right now we're
on Twitch.
Over 2,100 subs on the day. What number? Can we get a number right now?
What's the number update? We got a new sub
That's
coming
$5
through.
grand.
J-Rad with
Over
the 5
$5 grand.
months. Thank you so much.
Because 1,000 subs, you get $2.50. That's 2,500.
Subscribers on Twitch.
So they have
Thank you
2,000.
so
That's
much.
over
I want to say
$5
that
grand
we don't
a month.
have sponsors. Tools. Our community right now is our sponsors, so we're just running this completely community funded. Strong arm with
keep
the
going over
tier
and keep
1. That's a
subbing
brand
each
new
month.
sub,
But
Tools.
even if it's only for 1 month, that's still pretty
I
crazy.
love the brand new tier 1s. That's awesome. Victor as well with the prime sub. Appreciate that. Can we get to 2,200? I think we could try to get to 2,200 today, which would be just absolutely unreal. But thank you for the 2 subs that we got in right there. We just got a sub gifted by Devilish, giving one to Astriani. Oh, Johnny Fireball coming in with 5 gifted subs as well. Yeah.
Let's go. Is it Pachin? Pachino? Thank you so much for the tier 1. Hopefully I didn't mess up your name. And 200 biddies from Ruby Hacks. Thank you so much for the 200 bits. What an incredible Halo LVT community we got, Tools.
I absolutely
beating
love
records.
It's
LVT is growing.
The fact that it keeps growing is what's insane to me, because we're always like, oh, like when you look at our chart from Halo Infinite, it's like a straight line, and it's cool to see that the line can continue going straight. I always think at some point we're gonna taper off, but no, like the Halo community keeps growing, keeps coming back, keeps supporting, just like Topher been so important us
Well,
for a
I mean,
while
you guys
now.
are
Thank you, Topher, for
casting
gifted sub.
the HCS tourney. That's why I would say.
With a
I would
tier one
say
as well.
before you guys
with
weren't. You guys
2
were
months prime,
casting like
thank you
side
so
stuff.
much.
Remember now you're
It's scrolled up
like you're
really,
literally
really
if
fast.
someone wants to
Dementor
watch the
with a
tourney,
tier
they
one
have
as
to
well.
watch
300
you
from
or
J-Rob.
someone
Not
who
only did they
else
sub,
who
they
is
sent
watching
300
you.
biddies
You know?
duels.
Like
300. Wow. Appreciate the support
5
that
more.
we've been getting from everyone. Look at this. We got our
Can
lobby.
I
It's
get
still
one of them
growing.
subby
We still
boys,
got
please?
some time before we can get into our grand finals. I know everyone wants to get into it. We're not holding you up, but we are having a good time.
We're just hanging out here, waiting for our grand finals FaZe versus Optic. We're gonna have an explosive matchup, but look at all the subs that are still coming in, Tools. It's just raining. It's just, we just missed a bunch. It's just raining subbies right now. Dementor, is that Xavier? Xavier, Nearhar with a tier 1, thank you so much. And Supreme B2, thank you for the prime. Did I catch up? You got the activity feed over there.
Okay.
What did they
You
say?
want me to give me your bank details for 50 subs? Give me your bank details? All right, bro. You know what? I don't. You gonna do it? You gonna do it? But give me your bank details. You don't think I can't see you? I can see you. Give me your bank details. I'll put in the 50 myself.
Send it over.
Tone Tails the champion. With the prime sub.
Now that one I really want to ask.
Did I
who
already
that
hit
is
that
gamer
roach
tag
again?
from.
I didn't think I did.
Hometail is a champion.
So I saw
That
that
took a
roach
lot of
soon.
I have one goal right now. I want everyone.
it's
Next
definitely
time,
not that.
it doesn't have to happen right now, but the next time that we see a teabag on stream, I need to see the teabag emote.
I definitely
I need a
did.
wall of it. I want
I
to see it on the wall. Here, I'm
definitely
gonna
did.
post it. You know, we got 2,200
it,
subs now. We're gonna close to 2,200 subs. If we're not, we might be over 2,200. But I need to see a wall of that. Next time, doesn't need to happen right now, but the next time we get a teabag
Hold
on
up.
stream, I want to see the teabag emotes come out. I want to see a wall of that.
I swear I just
come
had
out.
a roach still.
I can do
I've
it.
been holding for the
Yeah,
past
that
few
just
minutes.
looks so
I was
cool
gonna hit.
when it's out.
Did I already light it and hit it? I didn't
It's
think
such
I
an
did.
aggressive teabag.
That's probably about being pie. Can't remember if I smoked your weed yet or not.
Who's gonna be 2,200?
I'm looking at my ashtray and I'm like, I don't have any new roaches.
Come on.
2,200.
Right?
Special
one
number.
more
This
for
is a
2,200.
record-breaking subscriber number on Twitch, guys.
I want to see. Oh, there we go. It's a prime sub. Is that Krebins?
Krebins.
Is that a Yu-Gi-Oh player? Krebins?
Krebins.
I swear.
Shout out to to one of the better formats.
A little bit of a
All right,
Tools
whatever.
He loves Yu-Gi-Oh.
Love Yu-Gi-Oh.
Maybe I didn't.
Triplexity.
Even if I did,
Jinx.
at the end of the world.
Triplexity, you're 3,100.
You're supposed to not talk about Jinx, but it's okay.
Hey, there's nothing. Oh, I guess you're not. You're 2101
I could have swore.
or 2201.
That's really gonna bother me, because
Guys,
then you're
we're
like, dude, I
missing
could have
one
sworn
player
I did.
from Optic. Never mind. They're here. FaZe versus Optic. The lobby
I'm looking around
is
like,
ready, and
did
we're
I put it
almost ready to
somewhere?
go. Thank you so
Like,
much for all of the
I don't
support. We
see.
it just keeps raining subs. Benny Lava with 5 subbies, 5 gifted subs, and Jake. We're gonna reach 2,300.
20. Oh, we might.
That's our new. That's our new goal right now. 2,300. You know what? There's something that I did want to ask.
Don't matter.
I don't know if you're ready. I don't know if you're ready. Like, are we? Like, should we ask them about the weapon
I feel like-
situation? The weapon
Wait, about what?
situation. The weapon situation.
You know, another time.
You know what? Yeah, I think.
we're just too ready for grand finals.
Yeah. Let's definitely. Don't worry, guys. I'll ask this a little bit. I'll ask a little bit later. Everybody, get ready because the next game is about to start. Our grand finals is about to begin. Tools, let's do it.
Let's get it.
Another grand finals and another matchup between FaZe and Optic Gaming. This is going back from that Halo Worlds, and man, was it an amazing grand finals then. And something tells me it's gonna be just as amazing right now. I'm Why Not Be Reckless, aka Why Not Be Casting. This handsome man that was next to me was active. I hope you're ready, because I know I am.
I am ready. This was a rematch, like you said, from Worlds. And also a rematch from the last HCS Open where these two met in the losers finals. The result of that match was
Didn't they play literally just today?
Optic, but I'm
Didn't
gonna tell you
FaZe
right
just
now,
today
Optic
send them
looked
to the
like
loser
a
bracket?
different roster
I'd be
today.
wrong though,
The
because I
practice
had
has
my
paid
bracket
off.
all sorts of
Dead
these
zone
earlier.
is locked in, and Optic look to take this one.
Starting on board now with Dead Zone and Optic Gaming, looking to keep FaZe away from the active camouflage. No one is the team that spawns over toward the seaside that gets first access towards it, but FaZe being ultra aggressive, throwing a bit of a curveball here. And to be honest with you, I'm not sure what happened to active camouflage, but I do know it's quite a fight to take over the first 2 bases.
Quite a fight is right. Optic Gaming get the first few slays on the map. It's gonna be 3 dead for FaZe, but the last player alive in Royal 2 somehow survives to make another play happen.
That was actually really smart, Royal 2 right there. He shrouded Dead Zone, ran away, killed the guy that was on C, and then kept running.
Can push up and potentially get A.
First points on the board end up going to Optic Gaming, but it looks like FaZe are attacking both Alpha and Charlie at the same time. And in fact, why go for 2 when 3 is clearly more? A triple cap now for FaZe out of nowhere. Optic 3 down once again.
Yeah, Optic unfortunately spawn on the long haul side. FaZe forces the spawn, so they're able to have this triple cap for a little bit of time, but it's Renegade, the player that was my MVP for the last HCS Open, that these players found themselves up against each other. He will go down, but again, it's A taken based off the pressure of that shock rifle in Renegade's hands.
Here in the early game, it's been quite a brawl between both FaZe and Optic right now, trying to get any bit of scrappy time. But the moment one of these 2 teams are able to hold on to that double cap, get around the slaves, we could see an actual lockdown, a setup. As of right now, FaZe have 2 bases. They're also the ones that end up going 3 down. Optic gonna fight for those bases right back. Charlie and Bravo in the hands of Optic Gaming, and that nade been delayed, but eventually goes off. FaZe 3 down once again. Optic looking to punish them.
Yeah, Optic are going to punish them. They go for the triple cap here. A retail by Snakebite unconventionally. That was a huge kill by him. Pushes a position where honestly you don't expect him to reach out of that situation. It's gonna allow FaZe to get the camo. Snakebite's gonna get the kill and get C, and they're pushing for B as well, but C gets reset. Snakebite ends up going down to Lucid.
A 6-foot-tall Canadian able to grab a hold of that active camouflage, putting it to work immediately, and a 9 and 4 stat line out of World 2 at the moment.
People make fun of being short, apparently. It's funny how you guys like bring up a height.
Be careful though. Formal is on the hunt, but Formal
I wonder how tall he actually is.
Instead, the hunted 3 down go Optic Gaming as FaZe looks to get in the driver's seat.
Yeah, the general rule is to not try and take engagements with camo when, you know, that enemy player is full shields, but that rule does not apply to World 2. This player does not miss a shot. One of the most accurate players in the league. A perfect flank by him. They take him out, but a triple cap locked in, and these couple of players from Optic are going to be staggered on the spawns. FaZe, that triple cap is theirs. And
no, he got him with the. That's crazy.
92-67 lead in favor of FaZe, and as Optic Gaming works
they're not even gonna mention it. They like didn't even really react to it.
Comes in, and so does the teamwork out of FaZe. Well played.
That was a smart play.
As they look to hold Optic back, and now the slaves continue to go in their favor. Every angle that Optic look to take, somehow there's a FaZe member raining down shots, chipping away at the shields and the defenses. As once again Optic end up going 3 down, giving up their lives to take away Bravo. Finally, Charlie goes their way, but they continue to die staggeringly. 125-67 lead.
Now the staggered deaths out of Optic, it's what's costing them right now. Finally to get 3 dead out of FaZe.
No way, dude, Frosty's going crazy.
Rifle, still doing massive amounts of damage. Lucid does a great job to stay alive in that scenario, but Frosty is a threat here on the elevator side of the map. He'll get the spawn for his teammates, and you see they overextend to try and get C.
And Optic having to give up lives once again in order to take a double cap, and the moment they do, FaZe just out-rotate them, adapt immediately, and now an unorthodox Alpha and Charlie setup here for FaZe, but somehow it's still going to work. As long as FaZe are putting points on the board, they're going to feel comfortable. If Optic wants to get themselves out of this hole, they're going to have to slay their way out.
Yeah, that AC setup is a little bit difficult to hold because you gotta, you know, be prepared
Good
for
name.
the pushes that come through the pipes and of course the long haul side. But Renegade does a great job of taking that flank route like he always does. He's gonna get the kill on Day to solidify that, and you see once again he's going to push onto the C side and do a great job of making sure to reset that as well. FaZe still getting points on the board.
Holding on to both A and C for dear life. Quickly approaching that 200-point mark. Optic Gaming needs to, I'm sure they must be feeling the pressure right now, but they need to react to just that. And now Renegade with the flank right behind enemy lines. Gets the melee on his former teammate, but can't quite find the kill. That's big for Dead Zone and Optic Gaming. As 4 down for FaZe, 4 up for Optic. This is their opportunity.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't believe that shock rifle stays on the map. I believe it despawns even with Dead Zone directly on top of it. So shock rifle not going to be in play, and that's massive, right? Because Dead Zone got a huge kill there on the Renegade, a pivotal kill with him having the shock, and he's not able to use it to do any damage. But does he need it is the question. 3 go down for FaZe Clan.
Come on, Optic. 65 lead. Optic Gaming once again taking Charlie and Bravo. FaZe going to adapt and go after Alpha, but it takes 2 to tango. As of right now, FaZe want to break out all 4 players away from the A side of the map and over towards Whirlpool. And because of that, Lucid gets an off angle and takes down multiple members of FaZe. 4 down go FaZe, and Optic immediately hop on Alpha. That's the objective efficiency, and now camouflage in the hands of Drippy as well.
This is huge.
I thought he was gonna get killed like immediately.
Is locked in, and Trippy grabbing this camo. If he can utilize this to potentially pressure the side of FaZe on the C side, this could be another triple cap for Optic Gaming. They get the immediate dead on Frosty, but Trippy playing for his life.
No way, dude.
The camo player out. That's a massive kill by FaZe.
And Formal taking down World 2 to hold on to both Charlie and Bravo. An excellent fight back coming out of Optic. They were in a deficit. They were in a non-advantageous position, but somehow found a way to weather the storm just a bit and bring it back to a respectable scoreline. As I say that though, FaZe do grab a hold of Alpha and Bravo, and this is a setup. This is where FaZe slowed the game down, and Optic are really gonna have to earn these kills.
Yeah, they slowed the game down because they have the crosses onto that elevator side. They have to be wary, though, of that glass push. That glass push can completely break this setup that FaZe is locked in. They let Lucid inside of the Whirlpool side, and because of that, he breaks through to the fences. They get 2 down. Optic Gaming looking to strike.
Double push out of Optic Gaming ends up putting FaZe 2 down, make it 3 after Lucid with a shock, and with that Lucid hops right on Alpha, and that should be another triple cap going in favor of Optic Gaming. But as I say that, back-to-back kills now favoring FaZe. As Lucid goes to the shadows to try to hide, they still have to deal with 2 members of FaZe that are going to drive you out. Charlie changes hands. FaZe are
damn, that's a
on
beer
Alpha.
reverse
Looks like
cap.
World 2 is trying to make it 3. No. He's trying to go for the kills.
Yeah, Optic Gaming stretched the resources
maybe not.
Too thin, and FaZe find
They still are getting
the hole,
points.
able to get it.
Maybe not.
Make sure to break that setup
not
that
anymore.
Optic Gaming worked so hard to put in. They finally get A locked in, and that's a 2 cap and a bit of points though. But it's Optic Gaming consistently on that pressure off a spawn. We saw it in previous series. They continue it here versus one of the best teams in the world.
Versus one of the best teams in the world.
Renegade, whatever you want to call him,
I like how I
the
said
main
it.
Slayer right now. Doing his work for FaZe.
Come on, Optic, get C, get C. There we go, there we go. They're still getting points, doesn't even matter. Get him formal, get him formal.
Time for his teammates to come off a spawn, and Formal goes in for the challenge, gets put down. Renegade using the high ground, right back to it. The battle grenades come in, and where the heck did Trippy come from?
I said that had to be a grapple play, right? Ooh, he got the stick. No way.
Stop him in his track snake bite with a great trade right
He stuck
there.
him like
Stop
right on the toe.
On any sort of tear that he's on, especially in a PowerPoint like Tower, it's going to be vital for this Optic Gaming roster if they want to take this game number 1.
This is World 2.
212 points and counting. Just
I hate how you only know who it is on an LVT stream based off just a little arrow.
Alpha and Bravo with hands up, FaZe watching each other's cross.
Did he not grab that? I don't think he grabbed it.
Not able to find a single kill within that engagement. Trippy does end up taking down Snakebite eventually, but it was still a 3 down for Optic Gaming. That's until Optic getting a God spawn over toward the back gold side might be exactly what the doctor ordered. FaZe having complete control, but Optic right off a spawn make their presence known. Looks like Renegade was able to get that shock out of the hands of Formal, and Renegade with the triple. He didn't choose violence. Violence chose him.
Yeah, I mean, it's Optic Gaming, like you said, get the God spawn because World 2's positioning wasn't close enough to pipes, but FaZe don't make that any count at all. They stop this push, they get the triple cap locked in, B will be taken, but the points will still continue to count forward.
Just 3 more seconds needed. And as Optic are going after Bravo, looks like FaZe are gonna simply
That's pretty good game, though.
play for B and end up taking that win. Well
Shit was pretty
played.
close.
In game number 1 of our grand finals, FaZe picking up where they left off.
I mean, that was absolutely beautiful by FaZe. It really could have gotten out of hand if Optic Gaming were to take that pipe spawn because of Royal 2's positioning, right? He was on the glass side. That opens up the pipe spawn. Every other spawn is blocked. There is no other place for Optic to spawn, so they spawned there. They could have used that spawn to completely turn this game on its head. But FaZe, they stay disciplined. They just stay on track. They make sure to get the caps that are necessary, and they win game number 1. Let's talk about it, right, Tony? Optic Gaming are coming from the lower bracket. They need to win 2 best-of-5s in order to win this tournament. And right now, FaZe, they're looking pretty strong. It's going to be tough.
One thing I noticed with those stat sheets that the damage quite equal there. And then lots of times when the damage of the Slays are fairly close against 2 juggernauts, FaZe sometimes maybe not the most objective efficient team, especially when it comes to some other objectives such as the oddballs, the capture the flags, and even strongholds. I think FaZe stepping up their objective efficiency might have made them an even more dangerous team that we saw in Season 2. And FaZe getting better off of that amazing Season 2, that's quite scary.
I mean, yeah, when you're the #1 team in the world, everyone is aiming for your head. Everyone's looking to take you off of that throne. Optic Gaming for sure, but FaZe, like you said, they've got 3 massive Slayers on the team. That objective efficiency reaches that high level as well. We've got a dangerous, dangerous roster in HCS Season 3.
Looks like Formal Optic Gaming wants to prioritize grabbing hold of shot, trusting his teammates to man the active camo. Off the screen, I did see Dead Zone get the kill when Formal doubles back for the camouflage, not able to pop it, not able to burn it either. So now Camo's probably sitting over towards the mid-map, being fought over by both FaZe and Optic at the same time. And looks like Trippy might have been able to sneak away. Going down to 1 shot, FaZe trying to sniff him, trying to spot him out, but somehow Trippy finds a way over toward the mid side, right into the shock of FaZe. And you had all 4 players hunting Trippy with that camo, and eventually FaZe not only take him out, but also take the lead.
Yeah, FaZe do a beautiful job there of making sure to have angles on the camo when it's on the platform. They do an even better job of making sure to keep track of that camo player. They take out the camo player in Trippy, and because of that, they take the lead. It's 8-5.
We down once again, go Optic Gaming. Frosty now gonna push this shock over toward the nest side, but I'm pretty sure I saw somebody drop over toward S1. There he is. Frosty able to find Optic Trippy. But back-to-back kills for Optic Gaming, leaving Frosty by himself, limiting the options. Shotgun a body shot, Trippy sends him back, but somehow not able to find the kill. Optic Gaming get the shock out of the hands of Frosty, and now get themselves some nest side control as well.
Yeah, Frosty tried his best to stay alive in that situation. He utilized the repulse. He was kind of all alone. There was no one in position to help him on the side of FaZe. But Trippy getting this shock rifle out of his hands, you're right. It's a vital thing to have, especially
it's a vital
taking it out
thing
of
to
FaZe's
have.
hands and utilizing it to potentially get this next camo coming up in 3 seconds.
I saw 3 members of Optic Gaming now, 1 down. Make it 2. Frosty and FaZe so quick to pounce towards the yard side. Now because of that snake bite, he takes height. Frosty's now chasing down Dead Zone, gets himself a back smack, and that was momentarily all 4 members of Optic Gaming that ended up on the black screen. And now things are starting to funnel from there. They're trying to find a way out of Cafe, but Renegade with this camouflage and the rest of FaZe just too fast. They are in your face the moment that you spawn, and that must feel uncomfortable for Optic Gaming.
Optic Gaming are slowing down the pace of the
Good
game, Tony.
trade.
They want to make sure Renegade's not able to pop off with this camo. Of course, FaZe get the 10-minute camo. It's going to be Optic Gaming who get the 12-minute one, so we're tied in camo, and that's exactly what we'd expect out of the 2 best teams in the world.
7 kill advantage, make it 8. FaZe, as once again they continue to find a way to find the staggered players of Optic Gaming, isolate them, and kill them 1 by 1. In the team battles, FaZe are looking competent. In the individual fights, they're looking even better. Now Renegade with the most dangerous weapon on the map, the shock, shredding the shields of Lucid, limiting the options of Optic. They are all stuck over towards Cafe, and something tells me they don't want any coffee.
We saw in the last HCS Open what Renegade was able to do with this shock rifle, bringing back a Strongholds game on live fire, 200 to 35, but they know what to do here. Optic Gaming adapting, making sure to shut Renegade down very quickly. Still, though, they trail by 4.
Optic has somehow found a way to keep things close, although map control has been really in favor of FaZe literally all game long. Now, back to just 1 kill advantage for Optic Gaming, making sure they fight tooth and nail, emptying the tank so that they can maybe that's tied up at 23 apiece, and Dead Zone serving up pancakes this late in the evening.
Hey, another one hates breakfast for dinner in Dead Zone. We talked about him. We talked about it, obviously being that newest member of Optic. How is he going to fit this roster? Last week, didn't look too strong. This week, he's more. They put in the scrims, and he's looking very solid with this Optic Gaming roster. They now take the lead by 1. Optic Gaming with their first lead of the game.
Optic Gaming, they refuse to go down easily. They're going to fight at every given corner, every given turn that FaZe attack Optic at. 3 members of Optic Gaming over towards Cafe. I see a split spawner, split player, Dead Zone, so a 3-1 split out of Optic Gaming. Frosty immediately wants to take height, immediately wants to engage. He has a teammate with them, but things are going to slow down. Optic doing a great job of holding the FaZe players
doing a great
out
job.
of this flower side.
Everything slows down. 7 minutes left. As
Optic
Gaming
by 1.
get their
Oh shit!
first lead of the game, it is FaZe now looking for the control of the pacing.
For a second there, I was like, did he lag out? No, they're just playing really slow.
Anyone to step out of position. That first kill activates the entire 2 teams and opens up, cuts open the map. Renegade trying to make the double jump happen. Unfortunately, not going to be able to do so, and that slide's going to make a lot of noise, Tony. Dead Zone in a 1v1 versus Renegade, and Renegade comes out on top.
Big kill by Renegade. It's the first domino to fall because looks like Lucid ends up going down as well. Hopefully Trippy and Formal can make it out of that uncomfortable blue side as Dead Zone and Lucid spawn up. Optic have done a great job of just being defensive, holding FaZe back at times, and now that all 4 players are up, now Optic look to strike. This is where Optic are at their most dangerous at the moment here. Frosty with the nade, sends it back with the repulse, but Lucid will not be denied the
G6 was a
former
new song.
MVP.
Oh, that is
MVP
crazy.
on MVP crime there. I don't know if that's allowed here.
That's an old song. I was in middle school.
Trippy and Formal played that so well. The last 2 players alive, they stamp their feet into their position. They don't move. They wait for the spawns on the yard, and then they attack. That is what's given them this 4-kill lead.
Lucid just killed him with the plasma.
Lucid's starting to pop off as well now.
The green gun apparently not just used for shredding shields, but also for getting kills. I'm gonna need to work on that myself. Big kills out of Lucid there. 10 to his name, 6 assists as well. And Trippy gets away with the shock. And clearly he knows what to do with it. Headshot onto World 2, even does a bit of damage onto Frosty with it. 2 down go Frosty. This is the Optic that you wanted to see. They wanted to answer back here in game number 2. Here they are.
The confidence is
Don't say that just yet, though. The game's not over. There's still a lot of wiggle room. I mean, they're up by 7, though. That's looking pretty good.
Look what a little bit of practice can do. Optic Gaming with a 7-kill lead. FaZe, their backs up against the wall, and Optic looking to strike.
Being slowed down once again. FaZe's relentless pressure has been stopped by Optic's ultimate defense from the Cafe side over toward the A side. Optic
God
have kept
damn.
things close and in fact have taken the lead
I was
here
about to
by
hit that.
8 here towards the end game. Trippy still with the shot in his hands and Formal doing
Come on,
a great
Trippy.
job of watching his back. Lucid maybe getting a bit too over aggressive, caught out and dealt with, but still a 7-kill advantage. And Trippy is still hitting shots with the shot. Down to 1 shot he goes.
8-kill
and look how he
advantage.
plays perfectly towards his teammate, always making
9-kill
sure that
advantage.
he's near 1 so they can cover each other's back. No man
Back to
left
8.
behind here for Optic.
Yeah, unfortunately, Renegade was left
They only
behind.
have 9
He was
kills
the
left.
first one to die. A little bit aggressive, caught out of position. He falls. Frosty falls closely after. And all those trades are going to benefit the side of
Ooh, I
Optic
thought he put the
Gaming
slider
as
into
they
it.
continue to mount this lead. Camo coming up in 5 seconds. This is the point of contact for both squads. This kill is so important here. Trippy goes down. Renegade traded out, though. Great job by Optic to trade out that kill.
8-kill lead, 7-kill lead.
FaZe continue to send 1 player flanking behind the defenses here of Optic Gaming, and it's
5
been working.
kill
They've been
lead.
finding a kill or 2 here and there.
No, 6.
But now Frosty
5.
also has found the camouflage. You find yourself down by 5 kills. Maybe, just maybe, this camo is what you needed. That aggression from early game so far has been stopped at every given corner. And Frosty over towards the S forward side almost gets the ninja onto Formal on his way to backing down. Has him down to 1 shot. But more importantly, Frosty stays alive.
Yeah, very disciplined by him. He has to stay alive in this scenario. Camo is going to be out, but he's got a massive position here on the side of Optic Gaming. FaZe not really in a position to push, so I like his patience to back up here.
Oh shit, only 2-kill game? Oh my god.
Formal, and still they allow Optic to sit inside of blue because they know the spawns are coming through. FaZe is pushing in.
Oh my god, only 1-kill
Just
game.
a 1-kill advantage now. FaZe is now
about to be
bounced back.
tied.
This was once an 8-kill advantage for
Tied.
Optic Gaming going
They're up
towards
by
the
1
end game,
again.
but FaZe have been able to value their lives and keep things close. And now
Tied.
FaZe look to take the lead right back.
They're down. Oh my god.
There's the 44th. 3 down go Optic Gaming. FaZe take back map control.
That's huge. Optic had such a lead here in this game, and like you said, patience is king. They allow the patience
Oh
to
yeah, dude, the
grant
caster
them
jinxed
the
them, bro.
position on the map. They get the first couple of kills, and now
The caster
46 to
jinxed them.
44. FaZe Clan lead by 2.
So far, 11 kills and 5 assists out of Frosty, only dying 9 times as he takes height on the map. If Optic want to get through the defenses, they have to make sure they get Frosty out of this position, but he's also surrounded by multiple members of FaZe. It's not going to be easy. Active camouflage comes up. Optic do control that A, that long haul side, which is usually where you want to be, but you gotta get kills.
No, they gotta get that kill, man. You gotta finish that kill. Ooh, still no? No way.
Time here for Optic Gaming. A snake bite follows it up by taking down Trippy. He ends up taking down another one. A snake bite almost ends the game on Zalusa. Don't worry, the longtime duo always covers his duo's back.
Again, it's discipline, right? The fact that Frosty was able to stay alive on the bottom of Snipe.
Telling you, the fucking caster jinxed him, bro.
They were all focused on him. They even put themselves out of position to try and kill Frosty, to throw the nades to make sure Frosty went down. He had the shock rifle, one of the most powerful
They
weapons
should have had
on
that.
this
They had
map,
every
even in
advantage.
this
They
game.
were up by like 8.
But getting out of position allowed FaZe to strike.
Up by 8 when they only had like
And they
9
will
kills
put
left.
2 now on the series scoreboard. Optic need to answer quickly. Dead zone look to be on fire in this game.
And this must be so frustrating if you're on Optic Gaming, or if you're a fan of Optic, because you did everything right in that solitude. You were able to weather the
Formal
storm.
just
All
couldn't
of that
quit
pressure
fucking
that was
dying.
coming in from FaZe, who were kind of trying to force their way on you every single time, every single possession, every single life, and you somehow were able to slow them down. And then eventually it turns into an 8-kill advantage. And eventually it looks like Optic Gaming, they got the win. But then FaZe, they played a patient game as well. They literally take a page out of your playbook and ultimately use it against you to turn things around to get that win in a 2-0.
We've turned M&M's peanut
And-
butter into diamonds for an almost champion's ring of comfort.
Does it taste like peanut butter?
No, it's an actual
Look,
diamond.
man, everybody
Any
knows
other
FaZe is just better, apparently.
that aren't about how they taste.
Evidently now.
One shot white box and sandbag. Sandbag.
One shot Q-door.
This is game 3, FaZe up 2.
Fighting for snipes, only one guy. He was sandbag. He's fighting. He's weak quite well, John.
Live Fire is a map though that Optic's really good at though. At least they were, you know, last year.
Got pillars. Pillars on me. On me. Absolute
Pillars,
pillars.
pillars.
Absolute. No, not absolute.
Got him. Can be on you.
Absolute. Nice, dude.
Didn't matter. You got the kill, but I don't know how that wasn't a
He's not
headshot.
on it yet. He's not. Wait, the other guy has quantum. He has quantum. He's Pedro.
I'm Camo 1. I'm Camo 1. Frosty. Absolute.
I'll know the quantum.
Where's the quantum guy?
I one of the one.
Ooh.
Quantum. It's world 2.
Roll 2. Yeah, sniper screen. Sniper screen. Sniper screens.
Okay, he's out of quantum.
Yeah, no more quantum. No quantum. They have camo there too. They're probably gonna toss it to him. There's probably a camo sniper. Gotta be careful. Big door. Big door. Big door.
We
out,
didn't
big door out, big
know
door
when
out.
they became, we didn't know when they became champion last time.
Nah, Arbiter.
Oh, 12 FaZe is better. Yeah.
Sniper with camo.
So you telling me I was there? I watched that happen live, bro.
Like, when
Like,
these guys are playing in these
shit was
matches, I'm
wild.
sure they have all streams closed out.
Trust me,
everything, you know,
dude.
like
Both weak and
Shit was
audio
wild.
cranked up.
Back B's.
They're not
Mini pop for joy.
focusing on anything like that.
Absolute pillars. Too.
Nice kill. There's one guy.
Or hell, maybe in the hell.
He's hiding. He's renegade.
They've been the goats since
I
'85.
doubt even during the pregame. They're just worried about their own game and playing their best.
Roll 2's also weak too. Roll 2's also weak as well. Weak white wall. Weak white wall. Roll 2 right now. Charlie.
Stay down.
We got. Let's go plat. Let's go plat. Let's go plat.
Weak is block A plat.
Left.
Plat's 1. I'm playing top tower. I'm top tower, guys. I'm top tower. On OB spawn, row 2. OB spawn row 2. We spawn row 2 weak.
There we go. Optic got the first hill.
Back B, push me. Back B and white wall.
Yeah, you one shot Keto too, nice.
And I don't know, man.
Yeah, 2B.
They weren't the GOATs season 1 of Infinite. I mean, that was when they were still playing with Formal. They didn't have Renegade, but or not Formal, but Lethal.
Elbow, Frosty, I think.
Elbow, Frosty,
Season 1 though of Halo Infinite, that team only won like 1 event.
On that guy?
Yeah.
Mini quantum.
Nice week. Absolute dice. Absolute.
Nice. I have one. I'm behind us.
Another guy, yep.
I'm behind him.
There's another guy just spawn dummies.
Down's one absolute on mess.
It's only a matter of time.
Well, also fucking top hill shooting me.
Nice.
Only a matter of time and a change of a player.
Should be tower. There's probably more.
Those weak dice. Dice one shot, snake bite, absolute.
Camo. They got it. They just got it, guys. They just got it. Back to you, Zane.
A lot of time here. Pretty staggered, so they're pretty staggered.
2 on Zane.
Camo.
I'm one up there.
See if the LVT stream is back.
Yeah, he just jumped up. Yo, two guys hitting cuts. Doubling cuts right away.
The seaside with Formal up on tower, but the damage comes in. And Trippy's not able to stay alive. Dead Zone has made it off a spawn and has made it onto the play, but so have FaZe. And FaZe now demanding this side of the map. Assault rifle is out. Don't even need it for the backsmack. Excellent damage from across the map onto Lucid.
He's pretty firing.
Onto the net side.
He's just like, bag it.
Breaking the setup with ease, forcing Optic out.
Yeah, what's concerning me though is how long
they
Optic
were
took.
world champs with Lethal.
FaZe
Yeah,
to
in
get
H5.
that
No,
hill.
yeah.
Two dead at one
They were
point.
definitely the
No one
GOATs
in
in
position
H5.
on
I'll give you
Optic
that
to
for
get
sure.
any hill time. They didn't step in until they got 3 dead, and I think those seconds are really going to start to bite them in the butt as this series goes on.
And shit, didn't they win like 2 out of 3 world champs in H5?
On the board, but like you said, Optic have dominated so much in the early hill time that by the time Frosty gets this double kill and Optic go 3 down, FaZe are still fighting.
But H5 is also like the black child of, or black sheep child of, the black child. I meant to say black sheep child. He's like the black sheep child of,
pressure that's coming through the top center. But the pressure doesn't come through at all. FaZe get a very early kill onto Formal. That's going to alleviate some of this pressure that's coming in. And Renegade's going to alleviate some more. A beautiful shot there to take out another player. And tower control maintained here by FaZe.
3 down go Optic Gaming. It looks like FaZe are going to take back this hill. One that Optic started off in the lead. Now Optic have to punt, go in for the next one.
Ooh. Yeah, I wish they would fix the observer mode though, because it's like that definitely was not on his head in the observer mode.
Showing why he's one of the best to do.
Yeah, we talked about Lucid, 11 and 6 to start here, but Renegade, you've got to get this sniper out of his hands. The way he can activate this weapon really becomes scary for the side of Optic Gaming. Once Renegade gets in his flow
they won
state,
multiple world
you gotta
champs, but they won Infinite with Lethal 2. They only made the switch because they were concerned about that what team Renegade was going to end up on, not because they weren't doing well.
Big kill by
Right.
to take down
Well, they won
Frosty
an
was dangerous
event with
over
Lethal
toward
in
the
Infinite.
sandbag
They did
side.
not win a world
Being
championship in
left
Infinite
by
with Lethal.
himself,
They won
trades out
one
his
single
life
event.
and makes
But
defenses just that much weaker for
I get
FaZe
your saying
to
though.
continue
I
to
get your
apply
point.
pressure off a spawn, but Dead Zone.
I agree with everything else
He
you're
knows
saying.
where Snakebite's coming from. Gets the call out, gets the kill. The green wall is built. They are locking things down as Dead Zone takes down another one. 3 down go FaZe. This should be time for Optic, but FaZe continues
Get him,
to
Penguin,
come in
get him.
like a horde of zombies.
Yeah, I mean, that was a really good job by Optic, though. They forced the spawns onto B to try and solidify that camo. FaZe did an even better job, though, to make sure that camo player in Lucid goes down. So camo won't be a factor right now. But what will be a factor is the fact that Optic Gaming are about 65% of the way through on this hill number at 2 for them at least. And FaZe have no answer as they're 3 dead once again.
These are always great matches though. Like, whether FaZe wins or Optic wins, like dating back to the first major of last year, dude. Like when they played each other in the final of the first major last year and then Optic ended up winning it. Like, dude, ever since that, their matchups have been crazy. I mean, that was the first matchup, I guess, with this new FaZe roster though, like with Renegade.
Since season 1 through many roster changes,
So still, yeah, all their matchups are wild.
On the map, a live fire. And even with Dead Zone on the roster, nothing's changed. They just look so formidable on this map.
The matchup is good, but FaZe gonna win.
In the last HCS Open, like I talked about before,
They might.
FaZe
They
coming
very
back
well
from
might.
200 to 50
And they're already up
game.
two games. So.
Right now, though, Optic, They're not allowing any room to breathe for FaZe. They've got 2 hills, 2 minutes left, Tony. There's no way they play time this early, right?
I know it didn't pop up on the kill feed. But did War 2 just ninja the crap, the daylights out of Trippy over toward the tower side? And now at this point, he's bullying him because Trippy once again having tower side control. And once again, War 2 clearing him out right there. War 2 clearly having Trippy's number and over, at least over toward the tower side of the map.
Right now, it's Renegade who controls tower, though. Optic Gaming are in control of the hill, though, which is what matters the most. Because of that, Renegade really just has to put himself out of position to get a kill. He does that, and look at this. He scurries back over to tower, tries to get control back again. Lucid ready for it. Lucid with a double and a killing spree as well. This is another player very scary with this weapon in his hands.
And they're still getting hill time.
Lucid and Optic Gaming, and not only does that give you so much time on this hill, but with 1 minute and 38 seconds on the clock.
Oh,
really
shit.
Optic in the driver's seat.
I don't know how that wasn't a headshot. Again, dude, the observer kind of sucks, I'm telling you.
Finally, they're able to take down
Everybody gets one.
with that sniper, but at this point, they need
Alright,
to get
Spider-Man.
out of the hill. Finally, Renegade taking down Formal, gets into another engagement. Dead Zone gets the best of him, and Roar 2 playing some hill time here, but Lucid off of spawn gets him right back out.
Yeah,
I like that one episode. Spider-Man's like, tell him, Peter. Peter's like, everybody gets one, apparently.
It's up to Gaming who are going to get hill
hey, up 2 hills.
1 minute and 32 seconds
and they just killed the snipe player. I thought he got a stick for a second.
Optic, and it's FaZe now on the aggression. They have to get 2 hills
Ooh,
in a matter
got
of a minute
saved.
and
I'm not really
24
gonna throw 2.
seconds.
Got
Don't
the
forget, though, when you're in the hill, that clock on the screen does stop. So FaZe still have a chance.
Bummer, dude. You know Trippy tried to repulse up there, and that repulse just failed. If he would have got that repulse up, he definitely could have got out of there.
Why not play the time? And that's the luxury that
Unfortunate for him.
Themselves. However, they still got
boy, Formal.
the best lane team in the business, and as of right now,
Attaboy, Formal. Triple kill, all dead. Let's go, Optic. Let's go, Optic.
It looks like he was about to play the hill time. Now he's not. He doesn't care. He just wants more kills.
I feel like he should have played the hill time, to be honest, though.
On the nest side of the map, it's FaZe who get a kill, but
well, maybe not. I guess only 55 seconds left in the game. Maybe they're playing time at this point. You are up 2 hills, so I guess you probably could just play. That's what they're doing, it looks like. Yeah, it's definitely what they're doing.
It's time, FaZe, to act right now.
See, I don't know how I feel about that, man. Like, I kind of agree, but it's like there was still, 35 seconds, 30 seconds. I mean, it's looking like it's going to hopefully play out for him. But that's a lot of time. Like, they just decided with 50 seconds left, they decided we're not going to go hill when you only need 1 hill. And to me, it's just like, that's a lot. I get you're up 2 hills, but that's a lot of time to have to battle out, man. And it's not oddball. It's not like someone has to hold something where they can't fight back. Yeah, you have to be in hill, but you can still fight back from being in hill. I feel like that's a lot of time, man. Right now I understand it. 14 seconds, yeah, 100%. Don't get on a hill, fight out. But with the 50 seconds, it's like, But clearly it's paying off, I guess. So I guess I'm wrong.
And they do it with 5 seconds left.
I just think that's a risky decision, in my opinion. But it paid out. Which frat are you part of? LOL, you must be a frat boy to be trained for Optic.
A lot of work seems like a bit of an
I don't really care, like, either way, like between each team. But if I had to pick a team, Optic in this case. So I guess I'm in the Optic frat.
So not only are you down 1-2 in the series with FaZe playing Capture the Flag Aquarius.
And to be honest, like, I don't even like, I don't like FaZe, but if you ask me like specifically why, to give like a specific example of why, I can't. I really can't. And then like I like Optic. Can I give you a specific reason why? I can't. I like one more. Yo, Mike 2000er, what up, dude? Thanks for the follow, bro. Why is the sound alert not working, homie? It's supposed to have a sound alert go off when someone follows. It was working like just yesterday. Either way, thanks, Mike. Appreciate you, homie.
See, though, Optic Gaming looking much stronger, like I've repeated. Than they were.
Doesn't Optic need to win 2 best ofs for the win? Oh yeah, yeah, they do.
Story, right? We've seen these 2 go at it for so
and it's most likely not going to happen. But hey, FaZe did it to them last year, so it's possible.
In Optic Gaming, and they did so at the last World Championship.
And I'm sure that probably isn't the first bracket reset for a World Championship win, but that's the first one I've ever seen. That shit was crazy. And like I said, I saw that shit live. I was there. And I'm telling you, that shit happened. So I don't know how well you remember it last year, but Optic was the winner. Like they won the winner bracket, so they were coming in with the advantage. You know, FaZe had to do the reset or whatever. Optic won the very first 2 games of the first best of 7. So they're up 2-0, only having to win 2 more games to win the whole thing. And I remember I ran out to the car thinking in my head like, oh dude, Optic's gonna get this win. By the time I get back from the car, they're probably gonna have won. This thing's gonna be over. I probably shouldn't even go to the car. I'm kind of risking it. I come back from the car and fucking I think it's like they're tied like 2-2 and they're on game like 4. I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck? And then every just 8 straight matches in a row, dude. FaZe rattled out 8 straight. That shit was wild, dude. And I'm telling you, like the first couple matches they won, the crowd just kind of was like, oh shit, FaZe is making this shit wild. Once FaZe hit the reset, dude, I feel like the whole mood of the crowd just shifted to like, oh god, they're gonna do this. They're gonna do this, man. They're really gonna do this, man. And then like they won 1 game of the reset, and oh my god, they're gonna do this. And then they won 2, and like, oh my god, they're gonna do this. And then like, I can't say, I don't think it was every game of the reset, but I know for a fact at least like the last 2 matches of the reset, Optic had like a timeout left or whatever, so like they literally like walked off stage and they all like, it was really weird how it was, like the stage set up, they had to walk off stage and then like way like across the fucking convention center to go to this like private like area that they have where they can like use the bathroom and like talk and chat about like what's going on. But they took their like, it's not, I mean I guess it's pretty much an HCS version of a timeout, but they took their last like little timeout between the last 2 games, and dude, I'm telling you, the whole mood just changed. It was like, oh god, they're losing. They need their timeout to regroup. Oh god, shit's about to go down.
With the gameplay, we could see the first flag capped or Optic respond. We down go FaZe.
That's very important here. That Snakebite
That's
stays
huge.
alive. He's not going to be able to, though. That was an incredible stop by Optic Gaming.
No, it happened in H5s also. FaZe also won that one, but they weren't FaZe back then. They were Tox, I'm pretty sure. Oh, okay.
It's now a 2v2 situation.
Yeah, that's crazy.
This flag's not going anywhere at this point. A great job by FaZe to even out the odds.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really watch HCS before Infinite very much. Like I've seen clips and shit of like 5 and then even like 3 and 4 and shit like that, but I never watched any of them live until Infinite. So, but I've been watching like literally like the whole time since Infinite. I started watching them in season 1. I've watched pretty much every like, major, not every major, but
2 are down for the side of Optic. FaZe are going to try and stop this, but Formal too quick. And oh my goodness, he turns on the Royal 2 as well. A beautiful kill by him. That kill will stall the counter cap and not allow it to happen.
I'll be honest with you, I thought they were just throwing that flag off to use it as bait, but no, they were fully committed, fully committed to putting that flag in and also winning the gunfight afterwards. What a play by Optic
the
Gaming.
Bracket reset win, I mean. No, I get what you're saying. Yeah. They reset the bracket and then still got the win.
So far in this game, but they have map control, they have controller's overshield, and they
That's
even
wild.
have presence ready to go in for the flag if they get the kills.
Oh, that's the thing about FaZe, right? They got the first overshield as well. We'll see if they're able to.
It's funny how, like I was saying earlier, I think Halo 5 is like the black sheep of the family, especially when it comes to the campaign. Maybe not so much when it comes to the multiplayer, but it's funny how in some ways, especially when it comes to multiplayer, there's so many things they did better than Infinite. Like there's so many different weapon varieties. There was like 2 different kinds of rocket launchers. There was a spanker, plus they had the other rocket launcher. All the different weapon like varieties. They actually had like, what was it, the alien sniper rifle? I forget what it's called.
Looking so good.
Halo 4 was way worse received. Oh yeah. Well, see, I guess when I say black sheep, I'm referring more to the campaign, in my opinion. And in my opinion, I think the H4 campaign was better. And I don't remember at the time people hating the H4 campaign as much as people hated the H5. But now when it comes to multiplayer, though, I totally agree with you though. But yeah, Halo 4's multiplayer people. I remember that because they tried going like full on Call of Duty with like the kill cams and like the preset classes and shit like that. And even like the ordnance drops, which were basically kill streaks. Except for, I will say though, I like the idea of Halo 4 or of Halo having a kill cam, but I think it should be optional because it's like when you die, you have to wait 10 seconds anyways. So there should be like a setting where it's like either you wait 10 seconds and you just stare at your body or swip to your teammates the way it is, or you can spend that 10 seconds watching how you die if you want, you know. But that's my opinion. The rest of the stuff though, I'm not a big fan of, like the preset classes. glasses and the orange drops.
Yeah, the problem is FaZe Clan wasn't very
I mean,
disciplined
it's
there,
kind
so
of
they're
cool
gonna
for
allow
like
two of
maybe
them to
big
go
team,
down.
you
This will
know,
open up
like
another
preset classes.
flagpole here for
I guess
Optic
I'm kind of
Gaming.
cool with that for big
FaZe
team.
playing a
Like you
bit
can choose like
desperate
you want
here
to spawn with like a pistol
in
and a
this
assault
game
rifle, or
number
a pistol
4.
and like
Get
a
two
battle
down
rifle.
once again.
But
Does Optic, so they'll have
I wouldn't be
top control
entirely
as a
against that
reward
for like a
for it.
BTB mode, but in
Loses
general.
that top control into a
Ooh,
thrust
good
and
kill.
uses it to win a gunfight against Snakebite. Can't exactly stay alive. That flag sits over toward the middle of the P side, and 3 members of FaZe are looking to clear it out, force their way in, get the return, but they're not done just yet. Renegade right after Lucid over toward the bottom shroom side. 2 more players to deal with that they should do damage, but never turn your back on your opponent. Renegade damage onto the former teammate. Dead zone ends up going down. This flag is going to be run, and now Renegade wants to find the angle. Formal's already made it to the courtyard.
Oh, with all 4 dead, the spawns will be forced on the fridge side, so this should be a cap for FaZe, which will make it a tie game. Trippy's in a position to put some damage in, but I don't think they'll stop this. FaZe are very slow to pull this flag, though. It's still not in their base. Optic Gaming are pushing. They're going forward.
Oh shit.
Optic's defense has done a great job of keeping FaZe off
Come
of
on,
these flags,
Optic.
but
Get
they've
another
seen
win,
3
dude.
returns
Let's take
so
us to a
far.
game 5. Let's even
We
get a
see
reset,
fourth
homie.
one
Let's
by
get a
Optic
fucking
Gaming.
reset.
Apparently not. 3
Oh,
down.
nope.
Optic
FaZe is gonna get the score.
finally
Damn.
able to finish one.
Bummer.
We have a tied up game.
That got a little bit scary there. FaZe just took a long time to get that flag in. They'll finally put it in right now. 1-1 now is the score. This is game number 4. FaZe
Damn,
are up
Trippy just
2-1
got
in
caught
the series,
lacking.
Don't forget it. And with these couple of kills by Renegade,
And then he's getting
they can
away?
look for some map
No
control. Renegade has to
way.
live, though.
If he...
Renegade able to stay
That
alive.
was
Turns the
wild,
bottom
bro.
car side into some top car control, but 2 of his teammates do end up hitting the black screen, and he's not able to trade out his life with Lucid. So now Formal has an opportunity to play that shield to the one-shot Lucid, but he ends up going down.
Don't do it,
Back-to-back
Formal there. Oh,
kills
it's Lucid.
favoring FaZe.
They're
Now looking
baiting
to
you,
turn
buddy.
the defense into offense. FaZe have already cleared their base. Now they have their eyes set on Overshield.
Got to clear Dead Zone out of the fridge first. They end up getting him as well, so he's going to be a staggered spawner. And now, numbers advantage on the side of FaZe. This is going to be their 4th overshield in this game. I'm not sure how they're able to get these kills on such a perfect timing, but it's really allowed them to get the overshield and pressure the map in such an incredible way. Optic Gaming are not able to stop them with this OS.
When Overshield is in the hands of FaZe, they get aggressive. They're going to test Optic's objective defense yet again here, as Frosty this time taking his
Damn.
time to pick apart the defenses of
They're
Optic
shredding
Gaming.
them right now, I'm not
This is
even
the
gonna lie.
first one to fall. 4 more next. 3 down go Optic Gaming, make it 4. The flag is already being ran by Snakebite, who has perfect trust within his team to finish off the remaining members of Optic Gaming. Lucid on the overextension, but even that's being
I don't know if that
watched.
that
A
OE was worth it,
2-1,
man.
not only
Like
series,
you're the
but
only
game in
one up.
favor of FaZe.
I feel like if he had
We're seeing
one
a
other
lot of
teammate up, maybe
desperation
that
out of
OE is
Optic
worth it.
Gaming,
But
and
like if you're
you
the
have
only
to-
one up right
you
there,
have
that
to see
does.
why,
I
right?
don't know.
FaZe are up 2-1 in this series. This is do or die for Optic.
5 minutes.
They're not able to get that flag return, and it's constantly FaZe on this aggressive push
Yeah,
here.
dude, FaZe is shredding them right now. I'm not gonna
The
lie.
game for me, they've got control of every single one. Optic just not able to find the timing on the kills, not able to get that P1 control.
A little less than 5 minutes in regulation here, and Optic's defenses have been so good, but somehow FaZe have found a way to have a 2-1.
Damn, dude, that's a hell of a slide and flag throw.
Looking to put this
Just like that,
slightly
he's more than
out of
halfway.
reach
That's
for Optic
crazy.
As he moves in for the 3rd cap. Snakebite getting stopped just short. Over toward the shrew
There's one
side.
hiding in your base, boys.
To take space immediately.
There's one in the
They're not
base.
happy with being toward the bottom mid. They want to push up. FaZe end up going 3 down, and Optic are inching forward.
I gotta charge my phone.
Yeah, great job though by Optic Gaming to slow down and try to get the slays first. You see still FaZe are going to touch the flag. Very scrappy by the side of FaZe.
Come on,
Renegade's
Formal.
in a
Oh,
position
that's
where he
oh,
can
that's a
get
good
this
touch.
flag
Never mind.
touch, but it's Formal.
For a second there, I was like, what is he
Sneaky
doing?
pull
I
towards
was
the
like, that's
front
kind of like
side
an
of the base. That's
overrun.
gonna delay things just a bit.
Another
over
overshield
Flea.
finds the hands of
That's what I'll
FaZe.
say it.
Optic, something needs to change for them. They cannot continue to lose overshield after overshield and expect to win this game. One that they desperately need to send us into a game 5. But now Frosty with the overshield turns it into a double kill.
See, personally, I don't like where the overshield spawns this map. I feel like overshield should still spawn top mid, where you know, like the camo and QT used to be, and then heat wave should spawn where it always used to spawn, and then if you want to have one repulsor, have repulsor spawn bottom mid in that room. In my opinion. Yo, what up, Jack Coolby? What rank am I in Halo? Right now, I'm either D1 or Plat 6. I can't remember. Can't remember if I am still in Diamond 1 or if I dropped down. Here, 1 second. I can find out.
Snakebite with the pull.
Well, no, I have to put the up. That doesn't matter. D1, Plat 5, or Plat 6, 1 of the 2. This season, the highest I've gotten up to was I was D3 for like half a second. But I've gotten to Onyx before in the past, but it's been a while.
2 down for FaZe. Optic once again winning the Slays battle. Can they get the return?
I think season 2 was the last time I got to Onyx, so it's been a while.
They're not able to get it. Renegade's gonna get another touch. A lot of resources spent though to get that flag touch. Is it going to be enough? It's nades from Snakebite.
How's it going though, Jack?
Push it forward. He has to get the kill on the dead zone. He does. He gets the touch as well. Goes for a melee. Maximum damage there on a Snakebite. It's gonna be a little bit of a stalemate though, I believe. Trippy's not in a position to get this kill. Stalemate will ensue, but a stalemate's not what you want when that timer's going down. 2 minutes left in the game.
Face and embodies
nothing, just chilling. That's good, man. That's good. Hope you're having a good day.
Base, but the return is in. 4-1 lead here for FaZe. Optic really find himself.
I'm probably gonna get off here soon in a minute. I'm just watching the rest of this tourney, and then once this tourney's over, I'm actually gonna get off and go eat, and I'll be back on. I'm gonna play some like BTB and stuff like that. But I need to get off and go eat for a little bit.
I mean, how do you respond, right? Look at Frosty at the top left of your screen. 30, 17, and 13. A massive game out of him. Renegade close behind.
It'd be nice if Optic could find a way to somehow pull this miracle comeback out.
The World Championship last year, they're just slaying.
Don't look like it's gonna happen.
And a 4-1 lead is a test.
Holy shit, dude! Frosty's 31 and 13. I just realized that. 32 and 13. He's got another kill. Whole dude. My boy is popping off. Surprised he didn't get that trade right there.
You have a minute to try to pull multiple flags for Optic Gaming and get it across the map. If
yeah, no, this game's over.
Are locked in, there's
you need 3 flags to tie, 4 flags to win. You need like 1 flag cap every like 10 seconds.
10 seconds off of respawn, and I don't even know if this is mathematically possible.
Unless you have jetpacks in Halo, Tony, that's something I don't know about, or maybe some grapples on the side of Aquarius. Yeah, no, this is definitely not possible. And honestly, I gotta say, Optic have looked much better with Dead Zone. I think that they're improving, but there's just so much more work to be done, right? They just started scrims. I think, you know, this team obviously in FaZe hasn't changed. They won the World Championship. They're a World Champion class team. It's obviously showcased here. Optic just have to do a little bit of work to put this puzzle together and make sure that that chemistry is ready for the first event in Arlington.
And the crazy thing to me is that, you know, FaZe have gotten better, and I know people probably at home saying, like, how to get better than Season 2, especially after that World Championship. To me, FaZe have gotten more efficient. Look at what they did on this map, time and time again. Going immediately after that overshield, and the moment they had overshield, they are in the base at the same time. 3 or if not 4 members already attacking Optic, and the multitasking
he killed him anyways.
Perfect. They have somehow gotten more efficient, whether you count that capture the flag and Aquarius, or even go into that recharge from strongholds. What was their only weakness in their gameplay? Objective efficiency, and FaZe have maybe filled that hole just a bit.
Slay efficiency as well. I mean, Frosty 33 and 17, absolutely insane out of him. Renegade 28 and 16. I mean, this is what we saw in the World Championship when this exact match went down on LAN. Obviously, LAN a very different environment, but we're seeing the same story. It's 2 players from FaZe absolutely popping off, going nuts, getting the slays necessary, and yeah, those OSs really confuse me, right? Optic are very good at getting overshields. They're very good at being on top of their P's and Q's, but this time they just weren't.
Take a look at the stats here. Frosty with the 33 kills, 18 assists, 22.8 KDA. Renegade
hashtag Wayne,
LOL. Himself, right up there with them. The accuracy out of this world, almost 70% out of Frosty right there. And then you look at that damage. 2 players in the 7K club. In fact, 2 players
Demon.
in the 8K club. But Frosty,
he's not a demon, he's a demon. Demon.
Above 8,600 damage.
All right, it's 6 o'clock. I might actually get on and play for a little bit. We got 5 people watching on Twitch.
We know Frosty's capable of that. We know everybody's capable of popping off. That's the thing. You have Renegade who's capable of popping off, Frosty who's capable of popping off. You have Royal 2 as well, who doesn't miss a shot. On the other end, Lucid started to pop off in one of the games, and sometimes when Lucid does that, the team kind of comes along, right? Everyone starts to kind of get into that flow state, but it just didn't happen this time. FaZe had their number today.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's a tournament right here. And
Actually,
if you're out here, probably like, oh, that's the last off-season tournament of the year. We're gonna be going to stop right there. We're gonna be back next week. I promise you that. And I think we've been going back to the Saturday and Sunday schedule because a lot of us, you got 9 to 5s on Fridays.
All right, we're gonna rate out EIX, and I'm gonna get off a little bit.
But we have more action ahead of us, guys. So make sure you smash that follow button and leave the notification bell turned on. And if you love Halo, you're not gonna complain about ads. You have no button and leave the notification bell turned on. And if you love